they're playing champs essentially.
Are you gonna hype me up about a Game 5 against Minnesota?
Well, they went to 2 Game 5s in a row. It was Miami and Minnesota, and the Hardpoints have been a little bit better for them. They've been putting up some fight, and you know, for LAG, we keep saying it is a showcase for these players individually, and so far in stage 4, Kismet has been a beast. He's got, you know, he's got 3,100 damage at Hardpoint, right? Lunar's played better in that last match, especially in that search and destroy, right? So the showcase for the players, I've been impressed by some of the individuals on the team, and they're not giving up.
LAG, I'm not really that disappointed in you. You're in a tough spot. Best of luck today as you're taking on the fan favorites in Optic, Texas. If you're looking for one of these guys to play spoiler, who has the potential to lead the lobby?
Potential to lead the lobby, yeah, you have to easily go with the answer of Kismet because the way that he's been playing recently. But the one that should be, I almost kind of want to put some pressure on Johnny. There was a lot of hype that he should be in the league. He started off really hot in the last series in that map 1, and then it's like a fall off mid map, and suddenly from LAG went from leading in hard points, they get come back on. They lost so much frontline pressure.
No, legitimately, we give
last week of
Johnny
online.
a lot of gas because of
there ain't much left, no? It's this week. Next week is the LAN. Then there's like a break for like 2 weeks. And then champs, and then like a break for like a month, and then
why is this match impactful? Well, of course, Optic would earn 10 more points. That'll put them 50 ahead of Rocker and Cloud9, who are chasing the champs race for LAG.
Gotta beat Falcons.
Just how bad is it? You have 30 points right now.
Yeah, but look, there's
95 points back of the next place.
But Chris, there are battles within the leaderboard.
Yo, you see next year they said it's gonna be on Twitch again. I think Hex said it. Somebody who said that.
So serious. Yeah, because like you go into
back on Twitch next year.
You gotta be like, yo, Falcons place higher than you. Like you cannot hear that if you're Kismet, if you're some of these guys. So yeah, you gotta come in and you gotta get a couple upsets.
Playing for pride. Some players have been stellar since coming out of challengers. Others have
I think YouTube's better for watching. Yeah.
Optic, though,
but Twitch,
they have definitely.
Hey, Twitch better for making money. I know Scump and them are happy as hell.
Against Vancouver, I'm like, that's hella impressive. They just came off of grand finals. You see the 3-0 against Slash's Royal Ravens, who are looking stronger, but Boston takes them the distance.
Yeah, I mean, if you think back, you know, to the Hacienda, they just made some questionable decisions.
Ranked on COD, no, like probably like 50%.
And you commit to it. Some of the earlier
it probably starts at 50% in bronze, and as you go up, it's higher.
I think search won't
the ratio
be a massive
of
issue,
hackers.
but it is the main thing that they need to focus on.
They gave me a SR refund the other day. They gave me a 24 SR. They said somebody I played against was hacking. They gave me a refund. I was like, okay, where's the other fucking 10,000 you owe me?
Is there a weakness?
Thanks for the fucking 20, man.
Half, the rewind is sitting on 1 and 2. They just don't have a lot of reps on it.
All right.
Oh, excuse me, that's gonna be that game 5. But
bro, I was a little concerned about. I did take a Merc over.
And shots, you're gonna have a great time in this map. I don't love it for the.
I do need to upload a video. I feel like I just ain't really found anything worth like
two players on this screen.
talking about, to be honest.
Rewind as the Hardpoint's little vault control action. I'll pick from Optic, and I will go with Hook. I think Hook's gonna be running.
I have Merc map 3 over, but like I'm a little worried LAG could get shit on. That's why I was like, I don't know. These guys are trash, so.
I'm sorry, I have to lock in to try and catch Chris.
There's a little concern.
I'm going with the green wall. I have to go with Optic, Texas. I can't let Chris win. It's our host, guys.
I'm going with the green wall, and I ain't sorry. Mercury's is an absolute beast.
Hot trio from the fans. They say it's a 4-0. All right, we have the guy I stare at the entire time while we're looking at graphics. His name is Merc. He's here with me.
Okay.
That's true. And they're wearing all green, too. What's going on?
They look good.
Oh, we really think about it. Look at this guy.
The hell is this? They got the throwback.
What were you doing in that left photo?
I was holding all 3 of my balls.
Yes, you were, Joe. Now, some incredible memories, obviously. A hell of
Sports
a career.
I mean,
but now to the current
not really.
You're going to say Mercules over and over again, which
I
is
don't even know
fun.
how people post sports vids. Like, do you not get copyrighted on that? I don't even know.
This kid is disgusting. He's got a bright future. I think we're just waiting to see, like,
I'm confused.
what is this option?
Dude, I remember when
I think it's tough because we
YouTube first demonetized everyone. I uploaded like it was like a Conor McGregor. I think every one of his KOs or some or early fights. I think pre-UFC. That shit got like 5 million views. Something crazy. I was like, hold on, this is some free money. But then it got like copyrighted. So like, oh, I didn't do the 1 through 3 just because it's
capable.
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
Skyline.
that's what we're hoping. Just
I think Fellow could maybe get some kills on the Skyline, and it's Vault.
have a good finish.
All I do is murk
This
over
year,
map
when you
3.
talk about that organization, just a stretch of top 8.
I think I think the NBA reporters one is still up.
Major four goes, which
That one didn't get copyrighted.
even if they, I don't know.
The Connor one got copyrighted. I think I did one for Steph too. That one got copyrighted. I don't even know how you're supposed to like do that. Maybe the rules are different now. I don't know.
So helpful for such a young team.
Yeah.
Right, a new roster, building up that chemistry for our last event.
Yeah, you have that and EWC, maybe some opportunities to
Let's see if
make some big
I mean,
cash at least at the end of the year, make some noise heading into
this
next
should be a
year.
3-0 honestly,
Not
but
a lot of time left. Definitely when you're going to favor
we'll see.
Texas mightily in versus LAG, who have not really found
This
any
is
kind of
still
success,
old
but
patch,
can
I
push some
think,
teams to
right?
distance
Do we
at
have
least to around
confirmation on
5. We'll
that?
see
Oh,
if maybe they
okay,
can do it
4
here as
dead.
they pop out to a great
I think
break.
this is still
Johnny
old
and company
patch,
get set up in the Hardpoint early.
I believe.
And while this is the game mode where LAG has been competitive, right, 3-2 throughout this split. It's really 2
Are they just
5 where
sticking
they've
with
been
old patch
struggling.
all the way
1
through
in
LAN
7
until before
games.
champs? I
Only
think.
5
Wait, that's
victories.
insane that
So
champs is gonna be the
LAG
first time they play on new
looking at this
patch.
map on Hardpoint as a must-win.
There's gonna be no
Well, let's
practice.
see if they
Well,
can
like
actually,
no matches at
win it
least,
so
just
far.
scrims.
So good through the P1.
Kinda fucking
Kismet's
insane, no?
POV, he's just handling the rotation. Trying to cut off
I haven't
anybody
played
who's
Rivals
trying
in a
to push
long
through the
time.
opposite side
Rocker
from the
maps
point
are out
side.
already?
It's
What the fuck?
P2.
What's the rocker
Lots in
maps?
front of Kismet, able to take down one and still play his life. He's got 2 to deal with here. Mercules on one side, Hook on the other. Teammates are dropping 2. His Dashy is able to get 2, and now suddenly the pressure is here big time for Optic.
Yeah, nice start here by LAG. Kismet with the AR just playing his life, but you can see number 8 Dashy, all of the green wall are
Red
here
card
now.
Proto.
Playing for the spawn shots, he's gonna find
take a
3
look.
in the hill, so a nice response here from Optic.
In a good position.
How we
Keep
doing?
it
Hold on.
staggered too with the kill on Kismet. He's so far out in front of the rest of his squad. I mean, he gets a kill there, maybe sets up to something nice, but with his death now, they're going to group
Okay,
up
let
and
me
probably
look
wait
at
for him.
red card map
Come
1,
off
huh?
spawn. Now Fellow is going to drop. They're still staggered.
You know who
Texas
hasn't really
continue to
popped
hold.
off in a while? Gwyn.
As they've got
I don't know.
prime
I got.
position around the point.
Oh, they already took
Dashy
it down on
playing
Prize Picks. What the
deep,
fuck?
Shotzi playing around the point. The streak is now up to
They took it
5.
down in 1 second. They got somebody monitoring that shit now.
Clean P2, right from that first break. Just really no pressure. And yeah, Shotzi on
I'll
5
just
in a row,
wait there.
plus all the hill time. Then over towards his P3, you have 2 players in position. Dashy there for the trade.
They're still
Fellow
up on red
falls
card,
off
so.
the map. So you're not going to flip the spawns.
I mean,
maybe
Kenny,
like they would
25
want
on
to,
red
but
card.
You have good control here towards Kitchen.
Yeah, he'll take all that P2 time now. What can he turn this into? Mercules out and hitting. That'll chain together too. And not the flashiest movement. POV looks a lot different than Shotzi per se, but it's clean, it's calm. And he is.
I mean, we could do like Kenny and Gwyn or
I
something.
think that's it. It's like his movement, everything is with a purpose. It is very.
Who did I take last time on red card? I think it was TJ. He went like 11 and 40 or some shit when I took him on red card.
It's what it's meant to do to give himself an advantage in each fight.
Well, the advantage in the fight going down right now. Still going to be numbers here for Optic. That's going to be everybody down for LAG. Spawns are flipped. Optic Texas in a great position to now string together 2, half of 3, and then maybe into an incredible hold.
Yeah, we do bet on him.
It's a big pressure moment, I think, for LAG.
I'm gonna just take
maybe starting to slip away
Gwyn,
from
I
them
guess.
coming up this P4.
And I mean, now you
Oh, okay. Never mind. We flip back. So
yeah, you flip back. So massive flip there for LAG with 5 seconds left.
Damn,
But
they just
Shotzi,
flipped
he
that
does have
back.
that Hellstorm. So much objective time earned towards that P2.
Oh, they literally
Use
just
that
took it
to
down when
maybe
I was
use this
putting it
as a
in.
flip.
All right, fuck
Maybe
these
waiting
guys.
on him to call it in. That's going to be the call right away.
Look at the game.
So here we go, a little extra streaks, but a couple of kills go the way of LAG, so you're just not going to really have pressure. Well, actually you do. Hook stayed alive, and you found kills elsewhere. So
Fellow
you
got
block the
4.
spawns, it's just Lunars on the
Hey,
hill.
Fellow under looking good.
Right. Like,
Who
right
took
when they called
that?
streak, they lost
2
2
died.
players, but right after that, they get 2 of their own. The streak gets a 3rd, and then the pressure is flowing forward for Optic Texas, able to battle back in behind this streak, and now with 30 healthy
Holding
seconds
down the
left to obtain,
spawns,
they can go up, around 80 through this first set of rotations, but bringing the fight
Oh,
right
okay,
back to
we're
them.
getting shit on.
LAG don't want to go down without a fight, able to battle back into this. And in a
Yeah,
much
this
better
game,
position now to
Fellow
keep the
wasn't
score
this
moving
bad
to
last
100%.
year.
And well,
But
that's
this
one of the
game's a
things
little
Johnny
more
stepped up.
cracked,
He
like,
has 15-11
you
lead.
can't be old and
Lobby
slow on
kills
this
and
shit.
engagements, though, right behind him is Shotzi with a double of his own. But yeah, massive break there at that P4 to keep them in the game. But they're going to need to do it again here at this P1. And I mean, they have this setup. You have ARs on the hill, looking over the hill. We've seen teams get better and better at this throughout the year.
You can see Mercules with sub in hand. We've seen him pulling out quite a bit since he's joined the team.
Bro, I did put Optic 3-0. Optic 3-0 was plus like 180, I think. I put it in a little parlay with something, but I don't know. They might lose the S&D.
Great little sequence here, playing his life, getting in damage, listening to comms, and setting up his teammates. 4 straight from Hercules.
Just nice patience here. As you said, as the SMG looked up top, just didn't see Kismet. Yeah, grenade smoked in his way. But the other thing is teammates still have control. You do see Johnny, though. He's in a flip. So nobody was on the hill, and that's when things normally get messy, and they do right there. So Optic now have to react to these split spawns.
The 2 that spawn out for LAG just trying to battle down through third and group up for this P2. They'll have the numbers here for a second, but it's about to be a 3-on-3. Kind of parallel spawns for the 2 players spawning out. How does the 3v3 skirmish go? It comes down to a 1 versus 1. It's going to be Dashy on one side.
Well, I think he back because
and then the troops should be getting back to it, but you're going to get the closer spawn.
They're playing correctly now.
It's Optic that spawn out deeper, so the LAG in control for now.
Yeah, we see that on like
so like
sometimes, right? On like a P1 or
he's allowed to do
P3
whatever he wants now, so like it works.
White, someone's pushed up, and that just influences the spawn out. It's just so tough to calculate that. You're not thinking your teammate's going to die on the hill, but it happens right there. And well, it benefits.
Why is fucking Lunars popping off?
To stay in this game. Keeping that lead right around 30 is Optic, but
when are they gonna, dude? I think at this point they might start playing for kills. Like Falcons, they might start playing for kills because they don't give a fuck anymore. That always happens at the end of the year. Like RCDs probably start hitting overs because they don't care about winning.
From the actual hardpoint, the tail end of this could be everyone getting kills outside of it, and the quick rotation on over to third. As Dashy gets set up, Hercules is on 3 in a row. These 2 players gonna have to hold. Unfortunately, they're both tucked in a similar position. They line up and drop. So P3.
Dude, I didn't take his 1, 2, 3 because I was worried he could get easy kills on Skyline. This guy is a dog.
I'll get you outside. I'll get outside in a second.
I think he's Curdy's spot. Say now 2. Yo, we're blocking. Block. I ran to piano.
Fast right, 1 cutter got a bomb.
Wait, Johnny. Dude,
I'm pinching there.
1 went top.
I'll get
They're hitting front. I think.
In front of me. I'm all him.
Dude, where are Hook's lines are usually close to shot? No, they're actually below shots. They used to be the same, but I think they know now.
Outer, Johnny. I'm 1 shot.
I was about to say, because like Hook doesn't probably pop off. Map 3 LAG. Oh yeah, they don't have it on there, right? I don't know. Yeah, Merc has the highest line on the team now. Oh, remember when he first joined Ultra, he was at like I think 48 or something. And then he just slowly has gone. Now he's at 60. He's just gone up a little bit every match.
Really weak long.
Yeah, I don't like that they know about his control. I feel like I was early to find out about his control, and now like it's known. They had the little flame that means it's like a popular or whatever on Merc control. Everybody's taking that now. I don't like that everybody's taking that now. Oh my god, look at this guy, man. Hey, just take this guy's overs. Don't ask no questions, man. What the hell?
Look at the back.
One guy's white plat on me. White plat,
This guy's so good, man.
He's top on me. Top on me. One's top on me.
Lunar white plat.
I'm dead. Top D and top.
I actually like never see him doing bad, like honestly.
One shot or plat. Kiz.
I'm gonna go left. Wrap top.
I went to piano.
Alright, Kiz is really weak plat. I'm playing the left.
I got 3 left, bro.
Alright.
Like, he's just always, it's not like fancy. Like his POV is very like fundamental. Like it's not fancy, it's nothing crazy, but it's just correct.
Like we calm like this, we're not going to win. It was just a lot of like who's weak. Not talking about what we're doing.
Nah, I don't think he can get Rookie of the Year. Unless they like win the event or something, or maybe if they make finals, maybe. But he just hasn't. He hasn't really played much. So
I think there's just moments where a couple of these guys just go.
If they get if they get at least 2nd place, then maybe he could. And he's like popping off.
The sort of player that he is. That's just what's right. But maybe it's just one thing is where when things are quiet, you'd like to see some guys maybe a little bit more involved. But
He was better than the last one I remember like commentating over. But
yeah, it just feels
They
like
placed what? They placed. Have they placed
voices in here. We're getting used to
8th
this.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
6th or
I mean, no
8th
shots
every
against you, like,
fucking
they're not, like,
event? They
sort
just
of
need to
leaders.
at least get a top 4 or
It's not like
something.
your Tennies, your Pride. Those were the vocal guys last year.
Yeah.
They're two who focus, you know, on their gameplay.
I'll
Focus
probably
back
give
to
it
the
to.
gameplay. That'd be
Man,
a
I
lead
don't
change
know.
here.
Whoever
So
does
we
better
talked
out of
about them just
Super
kinda
Rank
keeping
for
it
this
tight.
event,
They've
honestly,
kept it
I'd give it
tight
to
enough, and
them.
now may take the
Unless
lead.
Merc
They've got
just
the P2
wins
setup,
the
so
event or
just got to get
something.
their butt into the hard point, and that'll be Kiz that'll do it for now. Johnny had the hot start. He's continued. 33 up for him.
They do. Wait, they're gonna play
31
Ultra. I think
They are
Sunday
fine
they
and
play
trying to keep
Ultra.
control, but despite the fact they've had spawns for most
So
of
that'll
this
be a
they
good
haven't
match
actually
to
turned this
see
into
like
much
where they're at.
time. They've got about 10 seconds.
Because they
or
look
so.
good, but
Players
they've
been picked out the
who
hard
they
point,
beat? They
but
beat
they've had spawns
Carolina.
around the point.
Wait,
Now
hold
they're
on,
gonna
they
get
about to
broken.
fucking.
Ingo,
I
Optic,
just
and
noticed. Hold
chance for
on.
them to get the lead
Well,
here.
there's
LAG
just always
came
one
back.
more player right from Optic just playing their life.
What's their best win right now, Carolina?
Pestering them, just being so annoying, but Kismet's gonna slide on in, find the double, massive scrap time here. And then over here towards P3, you can already see LAG set up. Shotzi though is lurking. Watch that number 6. I don't think they're gonna know he's there with Johnny's position. He's gonna influence spawns. Someone's gonna watch the flight though, so maybe they did know he was there. But now he is gonna, buys enough time for Hoop to find.
You get stuck?
all
Oh, I was
three,
about
but
to
he's
say
gonna
it
get
looked
stuck.
like it did.
Yeah, no, that was like you had everything you wanted. You thought you were like, you spawn him out old, it looks perfect. But yeah,
There's no way
Shotzi
they
gives
just
him the
fucked
split,
this
and
up. Bro, they were up
get back in. That's the
200 to
reason why we got
150.
This mess here at the
Who
beginning
did?
of this P3. Down 10 is Optic.
They're not pushing through. They're just
Fighting
holding it.
back is Optic. Can they continue to hold? Apply
They're
pressure
about
through
to be
mid. That's going to
fucked.
be Fellow looking for an opening. He's able to drop one. They'll chain that together to drop everybody. Spawns will flip though. Everybody applies pressure forward for LAG.
But they flip.
And
LAG
that's
just
one
fucked
for LAG
up.
and a bit of a blessing there for Optic Texas.
That might not be a blood. They still have to test on
That's
this
true,
time.
that's
They can
true.
win right here.
Yeah,
and
okay.
while they might
Oh
find it out,
shit, they can win
they're
off
so
this.
aggressive
Oh,
on
that's
this
game.
P3, but it may work done out. Now Optic, they have to go.
That's
They
game.
have to go. I think it's
Did
gonna
they
be
get the
1
tick?
second.
Did they get the tick?
No, they're gonna get off
Oh,
of
they
it.
got
so
off
they're
it.
not going
I don't
to.
think they're gonna get it anyway. Yeah, they weren't gonna get it anyway. He killed himself.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking that spawns are so
Wait,
close.
Merc killed. What the?
It's real close. We'll see. It's still a
What is
really
going
tough
on?
point to hold throughout the entirety. Johnny.
This
trying
is
to
very
get Blake
bad.
down and
He,
drop.
it's
They're able to
that's
double
game. They're not
challenge
close
and
enough.
Get the final couple of seconds. 42 for Johnny. 90 seconds in the hard point.
They just
The Devs
fucking
want him to
threw
step
that
up,
away.
and he does it now.
This is what I'm talking about, man. This shit was supposed to end, man. They were supposed to stop fucking up like that, man. See, they still got it in them.
They can certainly click there.
It don't matter, man. Who's their fucking flex, man? They still gonna fuck shit up, man. It's just them.
Listen, I can be critical of teams, especially you know how I am with an Optic or a Phase. There's just a certain expectation, and like it takes me a while to.
They
believe
just
that, like,
they
this is a
always
good
do
team.
that,
Everybody
man. They
wants
always
push us a
lose
little
to
bit
piss
more.
teams
Yes, the
and
3-0 Carolina
so.
look good, but like it's just clear. I know fans are really excited because they like look good, but there's still work to do. There is, and I think they know that, and the coaching staff knows that. There's
Bro,
still
they must have
work to do.
outslayed by what? How much?
Because of what
Let me
number
see.
7 is.
Let me see how much they outslayed. No, did they? Actually, I don't know. Johnny kind of pissed on him. Johnny kind of cancels out Fellow. So actually, the kills weren't like that crazy, actually, because Johnny just destroyed them. So
Consistently doing. That's why they're excited.
100%.
This year could go to like be end awfully, and they'd still be.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, I guess I kind of hope. I think it'd be a really cool story with like however all the insanity.
Johnny just shit on him. He had 4.6k
All the
damage.
team changes.
Minute
and all the
30 in Hill.
mediocrity you got, if they somehow make a run like that.
Bro, what? I can't even. I mean, they just fucked up, honestly. There ain't even nothing. Why do they team kill right here? They team kill at the end, which kind of fucked them as well. Hold on.
So now they're not going to, but yeah, you need 4 seconds.
Lunar's. Where's. Hook is 5.
It's here. If you are LAG.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking.
How did Merc kill Hook with the nade? What's he nading? Wait, what did he nade?
Now they're not going to, but yeah, you need 4 seconds here.
Merc is 7. Oh, I think he naded from bedroom towards these back stairs and then Hook pushed the stairs.
If you are LAG.
Yeah, you're right. I was thinking that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Or did this guy's nade kill him and it like made it weird or something? I actually don't know.
That was close.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird. That was actually, wait, what the fuck?
If you are LAG.
Because he also threw a nade.
Yeah, you're right.
I feel like his nade, maybe his nade blew up Merc's nade in the air or something.
Right, I was thinking that.
You know how that bullshit be happening? Something like that. I think maybe something like that. I don't know.
Bonds are so great for Optic. Close. Yeah, it's real close. We'll see.
I have no idea what the fuck happened right there.
But the guys who are forged already,
yeah,
in some way, we put together those teams.
All right.
They have a chance now with this game.
Optic is fucking
And yeah,
pissed.
This is a bigger discussion, but
They might lose this
Ultra
SMD because they suck
in
at
the past
SMD.
has been a team when they seen young
But they
pieces,
picked this. They
normally hang
picked.
on
They
to
picked
them
2, 3,
or
4. This
insert
is their
them right
pick.
away. So just
LAG picked that
long-term
Skyline. I'm pretty
discussion
sure. Let me
terms
make
of
sure.
what
Though.
did we
I'm pretty
do?
sure.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's a different combo entirely. But yeah, maybe the case. But it's just weird because
Yeah.
Ultra's still really good.
I mean,
Still a chance to be
dude,
great,
the first CDL Ultra team had 10 players.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know why he pushed. He could have just sat behind the tub.
Like,
But
they've always looked at things a little bit differently.
No, they have. But works out for Optic in this scenario, which is cool. No, it's really crazy when you think about their year. It's unreal.
And I mean, like, now you just have, I think another big thing is, like, now you just have a true flex player. Like, yes, obviously Skies gave it his all, but he's just not a flex.
wait, did you see? I think Skies is playing in Challengers with Zuma's team. I don't even know who their team is, but I think he's playing with them.
I wear shirts with collars.
Okay, where are we going with
necklaces,
this?
and
Which
I
I
started
think
wearing
that might
chinos
be a
and stuff. It wasn't
mistake
real
for
at
him,
all.
dude.
I went to sit down the other day with my
Because he
he
might not do well.
I think I've been hitting the Peloton too much. It just
Like
split.
that's a
It's
bad look for him if he goes down there to Challengers and get shit on. I'm not sure. Like I'm not convinced he's gonna do well.
I had to order some new pants though. They're
He
coming.
might fucking
That's why
hurt his own value.
Lounge. Yeah, just let the people know.
I mean, yeah, his shit's already low. I mean, I don't know, but like it could get worse. I think if he goes to Challengers, he's getting shit on by Challengers kids. It's a bad look.
You can pick any mode. The guy has been an absolute stallion. But
But
look at
I
the
don't know.
S&D there, 1.2 coming in, trying to answer back in this series now after going down 0-1 after losing that map one. And this is where maybe you want to see the most improvement for this team. Maybe it's going to take the most time is the search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they've been pretty solid. What, like 2-2 this split? But for LAG, this has to be better. 1-4, 0-3.
Okay, we practiced a little nade.
Win map one, you got
Okay.
it. But
No
jumping up for the
kills,
game
but
modes, you have been struggling in.
all right.
No, they certainly have. They've been having
Yeah,
that
this is
same
not a
conversation
game for Skies, bro. This is not a game for anybody that's fucking slow.
regardless of roster.
Especially because the aims is like,
Dude, I said this to you before. I was like, I'm
if
wondering,
you try to like
I know
sit
John's
back
not
with the
playing
aims,
this, but
you're
I
gonna
feel like with hindsight,
get
I
shit
wonder if
on.
they just took Lens out.
Because it's
Johnny
like it's
had that
not
original
strong
team
enough to
play.
like play like that.
I always wondered those hypotheticals, like what if type things. 1 for 1 though. Early as we get into the 3-on-3 bomb.
Hey, you need to
recouped
go be
for Optic
like trading
Texas,
shit
and now
out.
We'll see the plan of attack. The defense for LAG is on rotation over towards B. A wide open, and Optic going to get that information here shortly.
Yeah, it's just going to be a question of, how quickly are LAG going to go through the flank? Are they catch them on the bomb? Well, it's actually be through middle of the map.
Yeah, Skies running
Through
a
the vent. They're going to have open up the
sub
vent,
or a
though.
flex or whatever he
He's going
thought
to put some
that's
shots. He did
happening,
not
bro.
open the vent. Doors being closed. Optic, they are safe. The timing works out, at least on the bomb plan for now.
There is a trophy in late in this round 1. Maybe help him with some of the nades that are tossed over the top. Stun going to back up the pressure from LAG for now. They have a 3-on-2. The numbers to break this is
know where both
Hercules
people are.
and Hook to try and clutch up. Hook already being Mr.
They're
Clutch
taking
to
a long
2v2 we
ass
go. Flooding it forward. Hook is doing everything. Good luck winning that gunfight. Lunar's now 1 versus 2, last alive, and he is going to
All right.
drop. And Joe, you've just got your hands up like, what the hell?
I mean, what was LAG doing?
I don't know, Joe. You said that a couple times this year.
Fellow just, I mean, maybe he was weak, Coach. I mean,
Yeah, he
great
must
finesse
have
from him. I was literally going to talk about, man, this is going to be tough for Optic. How many rounds have we casted where the bomb
What
is
the
playing
hell
on that
LAG
side? And if
just
you don't
did?
have forward control or someone up at the cars, like, you just lose, right? If they're gonna,
I feel like we've seen that. I don't know what the exact percentage
It's a
are.
lot.
We've seen that a lot.
I was
Yes,
like, man,
yes.
they're screwed. I don't know what just happened,
Yeah.
but Mercules and Hook clutch on up. Hook 3 in the round.
I think Mercules applied enough pressure just with tags in the shoulders to at least make sure they couldn't flood Hook. It ended up being like 1 by 1.
I guess.
I'm trying to apply logic to it. Yeah,
I know. I think you're seeing why LAG struggle in this game mode.
You're just thinking, I mean, you rip Mercules once on that, and he can't chow again, and the round's over. He just flied Hook, but it just, never presented itself. So I got to imagine a pretty good finesse and shots there from Mercules to kind of help out. I know Hook gets all the kills, but they couldn't flood him for a reason, I'm thinking. Plant in. 4-on-4. Holding the garage, holding the line is Kiz. Mercury is able to get a pick, though, from deep. Such an important position on the map, and he is locking it down. Mercury is now with 2 in the round.
Okay, at least they're winning their S&Ds, even though they threw away their hard point.
Yeah, I mean, we talk a lot about, like, I don't know, Booze's guy probably.
What do you think their best game mode is? Is it control?
On both sides of this, like, you
because of Merc?
Literally what we just talked about just happened, right? Your
I don't know what their best game mode is. It might be control.
Stuck back there. In the last 2 players, obviously it's a 4 versus 2, so it's difficult. But as soon as you lose position on the bomb, retake comes in clean for Optic.
Yeah, you just have like all these cars. There's so many headies to like push forward. So much great cover to push up and just
you just slide on a car. You're just wasting time.
Yep. Not really a free line of sight from deep. But you have one straight shooter on either side of that. They can dictate around like Mercules did early on. It seems like everybody's streaking a little bit for Optic Texas right now. Up 2-0 in the search. And they're looking towards A again. Whoa, Shotzi hit down to 7 HP. Trying to get some more nades off of that, but Mercules just gets aggressive. Shotzi can't avoid cars. He gets hit by every car at the dealership. He ends up dropping, but Mercules is able to get forward and drop 1.
They should listen to Parasite Angle Responsibility. Like, that's not a little clip.
Just picking them apart. Incredible gameplay. Give him a chance to get the round. Johnny gonna be last one up. Turns into a 1 versus 1. Him and Dashy now. Dashy's got the read. Dashy wins the gunfight up close, and Johnny flabbergasted.
I'm also flat. Did he just hip fire headshot him? Was Johnny weak from the car explosion? I need to see this again. I'm a little bit flabbergasted as well.
This
damage 120.
No, he just hits shots.
Okay.
Damn.
He must have been a little weak, I guess.
Johnny had a sub thing.
I mean, he is one. We talk about like those close range AR guys. He's one of them because win it up close. But Johnny had definitely mind blown. But again, Mercules just, I mean, Shotzi was phenomenal bait, I guess, kind of at the beginning of that, because it kind of set up Mercules to swing in, because I think they tried to apply pressure after getting damage into Shotzi.
No, yeah, as soon as they, I mean, but yeah,
Mercules.
Wait, have you playing challenges again? No way. Why the fuck would he do that?
Great stuff out of him in this search. Dude, Shotzi was just eating the cars for
what
the team.
The hell was that?
Johnny
Did he not think his head was showing?
Feeling better with the last one. He's so weak, and Mercules tries to hunt it down, but he can't get the angle, and then he gets caught. That is tough. He's thinking he was going to freebie. That nade was rolling right back into your face.
It was, yeah.
So even if Lunars didn't die to Hook, he was probably dead.
It's all good because it was a 4 versus 2, but
yeah.
Even our pros throw some bad nades. Even our pros throw some bad nades.
I thought, I was like, did that just dink right back to him?
Yeah.
Sure did.
It was.
It didn't matter.
It was lining up to land right under.
It didn't matter.
Right near the scrotum. Had to get out of there.
I'm so correct. Decade is the first. Bro, I mean, I haven't really streamed on here. I only stream on here because of COD, but.
Kids.
This, how many times have I streamed? Maybe like
up 1-0
15 times or something.
But can they get search and control going?
I mean, they're going to have to try to defend this A bomb site right from the get-go, right? I feel like that it's either a full flank or a full A street setup here for LG. Just you have to stop this. And well, that is going to be the call. So Optic are like,
keep throwing this
nade. If I'm saying it, we're going to go.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what you're thinking. I think yes, that same rock paper scissors type mentality goes down there. And I think let's go right over.
That nade goes through the B window, right?
They do
I
play
think
it slow
that's
enough
what they're nading.
that LAG has adjusted. They do get somebody really far forward on the other side though too, and that's gonna be Kismet who got tucked away over at A. So if this does wrap back to A, Kiz in a good spot to maybe catch somebody.
Yeah, it's on him to find one.
But I don't know if that's going to be the call. It looks like we're committing to B. Might change.
I don't know what Lunars does. He was supposed to be. He was insane, I guess. He was the first AR to get picked up, no? He was like crazy, and then I don't know.
Stop shooting.
Yeah, I mean, he's like
got jump scared. Nice shots. Fellow just gets incinerated. Oh, can't take down a second though. 3v3, and we pause here for a moment. About 30 seconds to work for play.
Wait, they're right. He's gonna see him the moment he. Hello.
They just don't have sight control. Lunar sends it forward. I thought that was an insane play, but the fact he's able to get one is huge. 2v2 now. Around 20 to go. Plant, I think, about to get started here or not.
Good patience here, but you are going to have to commit to a site sooner or later. Kismet spots one. He's got all the info. This should be the round here for Kiz.
Oh, he's about to get him.
All these cars like we talked about.
Oh,
the fact that he gets one versus one. Get out of there, Johnny. Oh,
that almost got concerning.
LAG get the round win.
No, I mean, you saw him just sort of waiting for a clean shot.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
wouldn't give him one. Everything in his way.
I was just waiting for Mercury's to like, just look left and just
When the
get under
card
that
league
car and
switches.
fry him. Thankfully, he got the pistol.
Did enough.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, all he really had to
watching?
do was stop the
If
play.
it's on Twitch,
Johnny
then
plays
it's on
slice.
Twitch. I mean, I don't know. I think if they put it on Twitch, what I'd
Scared
probably
me
have to
there for a
do
second.
is manually run the
Johnny's
ads,
switching Johnny's
so that
POV
there's
to
no
still
ads during the
there. I was like,
games.
you
You know
need
what I
to
mean?
Yeah, get out of there.
Tell him to run away.
I would just have to run them
First
after
class
each
ticket
map,
to
probably,
somewhere that's
around the bush.
not here.
just so it doesn't interrupt the games and shit.
Optic still in front. Opportunity to tie it up though for LAG here. Looking to be a quick plant in, and Johnny hits the shot on Hercules.
Yeah, he just goes. I mean, takes the risk, takes the one-on-one. Nobody else was there to help out Mercules on that cross. Normally, there's multiple players. Well, Dashy, though, he's going to respond. So you lose that forward player. You're all backed up, and now it's on Tiz. He's going to take a mid-route, and he's going to catch shots, and he's out.
I like that. Like, sometimes that player is like, keep going forward, take another fight. Just play your life,
Oh my
pinch him in.
God,
Beautifully
dude,
done there by
this
Kiz.
is
On
fucking
Dashy
pissed,
now, one of the clutches to
Are
ever
these
do
guys
it. No
pissed?
real chance to clutch
I
there.
think
LAG
YouTube is
ties up
better
at 3-3.
for
I
watching.
think Tiz just recognizes the situation, right? Like we
'Cause
talked about
it's
earlier.
better-
this
it's
map,
easier
as
to
soon as Johnny
rewind on
dies, There's
YouTube.
nobody forward, so
And there's less
they're
ads.
going to be pushing on that street. That should allow us to have
But
an
Twitch
opening.
is probably better, like, for
Dashy
the
knew, like,
game
maybe it was a chance,
itself,
but
like,
just didn't have the angle
to get
the
new
trade.
viewers and shit.
We continue to bop back and forth.
So what,
Man.
3-3 now? So
I
three
mean,
in a
Dealer
row.
I know has some corny stuff to it, but man, it has been a breath of fresh air in the league, honestly. Just so many fun little scenarios.
Bro, these guys are pissed, man.
It's not
I should have known better.
I wish it was stretched. Like,
Yeah. A little wider, a little wider. Yeah. I don't know how fun it is.
I thought
to
Merc could
play
change their
it's fun
culture,
to
man.
commentate. You're playing dodgeball with Jeeps. Worried about maybe a real fast flank. Dashy is picking that up for a second. So we go to the forward man and Shotzi. A couple rounds ago, he was kind of playing forward, kind of the bait, allowed Hercules to get up and get the angle to actually take the AR fights and get kills. Oh, Shotzi didn't see him. He didn't see him lying prone there, and now the whole push is falling apart.
Bro, these guys are gonna get. There's
Ties
no
were
way,
just
bro.
elsewhere.
You're
All
gonna
the
fucking
cars
lose
go
to
again.
LAG,
Oh,
man.
nice shots with the pistol from Johnny to close it
What
out.
the hell?
And that's what you were talking about a couple rounds ago.
yeah,
You've got to hold it on the A street.
Yeah,
These
you
guys
lose
are
it
gonna
right there.
lose to LAG,
Yeah, he shots it,
man.
just doesn't see him,
Hello?
now he's actually
Johnny
shooting.
is.
Scott
He had,
Jackson, a little bit
what,
more, maybe
42
just
map 1? He got 10 map 2. Hello?
When you did hook off the
Someone
ball,
killed
maybe
this
that
guy,
push was
man.
coming in. I thought they had two players in that spot, at least to trade with
What is
LAG.
going
just never
on?
happens. Like, I feel like it was the right call. They had all the info. LAG went before the bomb was planted, so who gets off of it? You have the players in good spots. The crossfire was there,
That is
but
insane.
LAG, they just win the gunfights.
Yeah, it's the first time you show you can really stop the A plant. I mean, I know you won the round a couple defense ago. That was
This
awesome.
fellow how many kills does this fellow
Taking the
have?
street has been a problem.
Is that correct?
That
Is
was
that a
just
correct
the hero
scoreboard?
of LAG.
Is he O?
One down for either side here quickly as we get into
That's
it.
not right, is it? It is right, because Johnny's is right. I think he's 0-4.
Mid-map is what Dashy kind of spotting for info.
Bro, we on round 8.
We'll see if they can get this.
And
plant
you got
clean.
0.
Oh,
Damn.
She's spotting and getting a kill. He got two. How did he get a second one? All on Johnny.
Alright, 1v2 Johnny. He has been shitting on him. He saw him.
Best of luck with that gunfight. Can he get a different
Nah,
angle?
that's a
You're not
tough
winning
fight.
that. Help comes in.
That was
though,
a good
plays
read,
the push
actually, but he was
perfectly. I
weak.
thought he reads that well. Had a chance if he wins.
Bro,
that
fellow
second
has
gunfight,
0
he'd be
kills,
winning
man.
that
We
against
about to
Blue
go
Player
all.
on the
Dude,
corner.
we're up.
But how did Dashy get two? He
Bro, we
literally
play 8
stood
rounds and he don't have a kill.
It's like they didn't see him.
Hello?
I have no idea.
This is insane.
But we're going to see it from his POV. I mean,
He
he's,
got, like,
a little,
hit him with a
he's a little
bullet.
weak. Down 87. Lunar's just missed him.
He
and
had
then
shot.
Fellow's not
he
even
had shot
looking.
high, like shot over him.
Fellows just think he's got that kill.
Okay, well that was a weird one.
He didn't.
No, he didn't, Joe. No, he didn't. I thought Dashy was gonna like just get some
Bro,
shots in,
usually
like,
if someone
back out,
drops a
wait for his teammates
donut,
to
it's
take
not
it.
on like a
He's
round
just
11.
laying there,
Laying on the ground.
laying there.
If you drop a donut, it means your team got shit on, like, but he's about to go round 11 dropping a donut is insane, man.
More than flirting, let me tell you.
Well, Johnny has the opener. Numbers
Johnny's
to LAG.
crushing this series. By the
No,
way.
he is. I mean, the desk a little critical of him over this stage, but he's having a hell of a series. 42 in the map 1, 12 and 6 here. Johnny is turned. He's got a chance. What's the record? Like 17? I mean, he's got a chance. This goes the whole way.
I think he can do. He could just leave the car there, low key, but
Multiple cars out of the equation now. But down a man on offense can be so tough.
Well, Shotzi's trying to set up really that Kismet mid route that we saw last time. I mean, he's watching the flank, but if they get bombed down at A, that's what he's thinking. Can I make a play through the middle of the map? And well, he's gonna go. He's gonna find one.
And this is the position they clutched up, what, like that round one. But who gets caught instantly? Not walking away with 3 this time. They're gonna hop right on it.
Shotzi though, they have no idea where number 6 is. They're gonna get on
Halfway
it. But
there.
you see, they're watching both sides.
oh, that was a good play.
Wall bangs on point.
Thank you. It did something good for once.
Tough.
Okay,
They'll get
here
the
we
third
go.
Shotzi with the clutch.
Okay.
As LAG's back, potentially
There we
broken
go.
again. And these have been the maps that have killed them all.
You got 2 with that.
year.
It's kind of crazy.
Look on his face. He knows he's a sly dog.
Oh, dude, my favorite. Whenever I see gameplay like that, I just always think back to Joe Deceives at Champs last year, bro.
Yeah, no, that was
Unreal.
That was I mean, how close he was a second away.
Oh yeah, real close. Oh, that's just.
And Luna's just trying to like body
That's
block
hit
him.
marker porn there. Oh.
Johnny's just trying to.
Yeah, he needed like 1
He's like, I
second.
got you. I'll take these bullets. Well.
Yeah, I like that. Put your body on the line. Like I've done that for you in like Warzone or something.
All right, that might be enough to swing the momentum, man.
That's what you said you've done, but I don't know.
Well, I've tried to. I'm not as thick as I once was. Match point for Optic to tie this series up 1-1. Johnny still leading the charge, 13-7.
There we go. He got blood. All right, it should be good.
Getting out of
Though.
that situation, leads it a little bit too far. They get blooded. Optic in control.
Yeah, just one of those rounds where he's trying to take a risk. Fellow is sort of lurking up the A street. He's looking for his first kill of the map.
Oh my god, wait, I need a donut from Fellow. It would be hilarious. He's dead. Yes, that's it. He went 0-7. He dropped a donut in a 10-round S&D.
Shotzi already on the defuse.
Hello?
He's not gonna be able to get back to this. So
That's actually hard.
do it. Optic get the search and destroy win. Hook had some clutch moments. Shotzi had the big wall bang round. Mercules ran the A street.
Really jumped it. Hey, Fellow Under is looking good. Hey, I think the Fellow Under is good, man.
As much as I'm saying all that stuff,
Jesus.
like, another one of those allergy probably should have won that search.
That is fucking crazy.
Dashy 2 in the vents.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped
The wall
in
bang,
10
those 2
rounds
they should not lose.
on
Round one,
dealership.
where Hook got 3.
Holy
There are a
fuck.
bunch of rounds that, like, if you look at it, if we just pause it at a moment in the round, you're like, LAG has
Let
an
me
80%
see.
chance
What's
to
he?
win this round.
What did he get? Map 1? 20.
Yeah, no, it's been-
And I'm not trying to take away from Optic winning. I mean, they had some amazing moments.
Oh, he only got
It's just
23
more
map
story like
1.
LAG all year. Just like,
He's still at 23. So I think his line was
big
at
one from
50,
Johnny,
right?
But not enough. Fellow actually does close to 900 damage.
He did 846 damage and he get a kill.
Yeah, that's
Kind of tough, man.
It's the goose eggs are worse when you've got like 200 damage or something. You're really not involved. Like, keep
I
the
give
fit
him
ball.
1 there.
Yeah, we can skip a fake one. Skip
Yeah,
one.
that's a Photoshop.
Yeah, like 5 assists counts as a kill or something.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, well,
1.5?
speaking of ones, we're tied up 1-1.
That was Merc looking. Merc over is looking good, I think. He had like 35 map 1 or something.
I mean, yeah, I think if you're LAG,
He's at 40. Merc needs like 15 or something.
Probably want to.
Oh no, I think he's at 60, right? He's like 18.
I mean, you're all tied up.
Wait, my Merc is way different though. Hold on. I think mine is 24 because I only took map 3.
Teammates are dirty thieves. 846
Hold on, I
damage
think it
for
was
0
24.
kills and.
I'm a little concerned. LAG, are they gonna fight back?
It says a big fat 0. Like, you gotta get
See,
killed.
I need
I owe LAG an
24.
apology. I thought they weren't going to play this way. Today they come out with some fire. Johnny dropping 13+ kills in the search and destroy, but it's the hard point that's most impressive.
pretty sure Optic's on
And a
offense,
dub to
no?
open up the
Yeah.
series. Is this an issue for Optic? Let's actually start with the search and destroy
See.
here, Ali. We jump in 31 on the scoreboard. LAG, back-to-back rounds.
It could be a little bit worrisome if you're off to Texas. I mean, you do end up clutching and closing this out, which is I think a lot of teams in the league would like to have, and players like Hook, like Shotzi, like Dashy, and obviously, like I think Merc maybe we're touching on, is like the wall banks. Like this is almost a situation where LAG should have kind of won this map, but there were just some things that were put up.
This right here, what you're seeing right here, this is like egregious. This is bad communication.
Well, I never looked at the
Side of that
the
map,
red
you
card
look at
for
Lewis
next.
looks
Hold
so
on.
bad. He just
They took it down when I was trying to look at it.
We've
Let me
all
see.
been
What do they
there
put these
before,
red
but
card
these
lines at?
world-class players. You got to be able to execute that kill. And then Fellow, I don't know what the communication is, just not able to pick up on the trade. And this right here, this is unfortunate. This is the second time now we've seen Optic whip out a wall bang on this map. One at B, one at A. Where it's
Win
just
is
like,
at 28, 26 on
Getting the
Slash,
community
26
to
on
send the
Red.
right TikToks.
it's just like facts. It's just like a
Kenny's 26. I don't.
It's like we don't want to go B. If they get it down,
I don't mind
it's gonna be so hard
26
to
for
win, so
Kenny
I'll
on a red
teach
card.
a little bit and
It
using
is red
in a
card,
real
right?
round situation. I thought that was actually a really good search by Optic.
Listen, if Optic's going to champs and LAG is playing like this, LAG could have been at champs.
That is
They were
record. Who
just
picked
very
this?
unfortunate along the way this
Minnesota
season.
picked it.
Kismet would not go down without
me
a fight.
investigate.
Are we watching his clip or who are we breaking down this time?
We're going to be watching LAG making some awesome plays, and we're also going to be talking about Optic sort of throwing this away at the very end. So it was pandemonium. Teams making mistakes left and right, trying to keep track of the time and if they would actually win on the hill. But you see LAG, we're going to jump into the minimap. They're in time here. They were just spawning where Optic is, and they all committed to time and flipped and allowed Optic to spawn over at new. Now you see Optic are sitting here like, okay, these guys can still win on this hill, so we have to push and break. So you see Shotzi push up, another player push up through here. Kismet's going to find two, so he makes a big individual play. And we'll jump back into the minimap, and we'll talk about the rotation, what Optic do wrong after this, right? So they're going to apply a little bit of pressure. Mercules finds one, a couple die, and now right here, you know, they're sitting there. If you're LAG, they're thinking like, okay, I don't know if we exactly win on this, so we're going to apply some pressure. Fellow pushes up, and he dies in this situation. Now, let's jump back to the minimap right now. Okay, so you see, this is just a heads-up play by LAG. One, Shotzi makes a mistake, he overextends, and he's going to end up dying. And Fellow spawns, he pushes, and he holds the pinch for the guy that's coming from Piano to alleviate
Rex,
pressure.
I was.
Look at how this plays out on your minimap. As
Yeah,
we go.
I mean, I
So
don't want to
Shotzi,
take Flasher.
Hooters nades himself, then Shotzi's just like playing on the steps.
It's
Just,
either
like,
Rex or
over his spawn
TJ. I
rotation.
wouldn't take
And now
anyone
you saw
else.
Fellow,
I
he's
even.
got
I don't.
left, he
Man,
picked up on
Gwen's
this
kind of
guy,
high.
Piano, which is going to allow them just an easier time in collapsing onto
I
the
guess
hill.
it's
So you
Rex.
see, if Shotzi was able to just stay alive or even buy
I
time,
hate taking Rex,
Optic
man.
probably
Man.
hold the spawn there, if not
Didn't
get
I?
the kill
Didn't
on
I?
Shotzi.
I think he
And
cut
Fellow
me the
has
other
less
day
of an
because he was
impact.
doing well, and I was like, all right, let me
Optic making a couple
fuck with this
small
guy. He got
mistakes,
shit
and Fellow
on.
making a very heads-up play.
I swear. Was it versus Optic?
I love that there's like team nades and all that stuff going on while that's happening.
Yeah, he
Those
got
guys
pissed
towards
on
the end of
versus.
that
I
game,
mean,
the spawns were
so
insane
annoying. Man.
out
I was
of
like,
this
yeah, this
series.
guy's
Couldn't
good
get
now,
him
and then
out
he
of here,
got
but we know
fucking
one
pissed
thing is
on.
for sure. The meet and greet
don't
in
know,
DreamHack
man.
is going to be a very long line.
Wow,
I don't hate it.
this section of the venue. I just know that line's going to be wrapped around the entirety of it. We're probably going to be
X-Men.
bothering other esports. Make sure you guys grab your tickets. We'll see you next weekend.
Let me look at the other one.
This is real cool, but these guys need to be scrimming.
They played Breach.
I'm
They
being
did
so
not play them on red
serious.
card. They played them on Skyline. Yeah, I'm not doing the protocol. No, I'm
Optic
not.
Merc,
This
what
is
would you
only
be
red
doing in
card.
this situation?
I don't know why I just killed
They
him.
haven't played a
he's
red
right.
card.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Sponsor
Sponsor
obligations. It's an hour.
Yeah, it's just
I do think this should be a close game though. No, Rocker and Ravens. Those are two like mid as fuck teams. Like,
Yeah.
Meet the
they
fans.
should have a little back and forth.
Maybe they'll be
Fist bumps only.
Might be your wife there. You never know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. But no, Ant's not wrong. I mean, with where they're at, like you just want to get every chance you can. But yeah, there'll be a meet and greet. Go see them, have some fun. We can't wait for DreamHack. It's gonna be a blast. But back to this one, they're just trying not to get upset by LAG. Control KD leaders through Major 4 qualifiers, leading the way. Mercules, he has been so good in that mode. Will he be terrific here to give them control of the series? And Dashy right there with them. Hook in the top. I mean, their control's been solid.
No, that's it. I mean, they're undefeated control this stage. Get some solid control teams as well. So good stuff so far from Optic this stage. But yeah, we'll see if they can keep it up here on Vault.
Try to keep it going. You see the fist bumps, think we're ready to go. And that adorable smile of Mercules as he's ready to get back to beaming. We head to Vault. You look at the last 5 controls. Well, I mean, you don't need to look at the last 5. Just look at the top thing. 8 loss streak.
Yeah.
That's not good.
It's not good. I mean, this is what happens when you have how many points? Like 40?
I mean, the good thing, though, is like
They're not all 3-0s.
Vegas Falcon exists and have that hard.
All right, it's time for Merc, man.
Everything seems not that bad now compared to that.
But again, like, what Nameless was talking about, dude, you do not want to like finish below that.
That's true. It is
So
a battle.
You gotta lock
Yeah,
in.
I sort of said like those two teams were dead to me,
Remember,
but
you
they are alive
7.
to each other, and that is very much
They
a
are
thing.
alive to each other.
You don't want to finish below them. Maybe get a little bit more separation, and well,
They already
kind of one
pushed all the
still a
way
chance
up.
to take this series. But best of luck dealing with Shotzi and Hook on this particular map, and well, Mercules and Dashy in control.
What the
period.
fuck just happened?
Johnny just hit awful time. I feel like you normally pick.
I already
up
did my
quickly on
flex.
that flank.
I have
Off
Merc
the
in my
start,
flex
2 players
already.
from Optic hit it. Nobody watches it for LAG, and that's gonna allow Optic.
I
to
took
time-
Wake 1 through 3 under in my flex. I don't know what the maps are, but he's playing Thieves, so I
I'm
figured he'd get shit on.
assuming
But
with the break off with Johnny. Yeah.
Something weird. They do retake though, so get right back into a good position. Take the light athlete here.
Rockers playing
Actually tried to play
Carolina.
passive, but he's just going to get clotheslined as
Oh,
Johnny
Optic's
Peaks.
getting fucking pissed on. Merc's 0-3.
Pressure.
Okay,
Able to win a fight
that's
as well,
cool.
so to get spot. Shotzi looking for his chance to pop, but well, they're going to pick that up. Johnny's just running at you, putting your head in the dirt. A life margin increasing a bit. Well, Johnny's hit the drop. He starts out
What the fuck are
4-0.
they doing?
Again, just incredible series, double digits in the last map. Now up to 5-0. Dropped 40, a 40 bomb in map number 1. Guys having a hell of a series versus Optic. Optic finally started to fight on back. Hook to Mercury's
They
fine.
should be able
3
to get an
shots
A
into
cap
4, so
maybe here.
you at least get on to A. Start to work this objective. LAG, I assume they're going to go at this one last time.
Here it comes, especially after that first pick. Gonna swarm onto this. Second tick of progress is done, but the retake, here we go. Who gets hit by the nade, and then he gets plucked.
Oh, okay.
Nice retake there from LAG.
Dude, Johnny's
Good
literally
time, good time,
just
patience.
pissing
saw
on
it
them,
wasn't
bro.
ready to go
Like,
that
what?
quickly
Like,
on
what the
point.
fuck?
Group up, and yeah, as you said, perfect. And what a round of defense. 8-1 from Johnny.
All 3 maps. This guy's fucking
Just
pissing
wasting
on
their
him.
time now. Just continues to play his life. Pistol out. Shotzi, though, is there for the gunfight.
I didn't even thought she was looking that direction.
It did not look like it, but maybe a little bit of a blunder, a little bit
All
of
right,
an
we good
overcommitment.
cap.
Just lose some gunfights. Optic, they're going to get the progress, the time extension over towards A. And well, now you have a chance.
Hold on.
to
Big
double
kill.
B.
I don't know how Shotzi lives there. Just runs through him. Now he's trying
Stay
to
up,
hit people in
man.
the face with
Please.
doors. Finessing hard side, staying up, throwing fastballs. I have no idea how he survived several situations here.
Look at
Just
that
eating
guy.
bullets
That
and
should
eating
be a B
players.
cap.
Second tick is already
They don't have
done.
anybody
Third
to
is
point.
cruising forward. You only have one person on it. Second trying to rally back, and this should be the round.
get this kill, they
one
cap.
person flying to contest. It's going to
That's
be
a cap.
Kismet.
Nade.
Nice.
Nade.
Wait, actually, we don't
Optic
want them to
get
cap,
the
huh?
round, and
Wait, actually,
yeah,
fuck.
maybe
I don't want them to
staying,
cap, bro.
overstaying your welcome kind of aggressively towards that first point.
This is
You're
the
LAG.
issue. LAG's not
Commit a
fighting
little
back,
too much
man.
forward.
What is this guy sipping on? It was red.
You just kind of, they deal with you right off spawn. And then in the transition period, I don't know if they went for it one last time. It just felt like out there were just running at him, winning all of the gunfights. And as you said, Shotzi did such a great job staying alive at Art. But everybody was up from Optic.
Yeah, he was literally just running through bullets and just holding forward.
Just wasting time.
Hook laughing it up as they stole that offensive around. Didn't look good, and then it looked great.
I don't know what he's
LAG's
drinking,
turn
bro.
on offense.
He actually
Fellas,
be
you know, to the
drinking
play calling for
juice.
the break.
I
They're just
swear to God, he
trying
was
to
drinking
find
apple juice
something
last time. I think he
where,
really
like,
be
they're just so tough to deal with
sipping
those
on
teams.
juice
Yeah,
during the
80%
matches,
of
bro.
them.
I
You do.
swear.
If you're LAG,
What
but
the hell?
doesn't matter.
Just takes a
This
moment. to
guy's
control.
wild, man. LAG's pissed, man. It's over, man.
Johnny's going to maybe get his, but
They're not fighting back, man.
he's going to be the only person here. I like this. Just getting your one. I was going to say, like, if you can stay alive a bit till the help gets in, but help's
Fellow,
not going to get to you because basically
what's
everybody
his
dies off
job?
spawn outside of Fellow.
I don't think he's gonna have
You
one
are pinned
anymore.
out towards pool.
You think they're making any changes? No, it's too
This
late,
is
I
not the most
guess.
desirable of openings here out of LAG.
Yeah, you have Shotzi watching the flank, so Fellow can't find an opening. You're just stuck poolside.
Okay, hey, Merc brought it back, but like LAG's not fighting back,
No,
so like I don't
true.
know.
They have found nothing. The defense.
Okay, Optic's best mode is
As we saw
for
last
sure
time, They
control.
can just take a moment, but you're already down 10 lives.
Like absolutely, like
I mean, we haven't
without a
seen
doubt, their
a
best mode is
spawn
control.
trap like this in a long time.
Oh
my God, it's just
my
getting
God.
worse.
We're
Mercules
dead.
up to 12 and 7 on 5 straight, 4 in a row for Shotzi. LAG
Look at this
didn't
shit.
really spawn
This shit
in
looks
this
like a ranked
particular round.
lobby.
25 versus 11.
They only have 11 lives,
They're
bro.
going to get out is I think after they were so far pushed up, Johnny like just spawned palms. So a bit of an emergency spawn comes in, allows him to get a freebie, and then they can get out. But it may still, it's not going to matter.
No, it's not going to matter. It's not going to be lives.
Oh
to do
my
anything.
God.
This is a dominant defensive round from Optic Texas.
Dude, LAG's not fighting back. My Merc's not gonna hit, bro. LAG didn't fight back.
Padding in this one. That was, yeah. I mean, they had them spawn trap for.
They
like
need to at
3
least
or
wait. That's
4
about to be my
full
thumbnail
spawn
for real.
moves.
I'm gonna get it after the match. Him drinking that, whatever that is. That's a good
We saw it
thumbnail.
early in the title.
Not much as of late.
Not much as of late. We got much better at dealing with that, handling that situation, getting out of it, getting right back down to the 8.
Wait, what do y'all need? 18?
No, they didn't deal. I don't think deal.
Because I need 24. I've already given up.
They just sort of bent over and took it.
Oh.
Optic dominance there, up 2-0.
Bro, I thought because LAG had 2 defenses, they could at least win a defense, bro.
Scraped away the first one, but
Like,
a little
damn,
bit
man.
cleaner here. I mean, it's just you gotta be demoralized if you're LAG after that round. After how the Surge got away from
fuck.
after how the round, I mean, it was already bad. Like you said, the round 1 was tough.
If LAG can
Round 2 looked like
can
they
do
weren't having
anything.
fun at all. I don't care what kind of pool there was, what kind of alcohol refreshments they had. They were having a miserable time.
Not a great time.
No.
Yeah, son, this
It's
is
a long time.
Sunburn all over.
Yeah. Team shot on there with Dashy and Mercules, and Mercules gets caught, but Shotzi, he's just sending it on forward. He's 16 and 5.
He's playing really good
I mean, the
today.
fact this is a 1-1 series went to a round, it just does not feel like it in this control. I feel like I'm watching a ranked play game.
Oh no, this is starting to become a.
Oh, they're getting B first, man.
Holy
It's fucking
hell.
over,
All 4
man.
dead for LAG again. Optic Texas looking to capitalize here. The second body
It's
on it.
over,
Mercules trying to
brother.
stack it. He'll get back to it. That should be B.
LAG's so bad, man.
And you've only gotten 2 kills
He's
so
just
far. This is
ass.
VP or
They're
LAG.
just
The
like,
first round again, pretty solid, but the
come
last
on,
2,
man.
dude, they might have like 10 total kills or something in that ballpark. Oh, it's
Bro, look at the
4 dead
feed,
again.
bro. They're not
Let's
even
get to
getting a
let's get to the next
kill,
map.
man.
Let's get to the next map. We've seen enough.
Shotzi's gonna call on a streak.
We've seen enough.
Shotzi's calling in a streak while capping the point, man.
Yeah, bringing it out.
Come on, brother. This shit's over. This might be the worst I've ever seen. This is like almost as bad as when. Wait, look at Lunars. He pulled a Kenny. Wait, he pulled a Kenny. Look. Wait, he pulled a Kenny. Look at Lunars.
That is a fast one.
Wait, he did. Look. Isn't that literally what Kenny went? Wait, he did. Look.
A 6-7 minute control.
Isn't that what Kenny did?
Get me out of that one. 5 minutes and
Yo,
34
what
seconds,
the
one of faster
fuck?
controls we have seen on the year.
Holy shit, that guy's ass.
Yeah, maybe a fight or
Oh
just
my god. Wait, let me look at his face. I want to look at his face after the map ended. He probably looking around like, hey, did anybody see my score?
controls we have seen.
Hey, hopefully
on the
nobody
year.
noticed.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. After the map 1,
Let me look at him.
yeah,
Let me look at him.
yeah, maybe a fight or just
He looking right. He not looking nowhere but his screen.
No LAG or bad at 235, but
And fellas like, hey, at least it wasn't me, man. It's all. And look at Johnny. He's stressed out. He said, man, these guys suck, man. I ain't getting no help from these guys.
yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. After the map 1,
That guy's pissed. Kiz is laughing. He probably looked at the score. He started laughing.
yeah, maybe a fight or just 2. They should have won. I mean, I guess we should be
Man,
that shocked that we
these
know LAG
guys
or bad at
fucking
235.
pissed. I
But
can't believe he just went 3 and
I
17,
don't think
bro.
it was gonna go like that.
Was
That
it? He went 3 and 17,
We
right?
have these conversations about sometimes when something happens, like Mercules, right?
Let me
Like,
see. Hey, the scoreboard's
comes
working
up with
today.
challengers and
I
then
don't know if
they
that's like
always
a
see on Twitter,
coincidence or. Hey, Johnny needs some help, man.
more people. Like, listen, there's
He had 800 damage. What the fuck is he doing?
Like for every success story, there are several.
What's he doing on the map, man? He not even shooting his gun.
It's about the player's talent, but also like what team you get on. Like sometimes you come into a brighter spot than you do come into.
Wait, let me find the Kenny one. Which one's
We've seen some
worse?
great stories this year.
I think Kenny's was still worse
And
damage,
Mercules,
no?
there's been a bunch of bad
Hold on, let
ones,
me
too.
find it.
I just can't believe you sounded pretty much like Kermit the Frog there when you did that voice.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't even know what Kermit the Frog sounds like. That's lit. Because I'm not usually, if I tried to sound like Kermit the Frog, I wouldn't be able to. But the fact that I can do it, I'm not thinking about it. Because you've heard my
This, I
accents
think,
before, like,
right
oh, look at
here.
his skull, it's just something, yeah. Like, you know, doing it all.
Wait, Kenny had this. Wait, they literally had the same damage too.
Suddenly think I'm like,
Wait, they really dropped the same shit, man.
The world right now.
Oh my god, what the hell? That's almost the exact. Wait, 868? Hold on, what did he just do?
Okay, here we go.
Random facts.
Hold on.
I saw a post on Instagram that said that Tom
Well, didn't he
Cruise
just have the
is
same shit?
currently older than Ian McKellen.
Bro, this
Remember
fucking
when he
site, man.
filmed like Lord of the Rings?
Hello?
Like Gandalf.
Oh, now he's jumping on a
Right.
plane.
Tom
and
Cruise
stuff.
is older than Gandalf when they filmed Lord of the Rings. Think about that.
Yeah, dude, he's. I don't know.
That blew my mind. I was like, Tom Cruise is 60.
He had 890. He had a little bit more damage.
Holy hell.
He had like that's an extra like 2 bullets or something.
Johnny versus Shotzi. Talk about the
And he had one more death. One little more damage, one more death. Jesus. Hey, what's the hard point, man? Rewind? Alright. Optic picked this map, so.
Who will be the Gandalf? Both are cool.
Yeah, both are pretty sweet.
Yeah. Come Shadowfax, we ride.
Well, both had a lot of hill time. One of them was 100 for Shotzi. I mean, most of that was in that first P2. But yeah, Rewind, I mean, seeing Optic on it with Mercules looking pretty solid so far in this Hardpoint map. That's why they picked it.
You know, we got a lot of his POV, some some awesome plays out of him, kind of individually on the.
All right, I'm assuming Optic's gonna win this now. They're warmed up now.
We're looking to get more of those here.
They just, you know, they started a little slow.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be back and we'll be.
I think they're good now.
As they get dialed in, try to close out the series. Yeah, felt good for LAG after that one. Since then,
we don't have these maps, dude. These guys are still walking around and shit. What the fuck?
Can they rebound now?
We don't have these maps, do we? Let me just make sure. No, we don't.
Through it all.
In
The
fact,
entire year.
Yeah,
They have
I
been
think about to start.
tested, battle tested.
Keep that
No,
up
just
in case. Why is it not starting?
That's the case, but just like not a very good team. Like it just feels like you find ways to lose sometimes. And
Bro,
we talked about that with Falcons this year, and sometimes with LAG. And
I don't even know.
Fan base and younger target stuff. Like I want them to see success. Like I know there's a large group of people that want to see
LAG
this team succeed.
just,
You know, hopefully you find some pieces going into next year and you can build something out of this.
they
But
just did
it's
fight
tough.
back,
They
man.
will.
They're going
And
to.
we've got a top-heavy league with talent to a degree. I mean, we do. That's why I do.
What is going on? Is there a delay or I think we're about to start?
Or something like this right now? But like I don't know. I guess it'll always be kind of top-heavy when you don't have. If you're not drafting out of college or something like.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would even look, but I always think about that.
Well, yeah, you don't even need to draft anybody.
No, I know, but if there was like somehow a draft, we used to reset it. Like everyone's off the team.
Yeah, there's no more online matches after this weekend.
Yeah,
It is all land.
Right? I don't know, my brain's all over the place today.
It's all right.
That was wild, man.
It's the last weekend.
It's rigged. It is the last weekend, so I can be as freaky as I want, huh?
Absolutely.
I can't fire me at this point.
There's somebody you've rehired.
I mean, they already tried.
Somebody you've rehired.
You made the Dean's List. Good shit, man.
That's true.
That's
Just
good.
Empires, dude. We live here. We love it. I love the city. I love Call of Duty. I love all the fans, each and every one of you. Even though
Dude, the land, the bad part about Atlanta is all the shit teams are only gonna have one match left.
Engagements are up though.
Bro,
So, like,
it's just like you're an idiot.
It's gonna be all good people. And then champs, there gonna be no shit teams there.
Whoever runs the social media account, you're gonna get drop kicked. I swear to God. All my mentions were on my I swear. Nice little gunfight win there for Kiz, and it'll be Optic though in the point early. And I don't know, what are your big? Listen, we had rewind for a bit early in the year. It went away because of this stupid decision, and now it's back. And any like I don't know thoughts about it more recently? And it's changed from the beginning of the year. They didn't really have it that long.
Is this their best hardpoint? Because they chose it, and then they were really good on it last week. This might be their best shit. I don't know.
Absolutely destroy teams. Similar to like Hacienda,
That makes
you
sense,
can just
I
go
guess.
on these big 100-point swings based on rotation. So I'm glad it's back.
No, me too. Me too. Shotzi continues to hunt, tracking, able to stay on point. Out to 6-1, trying to get back to full before the next fight, and he's able to do that. Whoa.
He didn't react to it. He didn't react to his own nade. Yeah, I was saying his dead nade hit a
Wait.
player. So I thought he was going to react to
really
the
got
one down, one shot, but doesn't. But it doesn't matter. They have the rotation.
Mine was in fine
They
name.
have spawns. They're locked in it
Can I
down.
ask you something?
But
Yeah.
Okay, so we know Shotzi
Mine
wants
is
to
a
roll
waste.
too much sometimes. Like, he likes to move, right? He's the movement
should've
king. This whole
just-
thing moves, right? Have you ever seen Shotzi fully cook a frag?
wait,
Can you
oh, never
picture it
mind.
once
I
in
was
your
like,
head? 'Cause every
Lunar's
time
just
I
1 in
picture it's a
5.
detonate.
Yeah, he just throws them.
He just throws and goes. Right? Have you ever seen him cook one? Can someone tweet me proof that Shotzi has ever cooked a fragger did?
I'm sure there's like one out
No,
there.
I know he
Yeah,
has.
but that shit.
I
Well, that's
swear
just a
he
waste
always
just
throws
because of
that shit
fucking.
on Hardpoint.
I'm never gonna have a
He
job,
loves the
but
sky nades.
Dude.
The little teardrops.
It just cracks me up, but I think he's just too impatient for it. He literally is like, I could be cooking a nade or I could be running. Like,
that point just throw sometimes.
yeah, right. Well, it's just gonna kill.
is Shotzi like
I was just trying to think of a time I've
all
seen
the
him
way
cook one. I
back?
could not visualize it for the life of me.
And what I was talking about was this. I mean,
Hey,
doing
Dashy
rotation
might be their
for
under
60,
guy.
Now you have spawns. The only good thing for LAG is somehow
Dashy,
Kismet
at
spawns
least
behind
kills
them.
wise, Dashy's probably least likely to get kills now. I
LAG are
think.
gonna spawn behind him.
That is tough, and that's one of those things. Sometimes you have like that kind of horizontally central hard point. You can get splits, but that's a painful one. Thankfully, thankfully for Optic, you're up 70, but if you had number 7, I think Mercules was posted up.
He was back there.
He was definitely back there. Maybe he's got to be back there
further.
a little deeper. You really got to throw it back.
It's like similar courses. I just like
I'm blessed a bit.
I'd have to do a couple extra things if I want to do like a CPA or something.
A bit.
I didn't want to do accounting. I wanted to do
Optic,
something with
Texas,
stocks
certainly.
instead.
So they'll turn this into a healthy amount of time.
But it didn't matter either way.
But fight
Call of
right back
Duty
in
ended
as
up being
Optic,
a
Texas,
fucking
pushing this lead out again. You've got spawns for
way
next.
bigger than I would have thought. So.
If you're LAG, now what can LAG do with this?
Yeah, as I say, this is your opportunity to get back to the game if you are LAG. Over to here towards this P4, you have the spawns, Muddy Hill. Johnny's at the street. Tough start for Johnny, 1 and 9. Not what we see from him throughout this series, but yeah, you're going to start slow, especially when you don't have spawns. You're in a lot of tough situations, but here you should start.
They're about to fucking throw their whole lead away if they don't break this, man.
It's a chance to heat up, start shooting it. I mean, you feel.
I don't know. I have fucking.
In this game right now.
I don't know, like
Johnny's starting, he's kind of in the hard carry from the
300 to 400 or something.
Still within 50, but
something like that. I don't know. It's in like 4 different accounts.
Out of control quickly, or will it? Because with 30 remaining on the hard point, fighting in his LAG, looking to get the rest of this time. And if you get this, while you're down 20 or so points, you're in a pretty good position. Lunar's not able to finesse the pillar, but it'll set stuff up for Johnny to maybe get rocket and rolling.
And that's it. You have the positions, bring the ARs out, lock down the street. And
yeah,
sort of that
I've been
spawn
by
flip
for a long
towards
time.
P3 hurts Optic a bit. Yeah, I'm sure they'll go back and
the
see.
The last time I bought it was what, like a month ago, when it was like 85 or some shit.
Them, but pays off for LG. You're within 20.
That's what I hate those moments.
About 100.
It's just live
and it was like 85.
It's like I see it like
what's
once
it at
the
now,
spawn
like 140
happens,
or something?
but I can't like perfectly picture it 3 seconds before that to see if there was another issue. You know, I have to see it again, but definitely a split that hurt him. Chance to push it out again though, with 45 seconds remaining here. But Lunar sees gun.
Oh, okay.
Nice movement there into the second, finishes off the weak player. Contesting though from the other side will be Hook. Dashy set up at the truck as well. Gets to the heavy and wins one. Johnny pushes that out.
I can't buy Bitcoin.
Splits right now from Optic Texas.
Too high.
Another one of those kind of
it just don't sit right with me.
You'll see some splits. Doing a good job dealing with it so far was LAG though. Now it's contested. Once again, they're able to deal with it.
Is Optic pissed at
Hardpoint? Turn this
Hardpoint?
scrappy Hardpoint into a lot of time. Yeah,
Possibly.
It just feels like there's always one more player that buying time for the reinforcements to get there. Then they have nades. They have the advantage in the gunfights. And well, Johnny is up to 7 and 14 now. So starting to turn it around. And well, they're within 17. So they were down 65. Bringing it back.
Oh yeah, no, it was looking like an absolute murder, like the control, at least through the first couple of hard points.
But like they get kills. So like, they shouldn't be pissed at Hardpoint. Like, look at their score. Like, they're all doing well.
Let's see where the break starts.
What the fuck,
for
man?
LAG. Hook tucked away.
Are they phase?
Damage.
Actually, I wouldn't even say that because Sip and Abizi haven't even been getting kills.
Retake for the other.
Why are these guys like? They should be like pissed.
Honestly,
honestly, they didn't get the P4. So honestly, whoever holds the fucking P4 on this shit is like.
Building this lead once again, and Shotzzy. I mean, these moments where you have setups just allows him to.
Let me see. They need to hold this P2 and the P4, and the rest of the map is irrelevant.
Kismet's trying to make a play for P2, but he's by his lonesome.
That's how the game started too.
He was trying to like flip spawns. He was hoping to do so, but there was no one to help him. So. Optic, yeah, P2 rotation 1, P1 time. They earn another 40 there.
No, they've been dominant.
They got this P2. So
through these first couple
as long
points,
as they can hold this shit.
To replicate that, but it's Gorillas that are down 1-2 in the
P2,
series.
you can hold this P2 pretty well.
They're trying to bring it back. We extend this to a map.
Oh, they got a streak.
Wow.
Two in yellow, they're pushing me out. I don't see this guy in stage. In yellow, on it, left. And one pinch me. And two in yellow, two in yellow. Two there. One in yellow, one shot. Dash in yellow. Yellow, dashy. Okay, I can't shot one shot. They're shooting yellow, shooting yellow. Alright, they're trying to streak. I'm breaking yellow. I hear not. In over the time.
Team kill. It don't matter. They're holding this P2, so.
I'm gonna go back here.
Stage.
On the car. P2 weak. Okay.
I'm behind him. I got one.
On the car.
I got two.
Yo, both up. Brandon, one shot.
Oh, he's on the one shot. He's weak.
Yo, get these next two.
Is he shooting his body?
I'm burger boys. Okay, I'm backing up and getting left.
I can fill time.
Is he shooting a trophy or his body? I was sorry.
Left, Dashy, I'm backing up. Dashy left.
I'm trying to just jump up and down. On my cross. Right here. Two court.
Okay.
I'm looking at my court.
Alright. As long as they don't get cucked on this fucking D4 rotation again.
In burger weak. In burger weak. Shotzi, that's mine, boys.
Nice. Yeah, we double time. On time. He's in Charlie.
One back up and me dead.
Tom Brandon weak. He's in Charlie.
One more in the back. P4.
I'm good. Get nades on this.
Yep.
I'm wrapping yellow.
I don't see anything mid street right now.
I'm nading over this time.
In blue, under stage. Near our
And one's right. Jen.
We're good. Let's get through the nuke here.
Alright, they should be good. They just hold this, they win here.
I mean, they're
That's
talking
it.
about what they want to do. It's just not really working too well. They just sounded sad, honestly. Down 100. Optic close to close out the series.
Oh, okay.
And I
they just went 3 dead. All right, that's cool. We're just fucking dog piss getting. What, bro? What the actual fuck,
you finally
man?
start to fight on back. And what? Yeah, without getting a split spawn, some of the best hardpoint you're playing right now.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, the beginning of the year, I think of
These
LG, go
guys,
down
man.
100, and then you had this crazy comeback, and then you end up losing by 10 to 20. There were so many of those to start the year. Granted, different roster and stuff, but I feel like we're maybe setting up for one here. Down about 100, now having a big hold. It's like they just set you up to
It
break
is
your heart.
sharp. Okay,
Yeah, I tell you what, if we do go to year 5, it'll probably.
I don't think they should play this map. I'm gonna be honest with you. A good team will piss on them on this map. If they're getting their P4 was that easy to break, I don't think it's a good idea for them to play this
I'll
map.
try to speak it into existence. A fantastic hold here. Maybe looking for the.
What map would they be good at, honestly? I think they should. Skyline? No, they lost to Skyline. I don't think they would be good at Vault. Or maybe they would be good at Vault now. What is their best hardpoint map going to be? Hossie?
I know Johnny got his.
They are good at Hossie. They've been good at Hossie the whole year.
Well, Kiz called his in when we went to listen.
I think they vetoed it, though. I'll have to check. I'm pretty sure they vetoed it. Maybe they don't like it anymore.
We'll have to keep our eyes on that. But for P5,
Or maybe they're just scared of LAG's Hossie.
So you didn't get it. So you do have a Hellstorm, but with these couple of hills, you just have to get the game to a better position. Maybe like a P2 for a chance to make that really work. But I'm not sure it's going to get there.
We'll see. They need a break and they need one soon. Trying to get back to full and then swing. Here we go. Challenge out. Nice little 2-man game. Kismet able to get 2.
Bro,
Some damage in, and that's the
was it was 200 to 100, no?
Texas to take this one.
Yeah, Johnny's going to call right now.
Kismet, an opener there for
Hey,
him.
what's going on? If they lose this, bro.
Trying to slow down the reinforcements. Big
Oh,
win. There's
brother.
the streak, as you said. Johnny able to hit on that. Close to eclipse.
Oh, brother.
So nice sequence here from LAG. Down 100
Hello.
now, down 30. Bringing
Wait,
it
he
back.
was
And
9 and
this is where
23?
Texas have been dominant. At this
Wait,
P1
what?
and P2. You have
Are
got
you-
to be way better if you're
Now
LAG.
he's 19 and
First, you
25.
early setup as Kismet gets out to a spree.
The hell?
He's on another one, 32 and 19. Trying to find another
His is pissing. Oh, bro, dude. Now this is where like you start to get nervous. You're like, oh shit, we're about to lose. Hold on, we just fucked up.
inside of DB. He actually wins a
Now the anxiety's hitting.
The problem is though, no real help quite yet.
You're like, oh shit, what the fuck did we do?
Not going together right now. Finally, all going to spawn up street side, but another Hellstorm is
I can't
earned.
believe they threw this away, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be what?
Look, they're not
Your
gonna,
third
they're gonna get
Hellstorm
pissed
you've
on
had.
now. That's
Kismet
it.
taking out everybody, including
They're
teammates.
now they're
Now
just in the
matters
blender.
lead
It's
change.
over.
They're up. They're looking to take it. Will it be heartbreak or will it be victory here for LAG?
Didn't even check the fucking
Still
most
holding,
obvious hill
still
spot.
trying to help in from
They're not
Lewis.
even
They might
thinking
take the
anymore. They're
map.
just
What a
nervous.
comeback it would be.
He didn't check literally this where fellow is and where whoever was laying down right. That's literally the 2 hill spots. He didn't even look at
A
it.
monumental comeback. And where they've fallen short so many
You guys
times
are
in that
fucking
scenario, this
pissed.
time
Why
they're
are they
tough.
pissed at Hardpoint, man?
Sometimes you just gotta speak these into existence.
They should not be bad at Hardpoint. What the
I've seen
fuck?
this before. I've seen
This
it.
is
Gone
insane.
to the game 5.
Dude.
They have gone game 5 in multiple series. Can they win one?
Can
the
they win one? Oh, yeah, because what? They went with.
What
Miami
is
to
going
game 5,
on?
Lost. Rocker to a game 5 and lost. Optic, their game 5 loss was Breach, right? Yeah, they went to a game 5. So neither of these teams within this qualifier, I think, have gotten a map 5 win, though they've been to it a few
Okay,
times.
they banned Hacienda.
Wow.
LAG banned
I
Vault.
was trying to sell the belief. I sold it
And
hard
then no
enough
one
to
picked
myself,
red
I
card.
Great stuff there. Kiz, hell of a map at him. 36
Why did
and
they
20
ban
Johnny. What a
Hacienda? They
rebound.
don't like that map
After the
anymore? Or they
slow
just
start,
is that LAG? I think that's LAG's best hardpoint. I think.
remarkable comeback. That is because you mentioned it.
You about
I
to
don't
listen,
know.
like, bro, they are just demoralized.
No, yeah, because they
Very
were 4 dead
weird.
like 4 times in a row.
What's
or
the
something.
odds on LAG? Yeah, hold on. Putting money on LAG.
After that, they
Map 5. Hey, I might. What's the odds, bro? Hold on. Let me take a little look here. Hold on.
Like that keeps the because it could
Take a
have been
little
like,
look
it
at
could have been
this.
like
Hold on.
it could have been 150 to
28, and they
What's
got
the,
almost 50
what's the
points.
line on
So
this
what? It
one?
could have been like
They
a
took it down.
150
I
to
don't know what it is.
25 type game, somewhere in
Let
that
me see.
realm. Instead, you at least keep it close. You still go down
So you
100,
think they
and you bring it back and win
did
it.
they have
Yeah, well,
a
let's do the
breakdown?
P4.
I could tell the moment it was like 210 to 230. I knew it was over because that's when you start getting nervous and shit, and they start doing dumb shit. Let me see.
Oh, no.
Wait,
we don't wanna get flipped here, though.
Down 100 now, down.
Oh, that's way too far back. Let's go like. Oh,
Looking to take it. We've had Kismet
spawns, but they just have such good control of the hill.
She's able to earn it. Yeah, it's gonna be what?
Oh, that helps a lot.
Hellstorm you've had. Kismet taking out everybody, including teammates. There's the lead change. They're up. They're looking to take it. Will it be Heartbreak or will it be victory here for LAG?
Oh my God.
Still holding, still frying.
Oh my God.
Lunars. They might take the map. What a comeback it would be.
Oh my God. How the fuck
Oh my God.
did we just throw that? What?
A monumental comeback.
How the fuck did we just
He's typing
throw?
in game chat.
You saw the bulldog and shit?
Kismet's crazy as hell. He said, "Your mind, Shotzi," and then typed in game chat.
Wait, what did Kiz do? Wait, hold on. Let me look. Hold on.
Monster Energy, the
Wait, what
official
did Kiz
energy
do?
drink.
Type from Lunars. They might take the map. What a comeback it would be. We sell the dream.
After the map? Dude, because Shotzi shot his body. Remember on the P2?
Take both Hardpoint.
Oh yeah, he said you're mine.
You believe in the dream. We're going to a map 5. LAG take both.
Can I get a little more clear? Okay, I kind of like that. He said you're mine. He said you're mine and pointed at the cam is insane. Oh man. What the hell? Alright, hold on.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next
Oh, they're doing a break.
Wow. Okay. Well, something to note. Never f***ing dive off that ever again.
Alright, let me make my thumbnail.
Okay.
He said you're mine, Shotzi. You didn't see that? 100%. I think Maven said it too. Or Merc said it, or somebody. Hold on. You can read it. Hold on. Why is it like delay when I try to fucking... You gotta use the actual...
These five, we've got that. That boy, maybe could have won the wall up in the end. Typed up.
Bro, when I try to fucking... You have to like manually scroll it.
Yeah. Sweet Dario, this monument. You believe in the dream. We're going to a map 5. LAG take both Hardpoint.
I swear he said you're mine, Shotzi.
Monumental.
Does it not look like that? I swear it's what he said.
In the dream, we're going to a map 5. LAG take both Hardpoint. A monumental comeback. And where they've fallen short so.
What the hell? Oh, let me make this thumbnail.
Nice try, man.
Oh.
Wait, LAG picked this S&D, by the way.
Yeah, weak, close.
Nice.
LAG picked 1 in 5, so this is their pick.
Alex, jump down. He's still
They don't have odds for this.
I'll point, bro.
One's out now. Too slow, buddy. You haven't got time to go dumpster. You haven't
Dude, I
got
want to
time.
bet on LAG, but they don't have a, they don't have
He was
lines up
queuing
for that.
Guff. I've just seen that in the death cam. The guys jumped off plan. I'm like, surely he's getting this kill. Yo. It was bad. It was bad. Pure guff coming out. I had the wrong attachments on. Yep, he's absolute. Holy shit, speak. Yo, tell me how.
The 2025 LAG Team Pack is available right now. Each pack includes home and away operators, as well as this weapon camo to assert your royal will in the lobby. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Hello and welcome back, LAG. The comeback kids.
Managed to get LAG at 5-1.
Insane Hardpoints by 20 points. They were down 100.
Is that their odds? What the hell? 5-1 is crazy.
Response from them not only in that Hardpoint,
but the Bovada don't have the lineup. I don't know why.
Map 3 was
just thumbnail on.
The search, they probably feel they should have won.
Or
Game 3, they just got blown out, and then both Hardpoints. It just feels like Optic is, I don't know, a hill away.
Yeah.
It's just like they stayed alive in both Hardpoints enough to make it doable, but just enough. Or they want to beat, you know, a couple of P4s on rewind.
Shotzi was shooting bodies too. And listening, they were like, he's weak. He's one shot. You hear him calling, and the Kiz just like takes the fight, and Shotzi just fries him and shot his body. I'm like, dude. I mean, I love it. I always shoot bodies, but came back to bite him.
Alright, here we go.
Incredible
Got my
comeback
kids
from LG.
thumbnail.
Haven't been able to close out many of those comebacks. They've been in that
Good
position
shit.
a lot, but this time they get it done. Now we got a protocol search and destroy. Joe, what are your thoughts on this map 5 for these two teams? Any major advantage?
Yeah, I mean this new Optic.
Oh, dude, they have the line. It's just grayed out. I don't know. They won't let nobody bet on the game on the map 5. I don't know. It's up. It's just
you haven't seen
grayed
it
out.
either with this team, so it has been some time for both.
Dude, it says plus 650 LAG. I would take that. What the
One,
fuck?
because how he's going to play this map, and 2, because
Can
the
they let
series
me
he
take
has
that?
had.
What the hell?
Shotzi will get the first blood though onto Fellow. This is this position where you're just hunting, trying to find him. Dashy takes some shot. You see the ping. Johnny gets the kill, and that is a little pop there from Johnny. Mercules put in the dirt. He was gonna probably drop either way, but he was hoping to at least get one.
What's these
now,
maps?
You had that first blood, and suddenly you don't have numbers anymore. Prime position now for LAG to get this round 1 victory.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if Mercules just stopped
I'm about to
shooting
look.
there.
Oh my
Just
god, it's
caught off
red
guard.
card
Just
and
see it as
vault.
a freebie, hoping to find it. Either way, great shots out of
He
Johnny.
just goes prone and pops.
Yeah.
He just gets,
It's cameraed.
Absolutely. That was probably disgusting from his POV.
Oh my god, Boston picked the vault.
Johnny's like, all right, Johnny was the guy to watch. And Johnny's maybe going to have an ace in this. We'll hop on with the plan again. Shots
Okay.
only one alive.
I'm gonna wait for them to update the lines. I'm gonna take the unders, I think,
But
honestly.
I'm kind of trying to see if Johnny's able to get the ace. He's close to it. He's going to be able to take the fight. Give them all 4.
Maybe they already
Johnny,
did.
ace, round 1.
Johnny got an ace. Bro, I'm actually pissed off I couldn't bet on LAG, bro.
Finds the openings, winning the
Why is it grayed out?
Just great awareness there from LAG. All right, we're going to take our time with the bomb. Let's rotate it. If there's one player through, it's going to be Spiral. Kismet hits the slide, then Johnny with the response.
They knew they were about to get robbed. They didn't let people bet on it.
That was all Johnny. All Johnny. Hey, what, 13 and 6 or something like that in the map, too.
They're chatting away.
He is feeling it right now. I mean, he does get caught, in that round 10. I end up hurting him because they lost that map, too, but just a take over round 1. Optic, if you get the first blood, just got to do a better job than capitalizing off of it. See if they can improve on that as we get deeper into it. Waiting for their timing.
They're trying to sell a fake, but Johnny's really the only player over towards B, so he would let them know if something was going on that side of the map. Lunar's just going to back up, make sure there's nothing happening in top 3. I think Dashy's like, I don't see anything here, boys, so maybe bring it this way.
Oh, this might set up Johnny.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen this spot. He's just going to have to find one. And, well, they might know exactly where he is now.
He called to the car. He didn't start the nade. Oh, I thought they were, but Johnny gets 2. 6-0 start for Johnny. Oh my god, it's the Johnny show.
I'm actually pissed off, man.
Oh, what is he seeing?
Wait, hold on.
Tip of his dome, apparently. That was a literal haircut. Johnny's thinking, I'm thinking back-to-back aces. What are you guys thinking?
I'm in. Give them all. Give them all.
No aim assist there. I will really see him. 10 seconds to go. Johnny is going to get shut down. Dashy finds the timing. All going to be on Mercules to be the hero, though. 1 versus 2.
No way.
8 seconds left. They'll close it out. It is Johnny.
Bro!
Ace
I'm
in
actually
round
so
1, the
annoyed
first
they
2
didn't
rounds.
let me
Yeah, when he
bet
called
on
the car,
fucking
and you say,
LAG,
know where he
man.
is now. They throw nades for it, and then he just
They're
pops
both
it.
just throwing it. Nobody's watching this.
Why
They
is
both have
Dashy
nades in
not
their
watching
hand.
that?
I don't even know if they were throwing the nades here, by the way.
What the fuck is Dashy doing when
I
they
am
like?
so confused.
That was his job
Johnny
to
called
watch
the car
that.
from right there. I'm not fading that.
From right there. It spawns right in front of you.
I don't know. I got questions.
But maybe they just didn't think he was going to peek it?
Maybe, yeah.
I'm
You
not
got
sure.
100 on them?
Either way,
all I know is
They
that was
up 2-0.
They got 2
I
kills.
would
Job's a little
imagine.
off there for
I
Optic.
mean,
I mean,
basically
hurts
Johnny's just fucking 1v4
Johnny
in
be
them,
good.
so I don't know
Up
what's
2-0.
going on, but Johnny's basically been 1v4 in them almost every map already.
Can he get out? Not going to get out. He gets dropped.
And then finally on the
but
rewind,
it's
kids
still
went crazy.
LAG with
Look.
numbers. They're all here. They all commit. Now, okay, uncommitted.
What the fuck is-
One at a time. Let me up the damn rope.
What the?
They get out.
This is 3v2.
Everybody's sitting there spamming
I know, I'm waiting for the lines to get updated, and I'm gonna take the under, I think,
I got
because it's
numbers.
Vault and Boston chose.
Yeah, no.
Boston chose it, so it's gonna be a Thieves defense, double defense on Vault. So I'm gonna take some unders when they come out.
Kismet finding the opening right up the
I don't think the lines are
Winners
updated. They
actually
had
won't
it
get
like
the kill.
28 or
Steering away
something.
will be
There's
Shotzi
no way.
last alive, 1 versus 3. Bomb about to get planted. He'll hop down. He'll get dropped. LAG just dominant in this map 5.
I mean, somehow, I mean,
I'm gonna get 6-0.
Johnny stayed alive forever, which like just bought his team enough time to find the.
No, underdog just took it down. Well, they only took down map 1. They might be leaving map 3 as it is. I don't know. But.
Get out of everyone eject. Try to get out of dodge. They do, luckily. And then yeah, play the 3 versus 2 well.
I don't know. There's just something going on in the air. Like,
Bro.
Think about like what 2 teams have lost to Vegas. Rocker, and Optic.
Yeah.
Kenny, and Optic. Now we both go map 5 with LAG. There's just something happening in the universe.
Something happening.
Kenny's still tied to him. Pred's still tied to him. There's just, it's more than us, Joe. It's bigger than us.
It's bigger than us, sure.
But they got to win the map because Rocker did. That might be in trouble. Shotzi, that's his second first blood in this. That one, it's instantly traded, so not really a clean one per se, but as Dashy gets a follow-up, you do retain numbers. And this is, I mean, this is
they can win this round. They should win this round.
Well, it's just going to rely on Johnny, honestly. Just Fellow can't really entry here. He's going to try to put some shots in, but it's really the sub player. Well, he doesn't have a sub, so. Yeah.
Some damage in, but best of luck with that.
Well, as soon as I saw he didn't have his jackal, I was like,
never mind.
Okay.
I'm done. Fellow, remember he had that goose egg in map 2, so better start for him here as he's on 3, but you had to get around if you're Optic, get back into the battle here in the map 5. You're able to do it there.
Yeah, and really you just didn't have numbers. There was only 2 here. Fellow was outer. You know, Johnny was defending the B site, so it was just the 2. And Lunars does trade the first kill, but no one there to trade then the kill on a Lunars.
Okay. Can Optic string together a couple rounds now? They got to get a defensive stop.
So the A-hit worked. It just wasn't the cleanest of A-hits we've seen. This might be very similar to round 1. Just Johnny trying to find timings, but they're going to make sure he does not find anything.
Yeah, this time you at least get the info on the stun that he's tried to make the play top mid. No opening, and he shut it down. Beautiful use of the utility there, and Mercury's able to get the angle. Lunar should be the one kind of watching over that, but maybe he doesn't get a great timing.
Well, it's just a deep
and just the angle he can. Yeah. True. So another first blood to Optic Texas. Shotzi adds on to it. Hook goes vertical, and as Lunars gets 1, he's going to have to get them all. See if he can pull something off.
So they get the bomb down. Still just should be so difficult. Only an AR in his hands. Shotzi's going to make sure he doesn't cross back to his teammates through the zip. So they have an idea. He went spiral side. And, well, now he doesn't have bomb control. So they're like, we win.
So Shotzi will hop it. And that will be the round. Okay, back-to-back now for Optic. Right back in it. I thought they were about to get blown out. It was all LAG early, but...
Well, this is how map 2 went, right? It was like 3-0. Oh, it was opposite. It was 3-0 Optic. Responded by LAG. We went a little back and forth, but...
I was hoping this was entertaining. I swear, I hate when you have like a fun series and they get to map 5 and it's just like a blowout.
I mean, key so far, though, is what? The offensive round, you OA, you avoid Johnny. Here, you get the first blood and
it's Johnny.
Take him down. Yeah. So, just figure out where he is.
No, that's why, like, I mean, I didn't say he was the most important player in this just because of the series he's having. Like, just on this particular map, he is going to be the guy that finds openings. Yeah. His timings will be everything, similar to kind of like what Shotzi or Hook might be able to find on the other side of it. They want to send it down. They'll back up Lunars, and that'll be full on site control early. So it's going to be a retake. Fast on the other side will be Kiz. So you're going to be able to find some different angles on this. We'll see what Kiz is able to find, but Plant is about to go in. RC. Oh, so Kiz does get the kill. He's wraps all the way around, takes the long route. You have a 4v3 now. Oh, now they're going to swing, 100%. Car gets a bunch of damage in. Great nade combo as well. That is textbook out of LAG. Maybe a team kill makes it less straight out of the book, but
I want unders on map 3. That's
well-oiled machine, honestly, is the way that just looked. I think the key there is that Kiz finds Shotzi, right? Shotzi, he's just kind of lurking tower. He's trying to make you play big door, but he's just waiting. As soon as he finds that, I
want to yell to our observers, like, please go to him. Like you saw him taking the long route, but
and then you just saw, the car. I mean, Mercury's just like, I'm still just gonna fight from top computers. I'll let this guy 3P with the car, but then it hits. It hits multiple players. Nades fly on in, and whew.
No, that was beautiful. I mean, yes, he had numbers 4v3, but still, those can't get away from you sometimes. They didn't really give much of a chance for that. So after back-to-back rounds for Optic, you stop the bleeding. LAG back out and up front by 2. Sometimes, you know, you get out the plat, and it's like, what do we do?
Yeah, I hate big door. I hate plat hits.
Yeah.
I've seen like one work. I think it might be like ultra, but yeah, how do you deal with that player top window who just has an angle looking down at you? Johnny, though, first blood on the Shotzzy.
Shotzi's had 2 or 3, so he's also been doing great in the openings. This time, Johnny will catch him. We get to Kiz, maybe an opening, but Mercules has got the read. We go to 3 versus 3. Oh, sweet Jebediah! Johnny wins a wild one. Watch it. He'll get hit to 74. I thought that was a way crazier gunfight.
I mean, it looked wild.
Yeah, no, it was. A little circus show. Honestly, you're talking about like a tightrope fight. I'm picking Hook probably 9 out of 10 times, but Johnny gets it. Up to 9 and 5. Hold up now to a 2 versus 2 we go. Mercules gets tagged. So does Dashy. They got a little time here for the retake.
That should say, yeah, they're going to reposition.
They have all their nades, or at least Dashy does. Some good damage in. It's going to wait on Mercules. Mercules gets there. 1 versus 1 now. Mercules. Johnny. Hits him with a stun. 15 seconds to go. Is it the new guy?
Oh, he just reads it. He's just like, he's not going to defuse.
I mean, he played the 50-50 and he won it.
Just a great read from Johnny.
Yeah, I feel like Merc wouldn't be the type to hop it. He would want to get the kill.
You gotta love that. And remember, Mercules like hit the stun at the beginning of that too.
Right, so maybe just need to chow me.
That or like my other thought was like I hit the stun, just hop on the planet because he's thinking that. I mean, it's just that kind of guessing game, right? But Johnny is everything in this series. Wins that opener to get the first blood.
Well, the first one was on the Shotzzy. This is the second.
Oh, sorry, second. And then the clutch up in the 1 versus 1. Whew, maybe not the best qualifier set for Johnny, but he has been terrific in this matchup. They are a round away from taking it. Oh!
What the actual fuck?
We've seen those before.
So now Optic decided that
oh, that's it. Oh, these guys, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look at this. Hey, hold on, man. Hey, hold on, please, just 1 second, man. It's that little the little thing at the bottom. Yeah, it's the little computer or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, it's right by the little arch when you walk through at the bottom. Hey, let me see what's scumping them. They probably freaking out. It's not a car. It shows up at a car, but it's like a little thing down there. These guys are probably freaking out. Wait, let me see when it happened, what they did. Okay, right here. Wait, is this, are they quiet? I'm gonna turn them up, hold on.
Oh my god.
They didn't even react. They didn't even react. Bro, I'm fucking pissed off they didn't let me bet on LAG, man.
How? Are we not looking at the fucking minimap?
Hey, that wasn't the problem, man. The problem was your team killed off a fucking... Is it a fire extinguisher? I think it's like a computer. Whatever it is down there, it blows up, man. Oh, no,
that
man.
is a very tough one. Wow.
That is terrible, man.
We just trolled so hard. That is unbelievable.
Is everything. You come back down 100 when the map 4. Oh, so here, let's see this. This is that final.
He's just gonna call a car in.
Unbelievable.
Haven't we learned not to call cars in here?
Oh no, is it just? It's just a computer.
No.
It is a computer, right? I thought it's not a. It's a computer.
Let's see this. This is that final.
He's just gonna call a car in.
Unbelievable.
Haven't we learned not to call cars in here?
Yeah, it's that little thing right there in the corner.
Oh, okay, your computer. Yeah, the computer.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
They have a trophy now.
The computer car.
The trophy doesn't reach.
Okay. Well, you guys are fucking back to... Dude, I honestly thought they were done doing dumb shit like this. Without Merc,
I feel like
Merc
every time
fixed
we
them.
get really hard onto a player, the following
He
series
did not.
they show us
There's
why
nothing they
should
can do to
still
save
be
this
in
team,
the
man.
conversation. We're talking about a guy that had a .49 in Search and Destroy, now single-handedly winning them maps. An unreal series across the board out of Johnny, and the fact it only took that much for LAG to get a win, it hurts looking back at the rest of the season.
You looked up and you're like, did he just get an ace?
Yeah, I mean, round one. Set the tone off the rip. I mean, he's just fearless, which I guess, sort of, plays into the 0.5 that he had coming in Search, like taking those risks. He's going to continuously do it, regardless of having a bad split. And you see off the rip, round one, Chris gets all the way through mid, makes a huge play, kills 2 Optic players in the spawn. They just were losing him constantly. And there's just so many rounds where he demands the attention. The round where he's on the back heady and Dash is just staring at him for over a minute of time, taking him out of the play, letting his team win, finding first bloods onto Shotzi. Like, this map was all Johnny. And then you go back one map before that, the rewind, probably the biggest lock-in moment of the year to rally back when your season is essentially
finished. Let me look at this. Dude, I took the Rex. I took Rex and
from this LAG
Kenny, but I don't. It's probably not gonna hit. I don't really like to trust those 2 guys, but.
Oh my God, that's not a record you want to be setting, is it?
No, aren't the good teams supposed to beat up on the bad, or is this the time to take those out?
Okay, let me look at this map 3 for these. Hold on, this is actually the one.
They do something like this.
Yep.
But LAG, I mean, to their credit, I mean, that comeback in the Hardpoint was unbelievably good.
3.
Our scuff play of the game is what Ant's talking about. Allie, it's your time, though. Walk me through some play-by-play. The comeback, Kismet, the Bulldogs, sign him for a 5-year deal.
Ghosty's only at 20 on prize
It
picks.
all started around that P4, P5 where
I'm thinking Ghosty and whoever got the higher.
Johnny goes on a 5-3 in that back room, and then Kismet's body gets shot
who
or
got the
something.
higher.
I've never seen a guy lock in quicker in my life. Goes on a 9 spree. I mean, every single spawn, easy red from the side of Optic, Texas. They could not get a break, let alone a kill. It was flawless hard.
Okay, Ghosty's at. Okay, I do Ghosty under 22. Let me look at Boston. Wake is at 19. Holy fuck. Tammy's at 21. Snoopy's at 21. And Purge is at 20. I'll probably do Cammy, I guess.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So what happened?
Ghosty and Cammy under map 3.
Today, you're like, what if I just drop 13 kills and another 9 kills with a few aces along the way, a 42 bomb and the respawn? Was it a server change? Was it gameplay? Why was it working for you today?
Nah, to be honest, I would say at least for me, it was a morale thing. When you're like losing like a lot, it's really just like, it takes a toll on your just like mental health.
Yeah.
And I would say like I hit a reset, like did like a lot of just like book reading and just like mental resetting.
What the hell's going on?
Like I just gotta lock back in and play how I was in like Major 3.
I'll be honest, I can't read. Can you give us any titles though that we may want to download the audiobooks for?
Shout out to my coach, Mind Gym. Shout out to
Mind Gym. Awesome.
Yeah, Mind Gym. It's great. It's a great book.
It's a good one.
Johnny, we haven't been able to talk to you for a while, obviously, and I kind of want to pick your brain about what LAG's game plan has kind of been during this split. Obviously, do the best you can, but when you're in a situation like this, like, how do you keep the mental on par? How do you keep everybody else's? You talk about yourself. How does the team stay like together and keep that chemistry up?
Honestly, I would say like in scrims, just keep that confidence. Even if scrims aren't going that well or just matches aren't going that well, just make sure you're gassing all your teammates, making sure like that like you have their back. Like reading, like I said, like has really helped me in just like different mindsets and everything like that. I think like maybe they have been reading too. But it's just like honestly just like keeping your mental like strength just like really high and just like not letting any outside noise like just like you getting shit on just come into your head and just keep flying, just do your thing.
100%, and I'm happy to hear you doing all these things, especially being such a young player. It's nice to have you back in the league. And in this split, you guys are 5-2 in Hardpoint. Your Hardpoint has actually been top notch, and you guys had a ridiculous comeback in that game for it. Talk me through it. How are you guys able to string like 3 hills together in a row and just dominate them?
To be honest, it was kind of, I mean, like you saw, Kid was going insane. Like he's godlike, and I mean, I started the series like getting, not the series, the map 4 getting shit on, and then like I just like was like, damn, I gotta lock in, bro. I gotta lock in. Going crazy. I think I went on like a spree at the P4. I got a streak, and then like after that, like everyone was locking in. We just like shot. Everything was just going our way. It's like momentum. Momentum is a crazy thing.
It really is.
It worked for us.
We love to see you smiling. Congrats on the win. I know you got a lot of French fans happy tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, we're doing it for them. But shout out LAG, like made their fans, like they're actually got like they no matter what happens. I mean, we have we're like what 0-8 like in the series count. I don't really remember, but like they just kept having faith in us, and like they were just like they're godlike as a fucking fan base. They're godlike.
Yes, they are.
Hopefully, we get to see you get a win for them in Dallas. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yeah,
That is Johnny. He is fired up, and for good reason. LAG gets another win on the season. They're approaching double digits.
Bro, he's got great energy.
Yes.
Like, let's bring that to every match.
They're halfway there, Al. All right, we got to go to a break. When we come back, it's match 2 on the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ravens
okay.
spoil the
Oh yeah,
dreams
so
of a champs
those
run.
points, they do matter? Let me see. So Optic, let me look at the standings again. Does C9, they don't play today, they play tomorrow probably. Oh, C9 plays Thieves tomorrow, so it's probably don't matter, but we're still 40 behind. I mean, if C9 somehow beats Thieves, I guess. Or Rocker, if Rocker can beat Carolina, I guess. But I don't trust Rocker. I think Rocker's terrible, to be honest.
Road to Champs giveaway and join us at CDL Champs.
I don't think it matters. What's the rest of the matches?
Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
C9 plays. Oh, they just have one match, Thieves. That's it. Oh, okay. Optic. Oh, Optic still has to play Ultra. Right. Rocker is playing Ravens and Surge. I don't know. Shouldn't. They're all kind of tough for all three of them. So.
Triple from Trip to close out the map 1. I love Quinn, do it.
If Rocker somehow, Rocker has to win right now versus Carolina, which they definitely could. I just don't trust them to win anything. But and then Surge might be kind of tough, but Surge isn't as good online, so I mean maybe. I don't think C9's beating Thieves, honestly, but how is the hold on, where is just Major 4? What's the wait, oh, Optic's 2-2, so oh wait, Optic actually has to beat Toronto now, or they're gonna be in losers. Or are they gonna be in losers? Wait, Thieves is 1-2 actually. Thieves should take it serious. They're 1-2, so they should come out like actually trying. And Optic's gonna be 2-3. They're probably gonna be in losers. And Cloud9, they play Thieves, so they're probably gonna be 2-3. Surge, who does Surge play? Because they're 1-2. Why does everyone playing? Why does it look like everyone's playing Ultra?
Everything matters. What you focused on the night before.
Wait, Ultra actually has two, like, I guess tough match. I don't know actually. This might be kind of weird.
Ready to go toe to toe, fueled by the dedication, passion, and love of the sport.
Surge could be in losers. Optic could be in losers. Shit, I don't know.
Any unknown variable can mean the difference between
These probably not.
losing. But when you have your pride on the line, every decision has to be perfect.
These just has to win these two. They should be fine.
Calculated, and every shot on target. If you want to be remembered here, you have to.
He's already good. Who else? Oh, Ravens. What's Ravens? Who do they play?
Scuff has been a proud and passionate
they play
supporter of Call
Miami.
of
They probably
Duty
lose to
esports
Miami,
for 14
honestly.
years, and enables you to play like a pro. The 2025 Carolina Royal Ravens team pack is available
Thieves
now.
and
Each
LAG.
pack includes home and away operators, as well as this calling card for the barbecue after the smoke show. Next time you boot up, suit up at the in-game shop.
Wait, let me see the final stats. They're fucking piss intro. Everybody went positive on Optic and they lost. Wait, how did everyone go? Wait, everyone went positive and they lost both hardpoints. That's got to be a rare occurrence for that to happen. I feel like that doesn't happen. Johnny kind of shit on them, honestly. Damn, Lunars and Fellow basically didn't spawn in. What the fuck? Dude, honestly, Optics kills, like, they're actually very even. Damage is even, kills are even. I don't know, man. They somehow lost both hardpoints. And I think they were winning both hardpoints at like 3/4 into both hardpoints. They were winning by like 100 points and lost both. I don't know what the fuck these guys are doing, man. You guys are fucking stupid, man. I did Ghosty and Cammy map 3 only
I think
under.
you made a funny point earlier about Minnesota Rocker getting better at hardpoint, which is funny because statistically in almost every category they've gotten worse. Other than their breaking has been unbelievable.
I do have I have Rex and Kenny over on this map 1, but like I wouldn't recommend it, man. I don't trust those guys, but like
they're 3-2 and their 2 losses have been 30 points or less.
They shit on them badly in the control, I guess, so it makes it look weird.
Even those 2 losses have both been on Skyline. I think
the control was
Minnesota
really
Rocker,
bad.
obviously you've had some pretty bad
Lunars
losses.
was minus 14 in the control, so I mean Fellow got shit on every map, to be honest. He was minus 10 in the hardpoint. He dropped a donut in the search, minus 9 in the control, even on the rewind, and then like decent on the last S&D.
Adjustments, right? Because Minnesota just seems like they're throwing away so many rounds.
Shit on the day.
Check right there. This is a team that needs to win out. Locked in?
Yeah, they look locked in.
On the other side, we got Carolina Royal Ravens. I bet you TJ's smiling right now. Let's take a look at why, after failing for the last 2 years, Royal Ravens go to Carolina in 2024. Now in 2025, they bring Slasher into a starting lineup, and Gwyn is who we thought he would be.
Yeah, Gwyn's been great. I absolutely don't want to pose.
I already knew. I didn't have any hope on the Warriors after game 3. That was their game. They should have won. They didn't win.
He has done that in hardpoint, right? But they're 2-8 in their last 10 hardpoints. Now I was looking at like hill time, and for Dylan Rex, he is far and away the lowest hill time we've had in a player on the season.
Wait, what did they change Wade's line to? Hold on.
In hill, that's significantly low. Like his only company around him is the original Falcons roster, and like Pred and Hydra. All those guys play straight up for kills, and you know,
they didn't even change it. Left it at 50.
They're all averaging like 55 to 60 seconds, so he has to change that. He has to be in the hill more. That is way too low of time, and I think it's one of the main
got 2 more years.
Time for your scuff pickups. Let's lock
They should.
Ali, would you like to go first?
I think Kuminga's value went up.
Ooh, this is hard actually.
Kuminga's actually a decent player. He just doesn't fit on the team at all.
Rocker finally get one through the hoop here.
So hopefully they can trade him for someone decent.
Ooh, this is tough. I'm gonna go with Minnesota Rocker.
By the way, I want Minnesota Rocker to win.
Oh, okay.
We want the champs race to continue, but it's TJ. Come on now. Miles, champs. Let's go.
Let's do this, team. Let's find out how this one goes again for Rocker. The campaign continues a Sweet 10 last time they played. Another one now after Optic's downfall in the previous series chance. Essential, key, and God only knows they could make it.
Yeah, and God only knows it's going to take an absolute miracle for it to happen.
They're just starting their high five.
Stage 4 with a bang, but a great opportunity here.
All right.
Teams 1 and 2, whoever wins it.
I'm rooting for Kenny.
Ends up in winner's bracket. Certainly not a guarantee.
I think I'm done rooting for Optic, man. I tried to support them, man, for Merc, but I can't fuck with that team, man.
I think they're on this stage.
All they do is let you down, man.
So typically a very hot and cold player. To me, it
fuck
feels
those
like
guys, man.
More or less brought us at least respawn a game together, and if you can keep that level of production out, especially on a map like Red Guard, him and his teammates are going to have a great time.
We've come close to a couple of records here in Red Guard when it comes to kills, and hey, this map could very much be that. How hot we coming out, Ravens? How hot we coming out, Rocker? Because you are going to need it, folks. Big series on the line. The last one, I think one of these teams plays online here in Black Ops 6. We go to P1 full of ammunition and full of joy in our hearts.
Bro, they lost they lost that round 3 offense in like a minute. That might have been one of the quickest ball offenses.
A game of survival here on the break, and no one's gonna live because TJ smiling, ripping and roaring gets 2, and Ravens get Gwyn inside of the time.
Yeah, no one there from Rocker really able to make anything productive on the first hit towards P1. Ravens lead change. Big old route here from Kenny. And Gwyn is in an awkward position here. It's not necessarily going to pay off. Opportunity for the trades here on the kills. Gwyn there again from inside. Ticket gets a bit of a moment for a break, but Rocker.
I think Nero be popping off on this map, bro.
You've got yourself time.
Kind of makes sense. He runs an AR. I'm gonna watch him. I'm pretty sure he runs an AR like the whole time.
up in the rotation. Carolina.
Yeah, look, he has an AR out. He just keeps an AR out.
Shout out to the emergencies rolling through, and now TJ gets to be the collector. Honestly, just because Nameless set it up, I'm waiting for Rex.
I think that's the new meta now. It's like perma 3 AR on this map.
Exactly that.
Because even Gwyn has an AR out.
You're spawning BS and D. It's a nightmare on this hill.
Yeah, and so far so good. 3 spree went out for Rex. Nice shots. Gio's going to find one on the approach forward now, and still the hard point very much in the hands of the Ravens, circling Minnesota.
Is there? They have 4 ARs. Does anyone on the map have a sub? Look at the feed, bro.
This is just, I mean,
hey, what the fuck, dude?
I mean, you're making moves on a rotation if you're Minnesota, but this has been a really red
Wait, nobody has a sub. If Estra has an AR, I'll be mind blown.
Two players able to circle out back and flip the spawns, but the scrap time you're
Where's
fighting
Estra? He doesn't have a kill. He might have a sub. That's why he don't have a kill. Oh, he got a nade. Carolina has 4 ARs out. Estra has an AR. They have 8 ARs out on the map. Nobody has a sub. Yo, what the hell? Okay, Nero pulled one out. What the fuck? Bro, they had 8 ARs out. That is absurd.
Nobody home, and Gwyn is going to get away with his life. Can you get the trades here as well? Yeah, what a bit of work out of the
Okay, now people got their subs out for this hill, but dude, the first 2 hills they had 8 ARs.
Squared up and ready to fry on this one. Finally, an impact play from Rocker, though, as Kenny gives you 2. And maybe in the mix of this, Minnesota will be able to collect a good bit of time. Gio pops him to it in. Stabilization for Minnesota Rocker. They've got Carolina in the spawn trap.
For now, towards stage. Gwyn's trying to find his way out of this one again. The Ravens have done everything right. So no eyes towards the top side of the map. That his teammates are finding their respective kills, and a freebie on the cross. Oh, 3 down. Last man in the middle of the map. Now close spawns for new Rocker. You bought yourself some more time. You bought yourself some more space. But here come the Ravens again.
Yeah, they got a pinch as well, right? Gwyn just off spawn, gonna be going up towards Kegs, and that'll be freebie kills. And there's the strike. Gio last man on time, and he just
Gwyn is perma AR on this. Well, I might be interested in Gwyn overs on this again if he's perma AR.
For the past 2, but Carolina, they have just been outplaying.
Yeah, Ravens are eroding the Rocker lineup slowly but
Dude,
surely.
the pace is like so slow now because everyone has a fucking AR out.
And a nice 3 dead there. Ravens back foot for a moment.
It's so weird
for Rocker to get things going again. Charles get some time under the belt as he can't be getting picked like that.
Yeah, I think they should be allowed to snipe.
Yeah, TJ
But they won't, but
9 and 10, so he is getting involved. Setting some serious
sniper's not even that big of a deal in this game, I don't think.
Catch up and on the time, Kestrel would have been his moment, but TJ is there just to kill everybody. Woke up and shows violence, and once again, it's scrap time for Carolina. Minnesota winning the rotation, but they don't actually have BS and Ds, so long term might not be the winner. Slasher very patient. Carolina, they are swarming this hill from every single angle.
Not wrong, Rocker get in there early, and that is an angle you did not watch whatsoever. Rex right on through. An opening now for some serious trades. Kenny last man left alive. He's going to stay there on time for a moment longer. A couple of kills his way. Slasher now dealt with. Minnesota survive. Minnesota.
Okay, I think these 2 teams are just weird, honestly.
As he man standing, didn't get to see it, but 2PC picked up. He kept the play going for his teammates who get back and involved. And I mean, all things considered, I feel like Minnesota have been playing a decent bit worse through the first few hills, and it's a near tied-up game. And Estrel had a slow start.
I don't think the Celtics will. I'm pretty sure Brunson about to give you 35, honestly.
Here, but still though, Carolina shooting their guns. Now they're ahead of the rotation.
And KP should not see the court. I don't know why they keep. I think they finally learned to stop playing him. But like, I think they're gonna play him again, and he's gonna be awful, and then they'll be like, "What the hell?"
The grit still present as we go into this one now with time going their way. Positioning not so much, but they make short work of Slasher. Kenny back at it again. And a strong start from Nero. He was talked about before the match started at 20 and 13 going in off second, and Kenny finding kills all over the place. The battle of the trades is not going to be a trade. Oh, Gio.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him, but like they gotta stop playing him though. Like he's so bad. They gotta but they keep playing him and letting him like he's actually costing.
Neither team really wants to get in time for the moment either. You're playing for the kills, and Minnesota able to get the majority. Rex last man standing inside a ticket. Kenny's gonna dance with him, and he's gonna drop him. You get the right side spawns, and Minnesota finally, all the guns getting hot, the best they've looked, and They let the spawns go. Number 8, Rex. He's going to spawn over back towards P2. Minnesota might be heads
This
up.
is the weirdest red card I've ever watched, bro.
Yeah, Nimmer might be on top of this. He might see him, and that could be the play.
I think these two teams are just weird. Because like FaZe does not play like Hydra and Envoy run a sub more than like Simp and Abizi run a sub more than what's being ran. And, like this game actually has 8 ARs damn near the whole game.
I mean, he's able to get the 2 kills.
These two teams are just fucking weird.
The gift of a spawn like that really didn't get too much off the back of it, and so much so that Carolina now they're just spawning in depths, and I mean they don't even have the hill time. So this is a long-term problem. They're gonna need.
There's
to
actually 8 ARs.
Just to keep applying the pace, gets one before each.
Nah, Warriors don't have nothing to offer to get Giannis.
Always have that extra edge.
Giannis is gonna. You need like hella good picks or something, or like a good ass player or something. They don't got nothing to offer. I actually think they're gonna keep Jimmy. I don't mind keeping Jimmy. They have different problems. JW so dude that's the issue with OKC is like JW just ain't good enough, bro. If OKC would trade for Kevin Durant, they probably would go 16-0 literally. They got like too many good players and picks. Like just give up a little bit, get KD, and you're literally not losing. Wait, what did I need? I need a Kenny 26. Well, I think I need Kenny and Rex 26. Such a weird ass fucking game. Nice Hellstorm, man. I'm telling you, I've never seen a red card so weird. Like, this is just the weirdest red card. It's because they all have a fucking AR out and they're making it weird. Like, what the fuck, dude?
I'm with Dark Lake. Yeah. I think they know I'm here, though. They're hating it. They do. Alright, Jay. I'm on it. Come here. No idea where we're going. Last year, week. I'm going to take it. Take it. I'm on. I'm gonna take it. I'll talk Cam in a second. I need off. I'm a camera, so. I'm going to load out. I close the break. Where are we guys? Underneath office.
Okay, I need 5 kills from Kenny, man. Kenny, come on, man. Oh, this guy sucks, man. I didn't know they're gonna have 4 ARs out, bro. Kenny's supposed to be getting free kills on subs across the map. He's not getting no free kills, dude. Everyone has a fucking AR, man. What the fuck is this, man?
Was touched on, and Rex really kicked off that hill the appropriate way. I mean, the 2-piece over towards BS and D makes her like that much easier.
All right, Rex is
now
good.
He just gets to be a
Kenny
slayer, shooting guys in the back. Minnesota uncomfortable.
Why did I take Kenny, man? I don't know why I took Kenny, man. This guy fucking sucks, man.
Third set, big one
I don't know why I did it. I shouldn't have done it. I should have known better.
This map went. It was a strong
The whole fucking lobby has an AR. I'm actually getting upset.
Trophy doesn't get taken out either, but we'll deal with that when we have to deal with that. is now on for
This is
Rocker.
the worst red card I've ever seen.
He keeps the play going. 20 to go on P1.
Look at the feed. It's all ARs, man. Who the like? What am I seeing? Thank you, Estriel. Please, somebody move around on the map.
Arrow trying to strip things from you, and all of a sudden Minnesota seemingly winning every single gunfight. Slasher.
Give me 3 more kills, Kenny. Okay, here we go.
That was a ridiculous kill from Kenny.
2 more, man.
Through B, to the backside of the hard point.
Get the fuck out the hill. Get a kill.
That can be massive, but it's going to take some time. Rex opens up with a nice opener. Couple there from Estriel and Gio. We're going to still hold the hard point if we are Rocker. We're still keeping the
Haggy doesn't play.
Way out and a bit squirrely, and it's a wild
plays
setup
ranked,
chance,
I
but it
guess,
is working for now.
I mean, you're doing what we can. I mean, even Carolina, they might be chalking up a lot of this hill time if they don't start winning some of these gunfights. So, like, they're in position for the rotation, not actually going to be able to collect in it. Now
I got it. All right, we're good on Kenny. We're good on Rex. Nice. This was the absolute worst fucking red card I've ever watched.
Gone. Going to be nearly tied up going into new.
Holy
Now
fuck.
Carolina can't afford to make a mistake.
This
in
was
this
terrible.
You have to secure this rotation. They will be good to go on that
The only
front.
players you probably know that still, I mean, you know TJ? TJ and Slasher are here. Kenny, who else is old? Dashy. That's about it.
For the Ravens, Rocker
Those are all the old players now.
Gwyn holds it down. What a 2!
That was a huge play from Gwyn. He played just off the time in his stairwell, and he set the trap for the players to slide in. So Gwyn might have just had a bailout moment.
They thought they had Gwyn trapped in. They were trapped in with Gwyn. Lead change though. Rocker, fight forward. Rex now from upstairs.
Rex has a sub. What is going on?
There's the second from Tej. An opportunity for a break here. Ravens fly. Ravens are in. That's their time.
And you got a guy above. You're reading well. You're getting the trophy out. Rex doing all the little things right.
Rex is good, man.
And now it's everything forward.
I don't know. When I watch his POV, like he's actually good.
The game clock might come into play with 30 seconds left. White time or contest time is going to make things mixy.
And Rocker in position on stage. In position for the win. Final few moments will go to the Ravens. What a break attempt this is going to be for the map. Rocker,
they have to
hold on for 20 seconds. A big one to open things there from Slasher. Gwyn on the right flank keeps the pressure on Estriel. On the attack towards the backside of time.
Oh, they better get broke.
Ravens are in. TJ.
That's it. It broke. That's game.
What a map.
That was the worst hardpoint I've ever watched. Please. That was the fucking absolute dumbest fucking worst hardpoint I've ever watched. Hey, thanks for the overs, but holy shit, what the fuck am I seeing?
Every single hill was bloody. Every single hill.
I can't believe what I just watched.
That is the type of map that is just exhausting.
That was insane.
To deal with, but in these types of stressful moments, like that play from Gwyn, honestly, outstanding.
Holy
like your teammates
fuck.
are getting streaked.
Like, what the fuck are they doing, bro? Do you understand? No, just. How much time was left on the clock when it ended? Bro, they went 249, 240, and the clock was at 22 seconds. Like, usually when the clock runs out, the score is like 180 to 170, right? They went all the way to double 240 with no clock. Let me look at the actual time. Hold on. Hold on, man. The map started.
Ends up a winner's bracket. Certainly not a guarantee, but your odds massively increase.
Let me get when the map started.
Not only has Nero had some lights out stats, I think throughout this stage consistently. So typically a very hot and top.
Very much.
Okay, the map starts like right here.
How hot we coming out, Ravens? How hot we coming out, Rocker? Because you are going to need it, folks.
The map starts right here. It was like 55. Probably been like 55. It was like a 14-minute hardpoint, bro. Let's say it's like a minute. Yeah, it was like a 14-minute. Okay, just for reference. I mean, just for fucking reference. How long was this rewind? Because that was also a close game. How much longer was this one? This started at what? Starts right here, I think. Started around 102, call it. And it ended at what? This was like 11 minutes. This was a Because look, there's still 2 minutes and 45 left on the clock, bro, when the game's ending, even though it's another close game. I think that was actually the longest hardpoint that we've ever watched, like that's ever been in the league, like the whole year. Pretty sure.
They don't get shot in the back from the players come off for that back P2 spawn. You get in the time, you get the job done. 10 points separating our team there. Wow, what a fantastic start to this series. Hacienda coming from
what was the kills? Did everyone at least hit the over on the longest hardpoint ever?
I'm just saying, it's the final day, it was the first day of the final week of online play here in Black Ops 6, and we're already being treated
yeah, I think they did.
Sweet start here.
I don't know what Estriel's line was, but it was probably around that.
10 CDL points to keep their run champs.
Did they still barely hit the overs, honestly, for how long that game was?
I don't want to go.
I mean, maybe just keep getting the reps in.
The pace was just so slow because everyone had AR.
Recently, they won the first 4, lost like 8 in a row, and now they're about 50-50 in the game 5. So maybe they have that potential. Certainly, Ravens is not the team I want to go the distance against. And funnily enough, Miles, the 2 S&D maps we have in this series, we haven't seen this rocker play yet in stage 4. So mixing up just a little bit in the veto process. So new things going to be discovered for Minnesota Rocker, and their hard point has been sort of their main contributing factor to their wins. 3-2 now, 3-3 in the game mode throughout the stage. S&D has been a problem. They do have the 1 Game 5 win. That feels great, but ultimately they have struggled in the mode. And struggling is not what you want to have when you're going against a team like Carolina, because guys like Gwyn been on point, 1.33 KD, comfortable in the maps 2 and 5.
Yeah, very, very spicy squad when it comes to search and destroy Ravens. So a tough one here for Rocker to bounce back from. I mean, the only stat that really sticks out for me in a big way is the 3 kill rounds. There are 4 of them for Estriel, but again, it does feel like he's the sort of player when you're getting bodied by Atlanta FaZe, his KD's great. So when the chips are down and your teammates are getting slammed, Estriel is always looking pretty good. Can he look pretty good when the boys are singing pretty? That's the question. In we go now to Hacienda, map number 2.
Brunson over 24.5. Yeah, that should be fun.
There on red card. Oh, this is how it's gone this season.
I'm pretty sure he's hit that every game, other than last game because he fouled out on some like crazy
against
shit.
Carolina specifically with the .73, so maybe Slasher's play for pick style, a bit of a nightmare for Geo, or maybe guys like Gwyn and TJ have just been up in their face slamming. But I feel like Rocker, you mentioned like Estriel, very smart player, gonna consistently make like good plays for the squad, but as a collective unit, Rocker typically, well, they don't shy away from having a breakdown
if it's
round,
a discount,
so to speak. In the Call of Duty world, you're only playing to 6.
No, I don't like
really
when they
can't
give you the
afford major
discount.
mistakes.
It's like I don't like taking those, unless it's like something I think is like obvious.
At the major, no major mistakes, please, chaps. Fast plant towards B on the cards here. Geo, he brings down Teacher, and that Halo gunfire.
Yeah, I feel like they discount shit that's like unlikely to hit. I feel like.
Absolutely slam him, Rocker. Get it done at Rock.
That is 0 time wasted as well. That is the type of suffocating experience that if you're on the attacking side of things, before you can even figure out what's happening, everybody's dead. So, hey, GL, nice job on the first blood. And Rocker, you see all 4 players there for the chow, for the swing. That is the type of teamwork we are expecting and looking to see from Minnesota.
1 down, 5 to go.
I took some random WNBA shit. They gave me a free $15 WNBA thing. I just took some random shit. I don't even know who these people are.
Net him that bit closer
I just took some. I took some unders on some high lines. I said, "Fuck it, they're probably ass."
Stunning there maybe, and a no-show right now. Over by the A-bomb site.
I don't even know. Let me go see. I don't even know who these people are.
Too late. Oh, he's hit a nade as well.
I love it though. They leave the bomb side open. Might as well capitalize. Geo though does get overwhelmed, so Minnesota are going to try to hold this in a 3v4.
Yeah, they're coming like a wrecking ball teach, but it doesn't matter. He's got the coverage there from Gwyn, and it's an immaculate approach. Nearly until Nero and Kenny find their respective kills. 2v2 now. Less than 30 seconds
I took
to go.
Asia Wilson.
Just a little bit late.
I think this is Bam's girl.
Yeah, Rex is
I
going to
think
fall.
if this is
a
her
2v4
under
clutch
25.
Slasher can do
And
the
then
impossible.
Kalia
He
Cooper,
slammed
under 20 and a half. I don't even know who that is,
just
but
winning their ones.
wait, when do they play? It says Saturday.
Round number 1, we're seeing Minnesota.
They play
as a
tomorrow.
full collective team.
I don't know. They gave me
Everybody
$15. They
involved,
said, I said, all right, let me just
somehow
take some
Carolina
unders on
managed
some
to,
bitches. I
in the
don't know
span of
there.
10 seconds, take 4 individual gunfights. Unfortunate for them, they lost them all.
Her line was high as hell. Just go take like Caden Clark's under or something. Like, they probably got that shit way too high.
Is something we like to say. There's a calling card out there at some point here in the competitive COD world. But yeah, winning your 1v1s, it does help. When a round goes that poorly, there's not a whole lot you can do. 2-0 so far. Rocker still moving. Nero's on a 3.
And Rocker are quad stacking the side of the map, 2 in the hallway. Gwen's gonna be dealing with them, and Gwen's
we're gonna get a map 5 in this dumbass series, aren't we?
Carolina want to play patient and wait for TJ to give you the first blood.
And he should do that. Well, I know Slash is going to get it, but at this point in time, yeah, the nade connects. Gwyn. Oh, it's so close to Nero. What a shoulder that was. Nero puts him down on the flank now. TJ snaps. And it is a violent snap at that. A man advantage.
God, I don't want to sit here and watch Rocker for an hour, man.
Right, you should have gone left. Luckily, Nero, he finds a kill of his own. 5 now in a row. RC in
we just get to these, man. Fuck, man.
Straight back into the death screen he goes. Estriel 1v2. And we've danced.
Oh, we can get both.
Oh, so
yeah, they're not looking. He's fucking backsliding.
From Rocker. The COD gods be blessed.
Oh my god.
Estriel, what a kill this was. Oh, I want to say they lined up, but at one point they were attached to the hip.
That is unbelievable.
And I love the attempt, though. I think it was Rex. Yeah, like I've got to watch the back. I don't know what's going on here. And that from his POV, all of a sudden, Estriel springs to it. Damn. 2 AR players versus a Jackal. They all walk into a bar. Ouch.
Okay, let me get a quick Rocker. At this point,
I
don't even know what we're rooting. What are we rooting for? I don't even care. I'm just let me root for a 6-0, I guess. 21 and a half. I honestly don't know.
If not for TJ for the 2, you would have just had a dominant
round. I think it shows their recent games on there, doesn't it?
2v2, Nero through the middle of the
I think
map,
I was looking at it, and that's why I picked those 2.
And Call of Duty timing continues to absolutely provide. Look at it just falling into Minnesota's lap, and Kenny, you know he's squaring, you know he's challenging.
Okay, this is
Minnesota
good.
Rocker,
Quick S&D.
running it down.
I say fiercely confident Minnesota Rocker rounds.
Good stuff.
The timing certainly helps, but again, the quick detective work and the good comms, watching those doors be opened in the position that they are, you know what's going on. There's so many little things, so many breadcrumbs that Rocker are working with right now to put together this delicious dish that is the search and destroy so far. No complaints at all. It's all going their way, and the Ravens are still left.
What you got on Rex for S&D over?
Yeah, I think the pace is something that's a little bit too much for Carolina right now.
I don't know if you're getting any overs. This might be a 6-0.
They're spinning in circles right on top of each other. Meanwhile, Minnesota, Nero's just seemingly always in prime position for some trades. But now Minnesota have stacked up the B site. TJ, he's made it through. But I think he did get spotted, but Rex had the coverage anyway. And now you're chasing a ghost. Number 4 has been looking for TJ the entire time. Couldn't find him. This could be another 2v4 clutch in fairness to Nero and Geo. But either way, Carolina have everything on the minimap that they want.
Yeah, one planted as well. Nero's going to go back to Old Faithful, that top dark position. Nobody home, has to keep the move on. TJ gets it. Down to Geo. He was seriously hoping for a kill there to help him out in this 1v3, but 20 seconds to go. It looks like the Ravens will get on the board. Kudos to them, a well fought round. And Geo's going to run around and find nothing here, folks. Okay, I'll take it back.
He levels up in the close range gunfights, man. I'm telling you.
He does.
I'll die on this hill.
Yeah, what? He's going to get slammed. Oh, wait a minute. Good shots. Good shots. Ravens get on the ball.
Yeah, Geo just going to make a mark for it towards the end, but nonetheless, 4-1 lead for Minnesota Rocker. Respect the aggression coming out of Carolina, just running it straight down the gut through the middle of the map. And TJ loves to do it, flanks multiple directions. And in spite of the fact that Rocker privy to it, I think they spot TJ coming that direction. He just had Rex there for the coverage, gives you the first blood, and you're chasing the ghost of TJ. Not a fun experience.
It's spooky, man. It's spooky. See if Minnesota Rocker have got the mystery machine to deal with the problem that is the spectral TJ.
Wait, Purdy got what? 53 mil a year? Where does that line up? As far as QBs?
About that. He's looking great.
I don't even know, like, is that what? Is that top 5?
Not to use those chairs as they were intended for. But what a position that is.
Just have a seat. Relax, gentlemen.
Oh,
Let's just get the hallways vibing out of the beach.
What was I have to go look. What was Josh Allen's shit he just got? Or who just got paid? Burrow? Who was the last QB to get paid? Dak? Actually, I don't even know. Dak got some crazy shit, no?
This is a lovely round from the Ravens.
Well, still the 2v4 opportunity. We've seen Minnesota do it once. Don't want to give it to him again. And well, Slasher gonna shred Geo, Nero in a 1v4.
He's 7th highest. See, 7th highest is kind of crazy.
Whatsoever the last two.
But who are the 6 above him? Burrow, Allen, Dak. Does Pat make 50? I don't even think Pat makes 53, does he? Because he has like a weird contract. And they did it a while ago.
That's hysterical too. He could have just gone and planted B for free, but Carolina posted up. Yeah, playing the man, not the game. TJ.
Oh, I think Herbert does.
Not Supine this time, so.
Dak, Burrow, Allen, Love, Love, Lawrence, Tua, Purdy, Goff.
Always have the fight in them. Down but never out.
I mean, they're paying Tua more than Purdy.
Yeah, the gritty title's been passed over.
Hey, it could be worse, man.
First four were so strong.
It could be worse.
Now, a little bit of breathing space has given the Ravens just enough time to get themselves running through bottom middle right now. Gwyn
and Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Timing here, looking to catch somebody, but you're not going to catch a soul.
Even Love's like, I don't know. Love need to prove something.
Carolina really just expecting a degree of.
Wait, when is it Lamar should be getting paid again? No, this shit about to be crazy.
Is Nero, but he's hanging out inside the top dark. So I think Rocker just saying, "Hey, B's wide open. We'll play for the retake. Everybody stay stationary over towards the A site." I think Carolina though they have.
Oh, next year? Yeah, it should be going to set a new record probably.
Should be able to get the bomb down for absolutely free. And by the looks of it, yeah, Gwyn just planning in the safe spot, can't get his feet shot out. Rocker really committed to the retake idea. We'll see if they have something cooked up for it. But as far as the mini-map goes, number 5 Slasher pushed out distant in towards lobby. It's looking good for Carolina.
It's going to have to be a fast hit. It's going to have to be real quick. Slasher, here they go. Definitely saw him, so that's going to be big. That flank is now wide open. On the other side of the map, though, the battle is now on. Slasher, can he get both? His teammates find one on the other side. So it's not over yet, and it's all now down to Nero, and they know exactly where he's coming from.
I hate Rocker, man, so much, man. Everything they do is just takes forever, bro. Everything is just long-ass games. They go map 5, like, fuck, man. Can they just win something, like, quickly, bro? I actually hate watching this team, bro.
Yes, it is. Play safe, and Slasher just tucks himself into a cheeky spot.
I'd rather watch fucking Falcons or LAG, honestly, because it's fun to watch them get shit on.
I mean, as long as his teammates don't tweak and, you
know, unless they're playing Optic,
over by this
site, fucking piss on Optic for whatever reason, man.
3
and TJ's on a 7 spree.
Bro, they were up 4-0, right? It was 4-0, I swear.
I've seen a few of those in Search and Destroy this season.
Like, what the fuck, man?
See another one. Back over to his not chair, but a chair spot for Tej. No one here from Rocker going to show face after the initial nades.
I mean, this is almost like what they were doing on offense. Just spread the map. Wait for Rocker to do something, but A is clearly going to be the call. TJ might have extra kills in front of him. It's a 7 spree. Doesn't work out. Kenny gets the drop. Rocker, first blood.
Yeah, it's a great first blood from Kenny. You cut down the streak run as well. Win. Oh, yeah, he gets it. Estriel taken care of. The bomb now laying on the ground. Shots there from Slasher.
Oh my god, I hate these guys, man.
The possibility to pad those stats and a
I
of movement.
Hate these guys, man. Hopefully they get 3-0'd, man.
Oh, I mean, listen. Unless he clutches this, these are just stat padding kills.
He could do with the stats, but we'd love the round. Because at this point in time, the Ravens are looking at 4 in a row. Here on Hacienda, Gio knows he's got to go. He knows he's got to move. 1 at close range.
How is he challenged? Oh my god.
Gwyn, who wins it, and it's 4
all right.
now for the Ravens.
If he lost that, I would have fucking freaked out at him if I was his teammate.
How close you came.
Oh, good night almighty. Dude, he levels up in close-range gunfights with the aims. Swear to God, every time. Wins the unwinnables. But nonetheless, that's also 4 kills Gio has in 2 different 1v3s that they don't win the round. So that's 4 of his 5 or 6 kills that are very low impact.
And the only reason I'm bringing that up is because that's where Minnesota Rocker got the first blood.
Man. It was
proceeded to
4-0.
trade
What
out
the
a
actual
single
fuck,
kill.
man?
I mean, somehow Gwen's able to just slide through connector, isolated gunfight, and he's able to keel up before the trades even potentially roll through. So Rocker, just a little bit more pep in their step. They'd be in a good spot, but now the momentum is just gone.
It really is a little bit, though. You are seconds away, moments away from a round win. You've been pulled back now. You've been drawn in towards the A-bomb site. B-bomb site well safe now. TJ's made the route. He's in behind you now as well. And a first blood. Dare I say it, Chance Ravens again.
And as long as TJ's alive, massive problem they're going to have to solve. So they're going for the hit. And so while TJ's alive, that's a great thing for Carolina. Everybody else, though, is starting to fall. TJ going to have to make another big play.
Entry kills from Teach. Number 1 done.
Hello.
Still playing this so perfectly. A double back.
Wait.
The timing on this is going to be unbelievable. Don't make any noise on the door. You might be able to get a freebie around the corner. Wait a minute. Kenny picks the perfect spot, but TJ strapped the second man.
Where's his teammate? Oh, he's far away.
1v1.
See what the rookie can do.
You got the read. Oh, he had the read. He saw him. He saw him.
Spotted.
You going for the kill?
Rick's playing for the kill. Not a lot of time. 1v1. Lets him come to him. Estriel.
Damn, he actually had the right idea. He just, his timing got a little bit off.
1v1 win from Estriel. As calm as you like and as you sorely needed, you've stopped this historic run of bleeding. The win onto Tej, they're essential. And this 1v1 against Rex. Map point, Minnesota Rocker.
Dude, and so quick to the weapon pickup, swap, going for the chow at the aims. That is on point from Estriel. Icy in that moment.
Okay.
Maybe 3 different ways.
Are we gonna go to round 11?
Estriel,
Probably, man. It's fucking Rocker, man.
Sweating now. 3-1 split here from Rocker. Over towards B we go. You're gonna meet the Ravens. There will be eyes on, and we are making contact. Here we go.
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Oh, it's gonna work. It's gonna work for Tej. It'll work for him, or will it? No, it doesn't. So much damage. The trade doesn't get finished, though. Yeah, it does. Okay, so 3v3. Gwyn in position now to pounce.
Win. Like, of course we're going round 11, man.
2v1. Get the pressure on. Geo, can he get away
These
with
guys, I actually hate these guys.
He doesn't have the bomb.
I fucking hate them, dude.
They're getting close to him, though. This is where he levels up.
I fucking hate him, man.
Oh boy.
God
Round
damn,
11.
man.
Oh.
This is gonna be an hour-and-a-half series,
It's
bro.
been so far.
Like, fuck,
This
man.
one's going all the way.
Yeah, and Rex might be 5-7, but I think he just immediately made up for that 1v1. I think.
I need them to lose. I need them to lose, please, so they can get. Hopefully, they can get 3-0'd. Please, just get the fuck off my screen.
Rex was there to give him the hands, and Rex there for the final kill. So
that's it. I need them to lose this S&D right here. I need them to lose the control, man. Please. Just go away, man.
You got a battle right now. Nero 12 kills. TJ's got 13, and TJ has been getting.
They're on defense.
The Rocker resolve now put to the test. Same for the Ravens. Opening salvo comes to an end. Gwyn, heavy damage. No one watching the middle of the map. They're too open now on the flank.
Wait, they're pushing all the way in.
Position for
Hold on, what the
Beautiful
fuck?
snaps. Lovely damage under the kill as well.
Oh, brother.
Blade's still afoot, and Rex, he's feeling him.
You heard him reload,
right now.
no?
Geo finds another kill on the back end. 3v3. And Rex.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
What
get
a
both.
moment. Estriel makes it a 2v2.
Slasher needs to kill him too. He's got a little bit of help. There you go. You got the first kill, and now you're trying to figure out where the last
He's
man is.
staring at bomb. Wait, low-key, this might work. He should be able to get 1 kill.
No, go back, Geo. Go back. Yes.
Low-key, this might work.
This is the play. Tej is going to make it to the bomb first, or we'll slash it. Okay, the race is here.
Oh, he went right back up the stairs. If he would have tried to go towards B, it would have been maybe alright, but
a man populated. He has been stunned.
he went right back
cornered,
up. He needed to kill him.
It, folks. 1v2. Bomb planet A.
Oh wait, he
Oh,
scammed.
hello.
Why did he
It's
do
on,
that?
Geo redemption. Here we go.
What the fuck is Slasher doing?
TJ's been doing this since he was 12 years
What the
old.
fuck?
Used to clutch ones in his pajamas. Gio, newer man on the block.
PJ Haley. PJ Haley.
What is Slasher? Wait.
In round 11.
Hello? What is he do? Why did Slasher just run out? This guy's retarded. That's like not a mistake Slasher would make normally. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, wanted that kill real bad.
That's like a fucking Nero thing to do or something.
Will have a man populated.
What the fuck was he doing? Okay, they have him. Okay, they just stunned him.
Stunned.
They know he's here.
And this is it, folks.
They know he's still back here. And then Slasher just ran out mid? By himself? Why did he just run out by himself? Bombs down. He just ran out with his pistol mid. What is he doing? I actually am mind blown Slasher did that out of everyone. That's like never a play I would think a guy like that would do. Like, what the fuck is he doing? I don't know. He just ran out by himself.
Oh, man. A long game Hacienda.
I don't know what the fuck. That's crazy. That is an absurd thing to do.
Comes to a close double-digit kills there from Nero and Gio. Good stuff out of those boys. Wow, 2 close match to start this series.
What? That guy is so old and slow. Why is he sprinting out mid?
The very least.
I'm actually mind blown he did that.
I'm with it. I'm absolutely with it.
That's like something Hook would do or something. Like a young, just ADHD brain would do that. That old fuck doing that is just mind blowing to me. I don't know.
I think he did. Anybody?
They turned down the freezer. The ice was there in that round 11, or it's getting real hot in Carolina. I don't know what's going on, but that was a spicy search and destroy. Both teams trying to throw it towards the end. Can we talk a little bit about the beginning?
Thank you for fucking losing that. I actually am annoyed. Now we have another map. What's the map for? Skyline? Hey, this might be an over angle. These two fucking pissed mid-ass moron teams on a Skyline.
Vivid was averaging close to a minute, right? Like not at the top, but still considerable more amount of time than what Dylan Rex was giving them. And you can
do
see
we invest? Let me go take a look real quick.
Look at going forward. Slasher was slaying, put down a ton of damage.
These two dumb fuck teams, man.
Yeah, maybe
I was gonna say I don't know if they both can do 45 seconds.
Rex is at 26, Quinn's at 28, Gio's 27, Kenny's 26, Nero's 28.
Walk me through the comeback from Carolina to force a round 11. It got nice.
I mean,
yeah, just some really good adjustments from
I actually don't mind this Nero 28. If I wouldn't do, I would just do Nero if I'm gonna do Estriel. Estriel's 27.5, Nero's 28. I don't mind Rex and Nero. I would only do. Yeah, I don't mind Rex. I don't mind T. I don't know about TJ. I don't mind Gwen. I might do Nero and Rex is good at Skyline, right? I feel like he actually does good on Skyline. Let me look. I don't know if I'm making that up or I remember him doing well on Skyline.
You saw like the round where Dylan Rex right here, all the way in his spawn, just knowing that at some point I'm gonna catch some players from mini.
Yeah, they played one versus Boston. It's a close one versus Boston. He had 31. TJ had 40.
Amazing adjustments by Carolina. Just not.
Yeah, I don't mind Rex.
The 1v1 from Estriel and then the 2v1 from
Gio and Estriel.
Oh, there's another one. Let me see. Rex had. Hey, I kind of like this Rex. Hey, I would do Rex and Nero. I guess. I don't mind.
But we want to dive a little deeper into that hard point. Just a 10-point difference.
I do not mind.
What'd you see, Nameless?
Yeah, this was a banger Hardpoint.
Nero's playing well right now.
A map that, you know, we've seen Gio frying on time and time again. Also, Minnesota have done really well on red card, right? So
I mean, this guy always gets kills. Let me see.
Massive. You saw Slasher have a really big performance for hopping on board with him here.
I like Nero just because he gets hella interaction. So even if he goes negative, he can still hit. He'll go like, he can go 30 and 35. 40 and he dropped a 40 right here. Okay.
Everybody needs to get in the hill when they need to. Just happen to work out.
Wait, they got another one here.
I think when I'm talking about Rex, though, it's the
36 and 30. Okay, I'm locking it in before they do something to me, man. I've seen enough. I'm happy with what I've seen. Rex and Nero, man.
I think their tail end blend.
I like what I'm
this
seeing,
map
man.
Really well for Red Card. I think they played really well when it came to those P3, 4s,
Locking
and
it in.
5s. Because besides Minnesota Rocker, they were playing flawless holds on the side of that P2. Those front holds were literally clinical for Carolina Royal Ravens. But then it's when
Seen
he wins
enough,
as
man.
possible in P3, keeps it really mixy. And then you're talking about the most insane stadium breaks I've ever seen. We're sitting here like there's nobody.
I've seen Brock Purdy, man. It's,
Rotated everybody Minnesota.
I don't know. I don't think it's like that
They
crazy.
make this big collapse. Two players play around the mid side to the back, and they get the huge break.
Taking a look at our allergic to the hill list.
Where's wait, where did where did Debo go?
Seconds, you can see as that list goes on, more
Washington?
And more time.
Wait, where's Debo?
Awakening. Slightly allergic. You surprised by
Washington,
that?
Yeah,
right?
it's just
Wait, I
staggered.
forgot where he
All the way
went.
down to 39, pretty low. But yeah, he had 93 seconds. But yeah, and to Ali's point, the end of that map, I mean, Nero kind of threw it away.
It's been fun.
Not my boy Nero.
Because they don't have no one else. Who else do they have to pay?
Done, and neither are we at the CDL. We still
they
have
didn't
a
pay
major,
him.
and we want you to join us. It's next weekend, and we
They already
have
paid
all the
IU.
big names. We hired
they have to pay
everyone
Kittle?
who makes noise in Call of Duty Esports, The Flank, Scum, Breaking Point. All of the watch parties will be live in Texas. We will be barbecuing and having cocktails.
I guess, you know, they had some money freed up because they didn't want to
It's gonna
keep
be lit.
Debo,
You can
so.
watch us, watch them, watch.
Somebody likes the corner. Let's go to Miles and Chance. Which one are you?
That got me so good with the good stuff. All right, here we go. Protocol Chance, how we feeling?
Feeling good. I was just like double checking all of like the hill time stats as well, just to get a lay of the land. Sometimes for the lower tier teams, it's tougher if the
Protocol,
team is
who
getting hill
picked
time.
this?
Maybe
Let me
the
see.
players can't, but yeah, to be that low, certainly not ideal. Protocol though, very different thing. You can
Carolina
be in
picked this,
either
so
zone
Minnesota
and
will be on
actually
defense.
objective
That's the
work.
worst thing,
More
actually.
opportunities, more places.
It's going to be a round 5.
It's also
But we might already be an hour into this series, I feel like, bro. When did this series start?
All right, well, we go into this tied up. Both teams feeling relatively confident. Of course, the first respawn at 10 seconds.
If you do it from intros, it's been 45 minutes. If you do it from map 1,
Ravens have had their fair share of
it's been like 43 minutes already, and we're on map 3, man. Holy fuck, man.
Shifted the face of the squad.
I actually hate Rocker so much. They're actually pissing me off. Oh my god, man. This is gonna be an hour-and-a-half series, bro. Holy fuck, man. Around 11, and then on top of that, the longest hard point on the year. And now, probably a fucking round 5 control, man.
Spots, but they still are able to get wins, so I'm not going to claim to know ball better than these guys. And well, for Carolina, kicking things off right. Rex gets you the first blood, trying to make moves, and Rex right now, the only man on the team getting kills.
Well, he's dead now. What you gonna do, Art Slasher? Rips Kenny off. Flying towards the time. No one is really. Ravens battling out spawn at your side of the map safe. Can you get your 2 submachine guns through that door? You cannot. Well, one of them at the very least. Slasher trying to provide that coverage from upstairs. Not gonna happen, man. And Rocker holding mid-map with an iron fist. Finally, Gwyn, finally done. Great defense so far.
Good shots out of Rex. Not an easy gunfight to win, but this is, of course, just to get yourself out of spawn. Nero full sending it, and he ends up
Yeah, it should be good for the overs. I would imagine the Skyline should be close as well. I don't think they're all gonna pull out a fucking AR on Skyline. If they do, I'm gonna freak out.
Now feeling the pressure. You got an SMG player trying to force your way to a point. It is not a fun
At
situation.
least there's no way Estrio pulls one out on Skyline. Nero might.
We are tied up on lives, and Slasher finally taken out of his home.
Finally, 3 dead as well. Ravens back for now in spawn. Estrio is the closest we've seen anyone getting those spawn kills, but the timer is ticking away, folks. 25 on it. The life lead here from Rocker might not be a considering factor for the dub. Keep him at bay, keep him off time. B-Zone's going to get some love in a second, but Estrio should be able to pounce on that. Or, who knows, could be both sides now. TJ's in, the clock has stopped. Segment A secured.
Well, yeah, TJ, though, just overwhelmed, so now you're stopping the clock over towards the B zone, but Kenny has no interest in that. He knows Carolina could be playing for the A zone, and he has already done his job, and he's got the reinforcements, a little bit of support, who actually turn and run because Gwyn is still dancing over towards B, so Kenny giving his best effort on the A side of the map. In the meantime, his teammates are dying. He wins the, longest gunfight we have had maybe this year. Well, that's been taking place 2 segments on B.
Oh, nearly a second. Tej segments on B, but no one's going to get there in time. Wow, what an effort that was. Nearly got the job done, but walking away with 3 segments in a round that Rocker absolutely had you pinned down in. It's not a bad thing whatsoever. So take what you can out of that one going into the second. But
you say what? Jokic free score? We're on underdog.
And I mean, honestly, impressive dance.
Or where?
Kenny, right? Because
I don't think so.
Carolina is very much. We're leaving Gwyn on the B zone just to like sort of buy us some time and buy a little pressure on the map. But Rocker, I mean, sort of, it's like triage. You're just making what decision you need. How many reinforcements do we need to send? What direction? And ultimately, Rocker handled it pretty well. So Kenny, nice plays in that moment. Estriel, nice round overall. And defense might very well be the name of the game. Time for the Carolina players to post up in some windows.
Oh, yeah, I do, actually. Yeah, I do.
Not quite Petrograd level.
The 0.5?
It's a lot. There's a P involved.
You just gotta type it in.
And there is a Geo and a Nero involved in this opening hit. As Rocker.
But I don't know. What would I?
With a little bit of love here
I need to take that with an over, no? Hold on. Because prize picks, you need to take overs.
He's going to get towards the back line.
I might. Wait, what's Shea?
He kills. He's going to
I might just take it with Shea, honestly. So that's the same.
You're going to get a few out of this life before you get into trouble.
I'm probably limited to 5. Let me see what they let me do.
One good pinch is all you're going to need. Slasher there to provide. And now a lot more aggressive is Carolina on the mini-map, crawling around their spawn. 2 players around trips. They root out the first guy.
I can only put $5 on it.
And TJ wins the gunfight.
Dude, if I can only put 5 on it, I might as well put COD.
So he's ready to go. And now, unfortunately for Nero, has a world of responsibility set before him. And yeah, simply overwhelmed and dropped. 35 seconds burned off the game clock, and Rocker not too much pressure.
I might wait till tomorrow.
Geo, 2 players on the
put it with something tomorrow.
Nice 3 spree as well. Fast gap. Second set gone.
Wait, what time did they play this game 7 at? Wait, hold on.
In play as well. The A zone is complete, folks. Well done, Rocker. Oh, wait. Oh, called it a little too soon.
It's at 2:30. Okay, that's fine. Wait, actually, no, it's not. I have to take it with first match tomorrow. I'll have to look. Actually, hold on.
40 seconds left now in the round. They get the instant 2 kills, though, so they can at least start making moves out of their base. Gwyn gets caught. Kenny with a nice read there, and you got 2 segments on A. Might as well force it through, as they are just going to be on both zones. Nero looking for spawn kills. His teammates looking for...
First match tomorrow is Falcons and FaZe.
Is that not going to connect? Maybe. Go, Nero, go! 1-2 to his name. Kenny picks up the other, and the trades are done. A gone.
I might do it with something today, though.
Advantage now for Minnesota Rocker. Oh, the spawn. Oh, it's going to hurt a lot. Nero on that spree. Can he keep it going? Sure can. What a run. On towards the B zone. We shortly will fly, and Nero has not stopped it yet.
Unkillable. I mean, this is a 6 spree, 18 kills in only 2 rounds. He's getting tags on TJ. Head on a swivel, ready for the pressure, but yeah.
Dude, I'm thinking either Falcons under map 3 or Boston under map 3.
Good news. Bad news, though.
But I know for a fact
Slasher winning some crazy gunfights by P1.
that Boston's going to be double offense.
Slasher on defense has been on point.
And the life count is gone. It's now 8v7.
And Falcons might not.
What a resurgence from these boys. Starting to warm up the grill. The cookout is on. Gwyn gets 1, traded out. Still, the battle inside lockers is on.
Oh, they don't even have those lines up yet.
Bring down Rex upstairs. The nade connects. Damage in, but he gets away. No,
I'm gonna be honest. I might do Snoopy under 22
slight advantage.
Nice late gunfights. Number 6, TJ solo man. Traded. Well, Slasher wins the gunfight on Kenny, though, so it's a 4v4 on either side. And unfortunately for Rocker, they got to cross the map.
Yeah, they're going to move real fast. 10 seconds to go. Oh my word, boys and girls. It might not be happening. Anyone in position to contest it? No. Get down a man as well. Estriel out the play. TJ Gwyn with their kills. Oh my word. We're going 1-1 here.
Yeah, of course we're 1-1, man.
Yeah, huge moments on the defensive end. I think Slasher had a couple big
plays. I'm doing Snoopy, man. Fuck Boston, man.
Round rolling through to sort of, you know, kill the pressure a little bit early on. Make sure you can bleed out the game clock, bleed out the lives, which obviously pays out towards the end. And then look at the best play, Slasher turning back the clock.
14-9. It's looking great out there. Still doing it in 2025. Shout out Chino.
FaZe will not.
One of the funniest tweets I've seen in a long time.
FaZe and Falcons will probably. It'll probably be Hacienda, I'm assuming.
Swapping sides once
Actually,
again.
I don't know. I guess it could be Protocol. Nah, there's no way because everyone knows Protocol is FaZe's best control, so it will probably be Hacienda.
Try to maintain that mid-man.
No one plays FaZe on Protocol, really.
They certainly struggled getting those segments. 3 last time round.
They're very much working towards this B zone as well, so they're going to be there. Astral electing to go for the spawners instead. Nero gets one, but gets traded out. And Ravens have 2 players nearby, only 1 player on the actual zone, so it's going to be a very slow capture for the moment. And Slasher does not get good timing there. Geo pokes his head out and gets a kill, but all the trades rolling through. And Rex able to give you 2 towards the middle of the map. And in the meantime, TJ has just lived on the zone, so his teammates killing everything. The progress there, that's 2 ticks, and the third one gonna fall.
Oh, everyone's looking the wrong way, though. Everyone was looking the wrong way. Only Gwyn with the intel towards the middle of the map. Rexman's a big one downstairs, so now, oh boy, you could be in trouble. Ravens springing alive. Can they get the 3 down? No, Teej's gonna live. And this time, standing on top of a couch. Again, the man does not seem to know how to sit.
That's a long-term problem. He's trying to make the other team sit down, as it were. Problem is, though, right now from Carolina, they're sort of forcing the closer spawns to be rolling through from Minnesota.
Honestly, we could have taken an over on probably every single map between these two.
Prime positioning right now.
Every map's about to be just close, bro.
And play for these kills. You're just looking for your moment.
Oh man.
Patient Slasher. The communicative Slasher. Gwyn. 10 and 17, uncharacteristic of him to be down in the kills department, but now he's trying to find himself on the good end of the flank. Here we go. Nobody home for the time being, but the spawners, you've got the intel on these 2. Oh, that's a nice one to start things off. The dance. Not enough to kill Estriel, though. Life lead Ravens.
Well, it's enough to open up the A zone. Rex took a super long route to root the guy out of the helicopter, which is a great play.
I only have map 3 unders for LAT and Boston.
The zone. They're putting the rook on.
I have Ghosty and Cammy and Snoopy.
Though, the guy gets behind enemy lines, and Geo just going to be a nuisance. Only a minute left now for
all
Carolina
the control unders.
Wow. 2 for Geo. I can't even. Great pressure here from Minnesota Rocker. Unable to
I have Wake too, actually. I forgot.
This is a nice bit of work here. A very tenacious assault from the Ravens out of spawn. Esther on the dance. Lovely work. Ravens out. Now forward you go, boys. The A zone, quote unquote, easier to capture with 40 seconds and an opening kill. Can you get it done?
Well, nice shots out of Kenny. Able to stay alive. 1 player on the zone. And again, as you say, 2 life difference. Every single kill and death is going to matter, and that is much more painful for Rocker when they fall. Gwyn wins you an extra one from 10 and 17 to maybe winning a few clutch ones. 24 seconds on the game clock, though. Contain the flanks for Ravens, and they'll win the round.
Last season, it was probably about the same as it is now. It was just very easy at the beginning of this season. When all the shit people were in the league. They like kicked most of the shit people out now.
Frontline forward going. Can his teammates get in position to contest the zone? I think they can. Not do it, Chance.
I mean, he's on the zone. He's got 3 players to deal with. There you go. Look at the kill feed. Just snapped. Gwyn and Rex win their ones. Slasher times out the pinch perfectly. And now just 2 lives remaining. Slasher on the flanks again. Able to get it done. And that is just a flank battle we're having, because I think Slasher was sort of fiending, crawling around his base in trips, like looking for where that pinch is going to be coming through. But I think Rocker doubled up and went through Spiral.
This depends on the map, because last year
things that much more difficult to work with. This play from Geo a little bit earlier in the round. Ultimately, to no avail. Slasher continues.
There was some like.
That's what I mentioned. Not having a lot of.
Actually, I don't know. This year's probably easier than last year.
I love seeing Slasher get a little.
Just because like.
Super active, and I was not wrong. His teammates could not get to the zone, but what a plot twist!
Actually, I don't know.
He did.
It's like comparable.
Map point here on control.
Just depends, because last year, because High Rise was a weird control.
Again, folks, still there.
And like it could go over, but it could go either way, honestly. But like
26 and 22 from Nero again. The
High Rise was kind of weird. Invasion was usually you could get overs on Invasion.
And it's an early 2, nearly 3 dead.
And then Karachi was a weird control as well.
And TJ gonna be behind you. So Nero feels like he's gonna get shot in the back at some point. He'll play for the spawners instead, and he just gets zapped by the
Hardpoint, I mean,
sliding around with it. Gwyn showing off the God gun.
Rio was good, 6-star was good, you know, like overs.
Ravens get a 4-man wipe.
Uh-oh, you are at the back of the map right now, Rocker. Minnesota now fighting forward, not going to have a lot of success. T finds his 9 HP. He's got tons of coverage from his teammates though. Oh, doesn't need it. Wonderful timing onto the second man. No, the slasher picked up on the flank. So here we go, an opportunity for Rocker to get out. A little bit of space to work with, and that has been absolutely snuffed out.
Yeah, slammed. Now you got you lose helicopter control. If you're, they might be forced to go towards this B zone where the entire Ravens team is posted up on headies and roaming towards the middle of the map. This is a nightmare situation, and Kenny might get the kills, but if they try to break out at Trins, Rex is just going to be there to shoot him in the back.
Yeah, this is very, very tough. 24-17. Not as ugly as some of the games of Control we have seen today, but okay, we've made it out. We've got a little bit of air in the lungs now, and we are running it. 3-man capture. A's going quick. That's it. Ravens know they've got to make a move, but it's too late. The zone is nearly gone.
Yeah, and in Rex, instead of playing it from the helicopter, he goes for a rat back.
Oh, Nero's been doing good the whole series.
Too long before getting in the mix, so
yeah, we have Nero and Rex over.
Kenny on a 3 spree inside your base, looking for some spawners, but does get dropped. This is a pure square up around this B zone. Rocker, they're looking to overwhelm.
Yeah, they get the trades. Yeah, they do. So they're fighting forward now. Big moment for Rocker once again. We could be going to 5. Gio, what spot this is. Stuns and nades over the top. Can he get the kill on the first?
But they might get this on. They should get. If they don't get this, I'll be pretty surprised.
Yeah, 2 players on it though. Ravens maybe have 1 shot to try to re-break this.
Here they go through tower. Gio, the first gun up.
What the fuck is?
Capture is as well. Minnesota.
Well, hey, Ravens playing for KD. I promise. What the hell?
A blink and you miss it. Ended
Who?
The control. To get the A zone,
I'm just gonna rewind because no one gives a fuck about this series. What are they doing? Who's the first guy here that didn't slide in?
Maybe have 1 shot to try to re-break this.
Who is playing? TJ. TJ is playing for his KD. Oh, he got stunned. He got stunned. I could see his arm. He got stunned. You still gotta go in though. What the fuck? And then what is Rex doing? Why did? Oh, they threw a nade, but like, you don't really have a choice, man. Like, you gotta go on. You gotta go slide in, bro. Rex and Teej, both of them backed up. I don't know. That was kind of crazy.
Oh, it's not over yet, boys and girls.
This is actually kind of wild.
Arguably gonna get 40 this round. 4 spree from him, 2 out of Estral. Opening love taps on a slasher there. At the same time, though, you get the B zone capture done slowly, and that helps keep the pressure on. Trades complete. Man still on time. TJ get it done.
Didn't heal up though. Yeah, it never healed up, and just a little bit too much pressure. So Rocker cleared the base, get everybody in the power positions. You got a Kenny up top, players on the A zone as well, middle of the map covered. Prime position now. Got the real estate they were looking for. And then Nero jumps off the map.
Sick. Sick. Yeah, go to A. Make him think you're going B. The spawn is perfect. The stuns are great. Doesn't connect. That's fine.
Vivid. I also think Gwen just hasn't been that good in a long. Like, I don't know. He just hasn't really gone off in a while. I feel like.
Oh my word!
He's just kind of mid now.
They save it. What a moment! Kenny with a big 3.
Yeah, and now you just stay on the map for Minnesota Rocker. By the way, Rocker got a 4
down.
You know
okay, look at Rocker. They're actually
fucking... Carolina. Nope, they didn't want it. They're trying to do things a little bit different, and now they're having to crawl out of their spawn once again.
They're probably gonna give up A, man. I already know.
Insane past 2 maps we've had.
Something gonna happen. They're gonna give up A because you know how this shit goes, man.
Go, Minnesota Rocker. The map is yours. From the hit,
oh,
Nero finds
on A. Are they gonna kill him? They're gonna give up A.
Run, boys.
They're not even going to A. Are they gonna kill him off A? Oh, thank you. Holy fuck, they killed him at the last second. Yo, they killed him at the last millisecond, man.
Well, I mean, good news is he's able to call out 3 players coming through grass. There's no time on this clock, and I think Carolina, you're gonna have to go towards this A zone. TJ's trying to make the route to make it happen, and TJ is behind enemy lines, but with 4 seconds on the clock and they do not have the reinforcements, TJ, he's gonna have to go crazy.
Oh, he's trying.
No, there's no way, right?
Can you isolate a fight? Oh, he's done. Kenny throws
Thank you, Rocker. Holy shit. I mean, it was still pretty long.
Yeah, and their ability to stack the point when they get a
Let's see, how long has this series been going on for? An hour? Over an hour. I mean, actually, like, basically an hour. Yeah, if you start from the countdown on map 1. The series has been an hour already, bro. And we got at least one more map, probably 2 more maps.
Obviously.
Who picked this?
If you've watched the COD League before, you know Minnesota.
Oh yeah, Carolina picked Skyline as well. They won it. Oh, brother.
And lovely work.
Holy fuck. Nero had 40. Holy shit. When the fuck did he get 40?
Game and control goes their way. And they are 1 map away from another 10 CDL points in the bag. A nice little bit of gas.
I think the Minnesota Rocker Skyline record, and this is across the entire year, they're like 6-12. So they play it constantly. In 18 series, it's popped up, but a double negative record, as it were. Granted, a lot of that with the previous roster throughout Stage 4 with Kenny. How different are things? 0-2. So it's not like this is the map they've necessarily fixed. They're decent at it in terms of like keeping the maps close, but it is a far and away map from being like a guarantee. And I think Raven's also a team that they love to spam the Skyline. They're happy for the battle, and I mean, if you're getting Dylan Rex on the hill as well, you're gonna have.
All right, man. Merc played really good today, actually, but Optic just. I don't even think Optic kills wise they played well. They just lost because they just did dumb shit. Their stats were good. They all went positive. They just fucking lost. They lost 2 hardpoints. And they were up like 100 on the rewind, and they were up like 50 on the Skyline. And they choked both at the last like 2 hills.
Skyline has been a lot of fun.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man.
Taken out of the rotation because let's face it, man, it's fun. It's great fun.
I will say their control is like absurd though.
As long as
like it's by far their best mode. They seem very good at control though. It's the only like positive I could say.
Yes, I'm definitely a very slow AR player. So listen, man, Skyline has caused me some problems this year. That's all I'm saying. It's tough. I try to read the spawns.
Are we looking here? Let's see.
But if I can't win gunfights, you know, what are you gonna do?
Nero has 87 kills on 3 maps. Hello?
Like, that's insane.
He has 10. He almost has 11,000 damage. Hello? What the hell?
That is some.
This guy is going insane.
Really not okay, by the way.
Bro, he's gonna end with what? He could end, and this is a Skyline. He could get another 30 right here.
You know, showdown.
And then he might get another like
I don't want no
6
sunlight cheese. No rising sun.
What's the kill? Most kills? I think 04 has the most kills. It was like 130 or something.
Channeling his inner Dashy.
I don't think he can hit that. Do we know what the kill record is? Like for a 5 game? I think 04 got like 130 or something.
I can't remember what map it was.
I don't remember. I don't know why I know that, but I think that's right.
And players were complaining about it, and he tweeted out.
But 87 in 3 maps is like kind of crazy, to be honest.
More people than you would expect believed it. And here's the run at the last 5 Skylines for Minnesota. Again, across of the year, not a great record. They've lost.
Let's see these fucking morons.
Granted, 2 of those were to Toronto.
Okay, they lost twice to Toronto.
Also to LAG.
They're all like pretty close. Wait, they shit on Carolina on a Skyline.
No, we don't. We're not going to be doing that.
Not that long ago. Oh, actually, I was like,
what we are going to be doing is running to P1, firing our guns, throwing our lethals and our tacticals, and hoping to catch a kill. So far, the only thing we're catching is a lot of glass, because wow, it is shattering.
Zapped. Oh, well, Rex got credit for that kill. Slasher just with the assist. Either way, though, opening salvo.
Nero got an AR out.
Sort of keep things comfortable, maintain those left side
Rex got his AR out, of course.
Rex with a nice start at 3-1.
Bro, Nero's basically a 3rd AR now, bro.
He'll just have, well, as you say, I mean, this is your Western duel. He's just going to stand his ground and take the gunfights.
Are we going to get him? Looking for P2 as well, Tej. He's going all the way back. And he's done. That should be the flip. Rocker, yep, in position for P2. What a moment this is to run the score up. And don't forget how the first hardpoint went, friends. It was a bloody mess.
Yeah, well, we get to test the hold and resolve on the P2 here from Minnesota Rocker. Certainly a handful of teams in this league can lock it down for a full 60 when they get a setup like this. And right now, Estriel, he's dancing with 3. and maybe losing the dance battle. He gets back down and his teammates already lose the initial gunfight. So already as mixy as you wanted, as mixy as you're gonna get it.
Hey, Nero's looking real good though.
Collected none of this time.
Actually, shit, so is Rex. Hey, we're looking real good, man. I like what I'm seeing.
Looking for the third man who is not going to challenge just yet. That sun is egregious, isn't it? It's a little bit much. What an obnoxious place to put it, folks. Over the top, Kenny goes. Rex into the feed for one. Traded out immediately. P2 back at the hands of Rocker.
Yeah, I think maybe we are, as players, hoping it was high noon, but as the sun sets, maybe it sets on the year, you know? Got champs placements coming up, a lot going on, and Gwyn Morricone right now gets to fly on this rotation, ends up getting dropped, but Carolina in prime position, effectively tied up game, but for the Ravens, they were just bodied on the rotation over towards P2. They break down the setup and keep this game close, and now they have the advantage as the P3 kicks off that Gio might just rip from you as he picks up 2, and Gio's gonna kill everything in sight. He's posted up in spawn, but if he kills everything, who cares?
Yeah, this shit should be closed, bro.
Woo, Estriel, we're dancing. We are hot on the hard point right now, folks. Rex wins a couple, though, from P1. Great spot to be in Estriel on the in and out towards the hard point. Keeps the time going the way of his boys.
Now Carolina got spawns for new, so they're going to get some points. Keep it close.
Still kicking, still shooting. Slasher brings
This
him
is
down,
great.
but the time is what you really want. And Minnesota, they've got it.
Oh, we're chowing, though. Might have another opportunity for Carolina to keep the pressure on. Gwyn does exactly that, but yes, ultimately the scrap time Rocker gonna get the majority of it. And they're just trying to full send to get through Gwyn, and he just drags everybody to hell. So instead of working together as a team for the moment, I think Gwyn, just with the pace and pressure, makes it so Rocker tucked away in their spawn, and Ravens fully set up for this P4.
Holding them down as well. Great work. Rex and Slasher upstairs. Download a Gwyn. Can't get his. Kenny wins at least one of the fights. Traded out instantly. Reinforcements and supplies close here for the Royal Ravens. Nades and stuns right off spawn. Upstairs we go again. Can Gwyn get 2? He's doing this relatively alone. Long range coverage there from Slasher. He's gone, so no 2-piece upstairs. Oh, pressure on time. This might be the break. Rex, whoa! Rex, the one-man army!
Yeah, Rex almost got one.
But enough time to get Slasher in position, and the battle continues.
Yeah, and talk about the little things. Rex doesn't.
This is a fucking back and forth, man. This is great.
Back, Rocker end up holding on to this time, so quite literally, Rex goes massive in that moment to turn it into a beautifully orchestrated P4. Ravens, it's not a massive lead, but you'll take it by 15 going into noon.
Wow, what a I told you it's fun. Skyline, set 1 done. Set 2. We're at the gym, Ken. We're lifting. Lifting his teammates back up into the lead. No, we're not. TJ, what a kill that was. Oh dear, Rex gets 2 on this live. 45 seconds to go on the hard point, and the Ravens are in.
Jackal at that range. TJ wins that 10 out of 10 times. Now TJ gets to be the.
Those are good because everyone in here is like kind of around the same level. There's no player in this lobby that's like way better than everyone.
He just never turns for it. Very trusting in his teammates, but unfortunately for him, Rocker certainly just had the pinch flowing. Now Gwyn, well, he's thinking about the pinch. He wants to rotate for the spawns. Kenny's got a cut, and Rocker attempting to hold another P2. Ravens, they are flooding this outer lane.
They're flying in. This is wonderful pressure, but a big win on the back there from Gio and Nero. You've still got a man at large. Rex on the hunt. His teammates moving forward as well, but the spawns should still be good, or is it going to be parallel? Rex has got to win another one up close and personal. Now right off the spawn, right in the time. Rocker should be in position to get a little bit more here.
Yeah, honestly, just unlucky for Rex because he was making plays there for that break. He just never actually successfully blocked those spawns, how close he could have been. And now Rocker, an opportunity, make amends on the P2. It's been good so far.
This time around, they're making it through stairs much faster. They do a bit of a kill box. Trades on, Slash up close. All 4 down, all 4 down. Rocker, run it up.
Hold on.
Yeah, Justice with 2 on the pistol there. And hey, yeah, running up in
These guys are actually not going to go map 5.
Gets to clean up a one-shot man down low, and now easy. Gunfight wins. Gets 5 before he falls, but this is a P2 that is so much better there for Minnesota. No instant breaks rolling through, and shout out Estriel from delivering them the goods.
Wicked stuff. And the coverage of Gio gets rid of Tej in the elevator shaft. 150 to 94 going into P3. Here in our second set, Minnesota Rocker. Feels like your map to lose, boys.
I mean, they got to go to game 5. I feel like these are the rules. Did they not read the script? You can't have a 60-point lead unless you're going to lose it.
Dude, stop. Hardpoint still in the hands of Minnesota. Ravens counterattack on now, but they still want to maintain that right-hand side of the mini.
I don't know what the fuck Gwyn is doing. He's terrible.
Does it sound good? Let's find out with a listen in.
No, they're not even on new patch. They're on old patch still, where the Jackal's still good.
Kennywood, you're looking for Astro.
Well, I don't even know.
Their side, two their side, both weak. Three their side, bro. Three their side. Running there, 3 here, alright, 4 here. All four there, bro. Outer side time. Three left. You can go bottom bed now, but I'm trying to watch my bottom bed.
Alright, I need these morons to hold this shit, bro. Yeah.
I'm out of bullets. You hit to the left. They might hit to the left. Maybe. One team to left. Top it if you want, bro.
Oh, they're fucking mad.
Spawned out. You want wrapping me dead? Nice.
They're fucking. You can just tell in their call outs. They're fucking mad. They lost, man. I promise they lost. I could just already tell. Bro, it was 100 to 100. What the fuck? Can we get some kills? Rex hit. Wait, what was Rex? It was 26, right? Wait, I need like 2 kills from Nero, man. Hold on. Wait, what was it? What was Rex? Rex was 26 and... Oh yeah, Rex hit. I need 2 kills from Nero, man. I think it's fine. I think we're good. We're good.
Give me Tom. Give me Flank it top T. Give me a sec. He's front T. I'll close that T. T dead. One more white plat. Go on top T. Here on there. One shot.
Hardpoint set, number 3 chance. Minnesota Rocker are in after the listening.
Yeah, I mean, Dylan Rex, by the looks of it, trying his heart out. 29 kills. His POV looks great. Man is shooting. Problem is, you're flatline. Your team sounds dead, and you're down by 100.
All right, Nero hit.
Nero is collecting.
Well, you need 30? What the hell? Did they raise it?
It better be something special.
I think he's gonna get it.
From the Ravens.
I had 28.
And they've been brought down, but they do get the time. So, on the approach towards New, is there a sign of life here? Absolutely. They have to change it.
I mean, no, there's just simply no way. You just post up and play for these kills right now. Rocker can win this in any of the next 5 hills is where they can get it done. And as long as they don't lose, the left side spawns, they should be good to go. You do have a TJ attempt to make the play. He gets chopped down. Gwyn has soaked up a massive chunk of the P1 time, but eventually overwhelmed. And just looking at the map, I mean, Ravens, they are just going to be so far away from the brand new P2.
No, not a hope. Not a hope of a game 5 for Minnesota Rocker. Nero's got to overshoot this one, and the avenue of attack right now. Oh, the Ravens are taking. They've barged in. They've broken through to time where Estriel holds them down. Oh, wait, from the zip and the
There's no way.
Estriel still fighting up close and personal.
Nah, it's 238, bro. There's no way.
Ravens are in. Kenny from the zip. Oh, Kenny gets his. The back door. Can't get the second. Oh, the Ravens hold.
We are full sending one player after another. One by one, the Rocker players are falling. And the Rocker fans are going to begin to stress out. But there you go. 2 in the feed for Nero. Estriel on the pinch. Should be good for the breakdown on the time. Gwyn last man standing. And he gets dropped. Rocker are in. And by God, we might not see a game 5.
Gwyn tried to give you the 3-piece. He couldn't.
Finally. Rocker did not go fucking game 5, man. Thank you. Holy fuck, man.
Minnesota Rocker, an additional 10 points as they begin to close the gap on Optic.
It may be interesting for the dogfight, but I just know for Rocker fans.
Wait, that is big for them, huh?
Take a breath and relax. No stressful game 5s because still a stressful series. Round 11 on the Hacienda, round 5 there in the control, but ultimately
that was easy overs, bro.
Incomparable Skyline Hardpoint towards the end. A lot of credit to Estriel. Huge money hill they had on that second P2 to set themselves apart. And for Minnesota, as you said, now up to 135 CDL points.
That might have been the most stress-free overs. That's like holy shit. Like that was just like holy shit. That was fucking.
They're looking for that sort of last-ditch effort.
That wasn't even that close of a game.
Minnesota Rocker trying to make it
went over.
What a run it could be.
Hey, Rex is good at Skyline.
Bring down the Ravens.
We gotta just keep that in mind.
You lose the first hard point, 10 seconds, a clutch up in the round 11, and a great round 5 in protocol. Wow. Skyline for the Ravens does not pay off this time round. Minnesota. GG's in the chat indeed, folks. 3-1 the final score. No game 5.
Right,
Not at all.
cool.
And, I do want to tip it to Dylan Rex again. His POV
So,
looks pretty good, but I think ultimately the team.
That means that, yeah, what's it now? So they're down 30?
So we'll just count that
Is
as
this
a
updated?
success, and we'll see what
Yeah,
the
it
desk
is,
has
because they
to
broke the
say.
tie
You
right
got a
there.
little
It's,
bit more
okay, they
hill time,
updated
too,
it quick
you
as
know?
fuck.
Yeah, 12 seconds that map.
Yeah, but that map won though.
They're only down
Map won,
30.
map won, though.
If Optic, if Optic loses to Toronto and Rocker beats Surge, you said, right?
Slasher did in
Surge?
game 1. Why is it not?
I don't know if they're gonna beat Surge,
Well,
but
I mean, you look at his average, they're 2-8 in Hardpoint last 10. Now that would make it even worse after this one, and he's not having enough hill time. He's not around it. You look back at when they were good at Hardpoint, you had Vivid. He was playing in and around the hill.
Yeah.
They're winning their HP, so I just think it's a big difference. But let's focus on Rocker, because wow, they might make champs.
I'm looking over here. Gwyn went 22 and 32. That also doesn't happen. 22 and 31 from TJ. That doesn't happen. And Slasher also -7. Let's talk about Minnesota. How do you outslay Carolina that well? Allie, who was popping off tonight?
Nero, 100%. After that protocol control, I mean, he just kept it rolling with Skyline. I would talk about this all the time when we talk about Minnesota Rocker. I love when Skyline is map 4 in their series. I don't think they should open with it, as we saw in that opening map number 1 versus Carolina. They're able to steal that away. And then you get some reps in, you get them warm and comfortable, you get get a couple of pieces, and I mean, sometimes you can just never stop that guy.
I just find it weird that, for Carolina Royal Ravens, why are they picking Skyline? You give Minnesota, their 2 best maps in the series. We were talking about in the green room where it's like red card, Minnesota have love. You're able to steal that away 10 seconds, like comes down to the wire. And then you got to go into their other hard point that they love if you're Minnesota. And it's like you just put yourself in a tough spot if you're Carolina. You could have picked Rewind. They've never played it on the season. So I guess in scrims, it's just that bad that they're just not even willing to put it in a series, and they're willing to play Minnesota's 2 best maps.
And on top of that, like, why are we playing Minnesota on protocol control? That is the only map that they have won in the last 5, 6, 7, and for some reason on South Carolina Royal Ravens, like, they're 50-50 across the board when it comes to control maps, so they could have really played anywhere else, but they decided to pick that protocol. Don't love that call.
Gio now joins us live in the Monster Winner Spotlight. Gio, congratulations. No game 5 ice required tonight. You get it done in the hard points. Talk me through the series, because you guys saw Optic, of course, fall short in the previous match. You were 40 points behind at the start of the match. What did you guys talk about?
Man, we're just talking about how we gotta just keep winning, bro. We gotta keep winning. No matter how far they get ahead, we've got to play our game and just keep winning. Guarantees, no matter what.
Guarantees only. Love that.
Big win for you guys on San Minnesota Rocker. Gio, congratulations. And as we kind of close out this stage heading into DreamHack, what was y'all's biggest focus during the stage? And do you feel like you accomplished it or not?
Our biggest problem right now is like control. We're definitely gonna have to work on our control. And right now it is moving like in the good ways, but we gotta keep making sure we keep on hard on our controls for sure.
Gio, talk me through that 1v2. So you're laying down, right?
Pause.
Yeah.
That is our scuff play of the game. Production, are we ready? We're jumping the gun. Let's do it.
Yeah, so you're laying down, you're pre-aiming the bomb right here, and you're thinking you're going to catch somebody, so talk me through it.
So when they stun me, the back hedge, I'm like, bro, I know this idiot's gonna go you to my bonfire. So that's why I go bonfire, because he stuns me. So I knew he was gonna do that. It's such an easy read. So I go bonfire, I kill him, I wrap around all this. I'm like, bro, it's planted for a secret. TJ is gonna go mid. So that's why I go back to our close and look mid. So that's his only play.
Yeah, I mean, you're in so many clutches this map. You just know when you get in that situation over and over in your head, I know you're thinking like, one of these is gonna go through the hoop.
Yeah. They got it, right? I mean, one of them got to fall.
Yeah, that was a huge round, man. It gave you guys the momentum going forward.
Round 11 ice from Gio. We need a little bit more ice. You guys are now just 30 points back of Optic. More questions for the Rocker, though, because we haven't had a chance to talk to him in the winner circle in a minute.
Yeah, so for you guys, like, what's obviously the goal is to make it to champs, but what's a realistic goal headed into the major? You guys think you got what it takes to make a run all the way through Sunday?
I honestly think we do, bro. We have the teamwork, we have the passion. It's just about making sure when we go into the games, not getting over ahead of ourselves. A lot of our losses is we get over ahead of ourselves, so we gotta make sure we stay composed in mid-game and just keep working on ourselves and like don't get over ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
Absolutely, and it's kind of just like with that mentality as you head into the major, how do you make sure everybody is on the same page? Like, is anybody kind of the leading voice when it comes to that mentality?
Oh yeah, Kenny most definitely is the leading voice of that. He always makes sure we keep our head straight, mental good. He's a good guy, a good vet.
You guys outslayed in that game 4. You dominate a 3-1 victory to stay in the running. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That's Gio. That's Minnesota Rocker. And a day of upsets continues. Boston versus Thieves. Boston's had their number on land. Do they do it online again tonight? Look no further than Snoopy, the Mexican Wonder, gets it done.
Visit scuff.co/CDL for your chance to win the Road to Champs giveaway and join us at CDL Champs.
The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
Alright, man. Let me see. I haven't done these matches. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I mean, actually, I definitely would rather watch this fucking Game 7. Why is this Game 7 so early, bro? It's at 2:30, right? Why is it so fucking early, bro? Is there 2 games tomorrow? Oh, the Game 7's on Sunday. Oh, it's on Sunday. Okay, hold on. Never mind. I thought it was tomorrow. Who's playing on Sunday? LAG and Breach. Ah, damn, the fucking Optic and Ultra match. And then Rock. Damn. Oh, why can't Optic play last, man? Fuck, man. This is at 2:30. I'm gonna be honest, on Sunday I'm probably not watching this Rocker and Surge. I'm probably gonna watch the second half of Game 7 over Rocker and Surge. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll tell you right now, I would much rather watch that. Well, unless it's like a blowout. We'll see how it is at halftime. They're doing intros. Alright, cool. Oh fuck, he's doing their intro. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the score is looking. Because this is at 2. So this will be. This should take like an hour. Actually, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Breach is not that good. I don't know. Maybe this could be close. Hopefully not. This is supposed to start at 3:30. This will probably start at like 3. Probably, and it's probably, I mean, dude, Ultra might just piss on them or something. I don't know. Honestly, we'll see. See how the timing works out. The Cavs, I mean, they had some injuries, but like they were still, I don't know, they were pretty ass.
Boston Breach, 6 matches between the two teams. Only
I don't think,
2
did
wins,
people really believe that they were
surprising
like
if you've been
legit
watching
though?
Our majors, Boston, they're good for top 6, but LA Thieves, you just won Major 3. Let's start with this squad. A slow start to Major 4, coming off the big dub.
It was a slow start, but I mean, you obviously head into that Vegas Falcons match, and it feels like, well, they've walked right back in again. So for LA Thieves, it's kind of a bigger question mark. I feel like this will be a really good series to kind of test where they are actually at heading into the major, simply because you can't take those 2 losses, one to ATL and one to Miami, with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and like there's been 2 times in the season where they look like they were slumping a little bit, right? The major, where they come in, they lose round 1. You know who that's to? It's to Boston. The first qualifier where they're looking a little little bit slow, and you're like, are these guys the super team we thought they were? Who'd they lose to? Boston, right? So Boston, 2-1 against these guys on the season. They've been very comfortable in it, and for LA Thieves, I think it's a great test to see where they're at.
That mustache on Hydra is looking ferocious today. Let's take a look at where
Thieves not even in his chair, man. Come on, man.
At her standings going into Major 4. Yeah, they're both at 1 and 2. Allie, at the start of the we had 5 teams at 1 and 2. Optic, they're now at 2 and 2 with Minnesota's win. They're up to 2 and 2. It's starting to look like LA Thieves, Breach, Carolina. Who else is going to start in the elimination bracket potentially?
Potentially, and that's got to be one of them, right? And you look at this, you want to say, okay, LA Thieves are certainly the favorite in this one, but then you look at the numbers, like Boston Breach have the edge in a 2-1. And what's interesting about this matchup when you talk about both teams is LA Thieves have been struggling on their attack this split, so their attacks and search and destroys, their breaks, they're 12th overall in the league. Boston, on the flip side, they've been struggling in their defense right now. Their holes are bottom 4 in the league right now. You go in their search and destroy, that's sitting at bottom 2 in the league right now. So it's kind of going to be interesting when the series when they go up match
map 1, no, don't do that.
One's going to be working on attack, and one's working on the defense.
Map 1 is red card, I think, right? We have a bunch of map 3 unders.
There's no one really going to
I wouldn't do a map 1 under.
Are they kind of hard stuck at the 7th seed? What are they playing for today?
It really has felt like that. Like they've been hard stuck. They're playing today to prove that they can consistently beat like top teams, you know. And it's been Hardpoint getting away from them a little bit recently. That was one of the ways they were able to get through Thieves last time. Is their excellent Hardpoint, right? So for Boston, looking to get that back in the control in this matchup, Chris. It's just an auto loss. Like they played them 3 times. They haven't won a single control round up against them.
Yikes.
It's been tough. Obviously, they've had some great strides in the game mode, but LA Thieves, it's just a tall task. So, you know, when you look at the maps right here,
who did they lose to last time?
Extremely important. We've seen some big red card wins from them.
Who were they losing to last time?
They gotta win map 1.
I'm looking at the numbers here, Allie. So we've got.
Well, it was Vegas, huh? Vegas was winning offenses on them? Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. Fred also shit on them. I don't think anyone on... I mean, I guess Snoopy could, but like, probably not. I did see the fights, yeah.
LA Thieves in 3.
Actually good fights. I think
actually, with my numbers, I'm kind of leaning Boston here. I think
I'm probably most interested in Kamza and DDP, honestly.
I think backs against the wall, they need to make it into winners.
Out of all of them.
Merc and Maven on the mic. Match number 3, let's go.
Yeah, both teams 1 and 2 kind of looking for that winner start. I guess I'm hoping Thieves start to get back into form. I don't know. What's the most fun story?
I don't know what my sense is. They have like some weird numbers now, right? It was 5, whatever that translates to.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good time. Yep. I don't know. That's probably what you're looking at, I suppose. But I
they're
mean,
probably the favorites. Even at 1 and 2, they're probably still the favorites going in.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one sloppy weekend.
Yeah.
I still think, like, let's say Ilya wins and Islam wins. I don't think that fight is off the table. Like, I think it still could maybe happen, and it would be even bigger.
A major where you're in a must-win scenario, and that's where we're at. There's a lot of teams right around 2 and 2, 1 and 2 right now. So, yeah, qualifier heating up.
Yeah, no, I just want want some storylines heading into Major 4 and the end of the year. Things get a little more interesting with that Rocker win and Optic loss. We'll have more to chat about, I'm sure, as we get deeper into this weekend. Some huge matches coming Sunday, but focus to these 2 teams, how the map or 5-map layout played out. What do you think?
I don't know how you win a respawn here. I mean, right chart, you're undefeated on the year. On the year, if you're LA Thieves on Hardpoint. Rewind, Hardpoint, you're very solid outside of your phase matchups. Vault Control, you're 15 and 2 on the year. I don't know if there is a respawn opening here for Boston.
Well, what, the Hacienda search will be their pick, so you hope you answer back in the map 2 where you come out and shock him and somehow steal this map 1. We'll see if Breach will be...
Dude, even if he loses to JDM, then he's definitely coming back down. And then they will fight for sure.
Right over to Scrap. Starts out 3-0. Hydra thought having a kill there. Doesn't end up finishing it, but now these fun no aim assist battles here over the hedges. Finally, Envoy gonna end up dropping.
Yeah, I was talking to Amos. I mean, the one player he loves, well, that loves this matchup is Snoopy versus LA Thieves. So, I mean, you know, he's a guy that can step up, play with the best of the best, have these big-time moments. We've seen it on land. We've seen it in the respawns. We'll see if he can do it here again today. I mean, this is a team in LA Thieves throughout the year. Sometimes just come out slow in series, get upset. So, maybe there's a chance for Breach.
Yeah, I think Breach, even though they haven't really necessarily made like a crazy run at a tournament. They still are like this just consistent big dark horse to me. I more think like consistent, sure, in some ways, but they can get hot and beat a top team. Like whereas like I don't think some of the other bottom tier teams can really do it. Like they've showed they can.
Yeah, and a lot of the bottom tier teams kind of like rely on like an S&D, a 2-3-5. Like they've shown even from day one they can beat the best in
a respawn.
Hardpoint or Control was looking better last stage. Now we're back to being winless there again. So
no, you're right. You should just clarify Hardpoint because there was a month of good control. Well, you got just a few seconds left here. Scrap is stabbing people as Cammy drops on rotation. You've got Thieves set up. Scrap will be top window looking to get damage in. And looking to secure position by the next Hardpoint.
Dude, Islam's actually probably bigger than Bilal, actually. Pretty sure he is.
I have no idea he got 3. Spawning back parking, then you'll get 3 players that will pop for breach. Basically everyone that Envoy put into the blender.
Yeah, I mean, now they just have to find Snoopy. Envoy's going to spawn up, look for him right away. Some shots in the back to Hydra, but he's in a recenter onto the forehead of Awakening. And I think why we don't see red card much from LA Thieves, why they're undefeated, I don't know. They make it seem like a very cool, calm, and collected Hardpoint when, as we know, it's just not. It hasn't been. The only reason this is what it is because Cammy somehow spawned stage on them.
No, I think this is the ultimate map. It is a very fun one to cast and watch when it's like good teams.
When it's two bad teams.
When it's 2 bad teams, I want to vomit. It's just, dude, and yeah, Thieves, or sometimes one good team. Like one good team makes it look great. And Thieves definitely make it seem
this is the last match.
A little bit slower, a little bit more.
I don't know what the odds are. They have odds out for that fight yet? I seen the
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I got nothing to say about this piss Hardpoint, so we're gonna talk about this fight. Cause I seen Ilya was like minus 300. Kamzat was like minus, I think 220. But I don't think I've seen the Islam odds yet. I'm about to look. Hold on.
If they pick up Envoy, he's gonna be the last one. Scrap getting tagged, but still alive. Gonna need to win a one-on-one. He's able to do that. Can he get a second? He gets help from Ghosty.
Yeah, Boston is ass.
Continue to soak the time. He's need to win a one-on-one sometimes from that position.
He's having a great time down there. He's finding more kills. He's getting more kills. Envoy, by the way, he was able to earn a Hellstorm, so they have that to work with. And this is just kind of what I mean. I mean, somehow you blink and they're up 100 plus points.
Scrap might be close too. He's only on 4 in a row.
Oh yeah, they got Islam at minus 200.
So he has one. So what, you have 2 Hellstorms now?
Yeah, that's about right.
It has been a slaughter, a volley of kills though for Boston Breach, and now we'll see if they can turn camera into.
That might be the lowest. Hold on, is that his lowest odds he's ever had? That's probably the lowest odds he's ever had. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his lowest odds ever.
Here comes the first big break chance. They'll pick up 2. Oh, the reads there from Ghost. He came with the fight.
I was just like counting before this, right? But you have a 100-point lead, and you were only outsniped by 5 kills, right? So that's just kind of what we're talking about. The way they play this map, they just understand it better than others.
I'll look after this. I can check. But maybe one of his early fights was that low, but even versus Volk, he was like minus 400 or something.
You might need one to combat the multiple you have on the other end of it, but you need more than just the streak. You need some objective work. Made a little bit prettier with actually a real solid hold there at camera. Can we get better now into the second set?
It's 130 to 50.
Before he dropped. P1 about the pop. Let's get ripping and roaring. Envoy first in.
Yeah, you already have the setup. You have Hydra outside stage, so some pressure on that side of the map. Ghosty making sure nobody's working through the flank inside it.
Dude, honestly, the kills aren't that crazy for the score.
Making sure they can work up the stairs.
What the fuck is Boston doing?
Yeah, the timing there just impossible for Envoy. Like, you know, you hope your hill player, like we're talking about Scrap, like you have a one-on-one, maybe you have to win. Like he's just getting pushed out from both sides. Nothing that he's really able to do. Purge's multi gonna help turn this into more time for Boston Breach, and slowly but surely that 100-point lead disappearing as you chain together a few. And really, you think from Cameron out of the P1, you've got what, 10 points or so for your Thieves?
Yeah, not many.
About it. As good as Thieves have been, they've slowed down a bit. It's been the rallying cry from Boston Breach. Thieves, though, trying to turn this around, push their lead out again. Let's hear the comps now from Thieves.
In ticket, dead. Back. Please, red it. Give me. Red dead. Stage. Camera, 1 minute. Red door awakening. Red door awakening. Get time. Yeah, I got it. Still there. First spawner. Red door awakening. First spawner.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream. What time? Wait, what time is the Celtics game? I don't know. At 7, yeah. So probably once that ends, that should be over by like 10 o'clock or something. Probably before that.
What's gonna be sidewalk or sidewalk? Sidewalk. Dead. Not me. Soap. I love you. Stage. First guy, Cammy. It's Cammy, then first. Sidewalk. Absolute. I can still go. Hard sidewalk. You backed up right edge. Sidewalk. One's goalie. Or stage still. Stage. In the corner. Watch out the van. He's one dead.
Wait, hold on, let me see how Thieves plays this, because Hydra has a sub out. I'm sure Envoy does.
I'm gonna put Chesky, bro. Yeah.
So Thieves is running double subs on this. I think Rocker's just weird. Yeah, Envoy has a sub. I think Rocker's just fucking weird.
And then outer after that. Look out in the spawn. They spawn in front. Alright, yo, one in spawn, one front. Nice. Now, all front though. It could be outer. I can get you outer. I have it. Yes, spawn right now. File then. Nice. 3. Missing, Hydra hand. I got all your eyeball out. Awakening. Never got outer. There's 2 outer front, like deep outer front. You can't let me outer, Nathan. Okay, I got back to it. Back to outer. One shot mid. EP1, you see? Alright, one more to the outer after that. Outer to the hill,
Bro, Rocker had 4 ARs. Even Estro had AR out. They had 3 perma ARs, and then Estriel pulled one out for half the game. They were just, I don't know.
I'm cruising.
I thought maybe that was the new meta, because then Carolina did the same. They at one point for P1 and P2, Rocker and Carolina, there was 8 ARs on the map for every P1 and P2. No one had a sub.
Now what can he do though? The rest of his teammates kind of drop around him. He's gonna have the pressure. Can he be the hero that Scrap was last time at stage?
I thought maybe it was like a new meta or something, but no, I think those are just 2 dog shit teams.
15 points needed for the dub. Thieves back dominating.
So Thieves is playing it normal.
15 more health with the objective, but the SMG's starting to go off. 27 for Envoy, another streak earned. He's calling in the fireworks. A map 1 done.
All right, don't say maybe he'll get better efficiency.
All right, Thieves locked in today. That's what I like to see.
To listen during the listening when they were like,
nice easy win.
Please get the guy goalie. Hydra's like, I got him. And Hydra kills him, and then the streak hits him. I was like, oh well, I guess we were both trying to get him. But no, I mean it's a dominant win. Yeah, there was a little stretch there where Breach started to make a run, kind of from what Camera through the P1 started to bring it back a bit.
Yeah, but even like in the listen when things, I don't know, it seemed scrappy at like P2 and P3. They still ended up with like 40 points on both of those.
Yeah.
Like just finding the time. I mean, Envoy with some big multi-kills throughout those scenarios. But it's like, even when it felt like Boston was in a good spot spawning the back archers, you had the streak, they still got
the only map Boston could win is this S&D, I think. They're playing Boston on their best S&D.
Yeah, I just like, I don't know, I like listening to their comps. Like Ghosties.
No one even got any kills, really, because it was just a quick-ass game.
Knows where spawns are,
and then there's
who's up.
There's always just small talk. Everyone's talking about what they're doing or how they want to break. They're responding to each other when someone makes a call, like, yeah, I hear you, doing stuff. It was really, really solid. I mean, yeah, everything you call doesn't always work out. There could be some frustration.
Challengers is never in my life would I fucking
I liked it.
That's why they're one
be
of the best
seated in challenges, man. Imagine that.
But yeah, this is why teams don't play them on red charge. Now 9-0 on the year. I don't know if they're going to see it much more.
I'm pretty sure I could probably just buy any challengers
We've been
team.
excited for this team since it was formed. And we are
I don't know if there's a point. You don't make any money, but
conversation yet. But I think since like the phase takeover in the CDL,
college stuff.
the team has had
I don't know.
Chance, maybe the best chance to like have year after year of
that guy's still around.
Just, I mean,
what does he do now?
It is, and yeah, they just have 1 tournament win, so not going to get too far ahead of ourselves, but they have the talent to do it. The comms are great. The in-game knowledge seems strong. I mean,
I got no passion for this dog shit game, man. Hey, back in the day when the game was fun. This game is terrible.
This is like they're people destroying teams in hard.
Oh yeah, so like,
Zuma for sure loses money, but Zuma gets like some content out of it, so he's probably alright.
Untouchable. They can just do Hardpoint Thieves, but they can't, as they show us year after year. But Scrap and the boys feeling good. Scrap and Hydra both in the year MVP conversation. We'll just see if they can take Major 4 and match phase with the 2 wins on the year. maybe the favorite headed in, but right now sitting at 1 and 2 in the qualifier, just trying to make sure they get a winner's bracket start.
I think the only person that makes money is the Omit guy, because people actually, the league actually like buys out his players. He might make some money actually. I don't think anyone else is making any money.
Getting rid of Skyline. I mean, that's surprising. I think that's just probably off recent scrims performances.
Yeah, no, could be. I mean, Thieves can be discussing there too.
No, I know they don't have like. It could be one of the things of they haven't played in a while. Let's try to run it.
True, it's probably hard to target. It's hard to target Thieves.
Yeah, but when they caused the upset at the major, they won Skyline. So, a bit surprised there. But I'm sure again, scrims go into it. We don't have all day.
Yeah, we don't have the full picture. But all right, we're 1 into this. We now get to search and destroy. Cammy has been great for Breach. They've had some brilliant moments.
Yeah, I think that guy's got to be older than me.
Thieves are just kind of a well-oiled machine. Not a whole lot of weaknesses, despite the fact they're 1 and 2 right now. And when I say this stuff, I mean there's not a lot of weaknesses when they're playing at their best. They're obviously not always playing at their best, but I think they know now the pressure's on a little bit.
They don't want to start losers.
They don't want to start losers.
There's a ton of teams at 2 and 2 right now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I think they'll get in 2 and 3. Probably not, or it'll be like some weird tiebreaker.
Yeah, there'll probably be somebody gets in at 2 and 3, but who knows how that'll play.
Yeah, you don't want to be a part of that. So they know that they're locked in, and again, we've said it. Like I think that pressure probably helps them.
No, and I think that we just saw a very similar thing. I think with like Surge, right? Like Surge started out slow. They needed a big win. They came out and had a brilliant victory. They're also trying to get back to winners. Start, maybe make a run.
Did he go Wait, did he? Well, actually, yeah, he probably did, because on that Skyline, he was like -15 alone just on the Skyline. Damn, he died 108 times. Wait, Nero finished with 220 interactions. Hello?
It is, but also like Cammy and Awakening have a lot of clutches.
He went -10 on the Skyline.
Yeah, but normally when we cast
he went -13 on the fucking controls.
That duo fine. They just run at you consistently, and if they're winning early gunfights, good luck slowing them down.
Getting right to it. AR in hand for Purge. Scrap though. He's gonna take out Cammy immediately, and well, things fall to pieces. Purge like, dude, no, I'm trying to get out of here. Soupy does get a kill.
Wait, I do have the Wake. I forgot about Wake. How many kills did Wake get map 1? Like 22, 23 or something? He actually did okay.
Purge, how important they are. Well, this would be a massive.
I don't know if Purge should be ready. All 3 are through B. Doors
check after this.
Open. Ghosty, he's gonna hang. This is such a heads-up play by Ghosty. Just wait. They could be in there. He waits on the staircase, finds the kill. So now Snoopy, he gets spotted. Throws a little vert nade. Not gonna connect. Very patient as LA Thieves.
Flying out, hoping maybe they line up.
Let me just check.
Takes out 1, but that will be the end of it. Thieves, yeah, I mean they win that top halls fight, going to 4v2 advantage really quickly.
21. Oh, we're good. I need him under 50.
Yeah, no, Ghosty, this is a map like Ghosty's had some insane clutches.
I have a bunch for this map 3, so I don't know. I'm just waiting for this map 3.
And where they're gonna need
I need Boston to get shit on.
Where the control gameplay has been for both these teams. I mean, if Breach lose this, you're thinking 3-0. Yeah. Then again, I mean, today's not exactly gone how I expected it to go. Well, just based on our first series, I did not see it going that way. That kind of threw me for a loop.
I would be if they want to control, I'd be very surprised.
Same. Well, we felt that way against. No, that was Cloud9. Never mind. That was Cloud9. It's a different team. Different team. I was trying to think. I was like, didn't they just beat FaZe in control? And we were surprised on how standing, but no, that was definitely Cloud9. Hydra looking for the opening. Oh, he's playing good bait now, getting the shots out from enemy, getting info. Envoy's trying to get
Boston's here, though. They've read this. They did not fall for the B flank. Yeah, as a fake. That was supposed to be a 2-2 split with a fake over towards B, hoping for a rotation.
Boston is good at this map. I'm going to check their record again. I know this is their best map.
Yeah, thanks.
That's one of those things you'd be like, I cannot believe they did this.
This round is over.
Both these first 2 rounds have been decided the second the first fight goes down. Barring some kind of miracle out of Hydra and Ghosty. Ghosty's pulled off by a couple of 1v3s here. He's had some awesome clutches.
You got a free pick.
Hold up now. Ghosty making it a little more interesting. He's dead now. Great job by Awakening. And he's dead.
Now, I don't know if he's just not giving them a kill. That's what
Did he jumped out the map.
It was a little weird, the transition there, but yeah.
Yeah, hopped outside the map. I mean, that's just...
Wait, why did Wait, hold on. They're taking it serious. They're not even giving away free kills. Hold on. What is Breach's record on this?
Someone also gets spotted fences. Like, that can't happen because that's going to keep that player...
They're 8 and 3 on this map.
To check A.
They're really good at this map.
So it doesn't go the Thieves' way there. Good job by Boston Breach, and now They tried to get aggressive top halls, but completely got kind of slaughtered into the blender. Different look now. There'll be a fences hit towards A. Everybody headed that way. There is going to be a defensive presence from Thieves. You're going to have numbers here for Breach, for a second at least. The numbers matter, though, because Ghosty gets the first. Awakening bringing it back. Cammy gets some great damage in as well. Can't pre-fire or get the angle to seal the kill.
Yeah, I'd say, I think if you're Breach, you know you don't have anyone top hall. They have top window control. Just, you're happy it's a 3 versus 3 after that.
There was a moment where maybe they win that first. They get that first kill. They could just kind of bully their way out of the point.
Envoy's just kind of lurking. Does anyone run out to him? He heard that door. His head spun.
Scrap backing up. Envoy finds the timing and the
flank. He sees the bomb, and that's the round.
Last guy Awakening. He does level up when he's last alive. It's a known fact. 99 Awakening now comes out. $25 seconds to go. Everybody's here. Best of luck with this.
Oh, he's leveling up.
Oh, dead. Nothing you can do now.
What?
Nothing you can do now.
Almost still got a kill. Almost still got a kill. But yeah, just great first blood. And yeah, Boston tried to get out of there, but you just heard it. The sound cue goes off. Envoy, he's just in the middle of the map. He's hoping someone's going to rotate through Fountain, or he has an easy hop up in a great position. Gives the job to the teammate, has an easy flank.
And here's the flank you're talking about. That was a little awkward there from Arvidas with the dead body. They get the tracking on the second shot
too, like down the stairs.
Yeah. But he had an excellent map 1. Big play here in the search and destroy as well. Again, kind of a must-win type map for Breach. They're getting real aggressive. A side, getting a lot of info.
Another fake, because you have Envoy with bomb at A.
This time, though, they don't give up the info. I don't think he gets spotted, so they are going to wrap out this time. Like you said, last time they kind of get a spot on player fences.
It's a very unique round, but the problem is this is so slow. Boston have cleared B now, so they know this is an A hit.
Is it a fake on top of a fake, Joe?
It may be. I think we're just waiting them out.
And it looks like Awakening's going to stay.
Because they have no info. It's just one team's on the outer part of the map and one team's on the inner part.
Oh, okay. This is an absurd round. 3v3 now. That's bombed down, though. Yeah. Get eyes on Snoopy. That's a fastball. Almost catches Scrap.
What's his time?
Right
Awakening might end this round. Oh, he doesn't go patio side. Dude, if Awakening goes the other way, he's behind all 3.
Yeah, but he's leveled up again.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, this is a very difficult position. Wins the first fight. Can he get out? Nope. Not able to get out. Thieves take it. Awakening left in a 1v3 again. And yeah, it takes a different route. Maybe he...
Hey, I think we're good, bro, on the 100s, bro. Thieves is not trolling today. They're taking it serious.
But yeah, I mean,
they know they need to win this.
Left his teammates in a 3 versus 2.
They can't fuck around.
A little bit quicker. I mean, they have to buy time for him, of course. But he was on an island. They ended up going fences, and Thieves just playing with so much patience. I think they just kind of know the type of players they're going up against in this Breach team and hoping they run into them.
Game is looking terrible. It's a 3-0. Thieves is focused up today. Look, they're not even like laughing. They're focused up.
This
would be a quick 3-0.
He can call, well, be a guy that calls round. He can have
game, yeah.
Those big play moments early in the search and destroy. Not really letting him get away with much so far. Cammy, who's been maybe the best search player for Breach, he's 0-3 right now. Snoopy thinking about it, but the stun will kind of back him up. Working with Purge Secret. We're stalled out for a second. Cammy's gotten pretty far pushed up fences. Not really spotting a whole lot, I don't think.
I was thinking you want to get out to him. But Snoopy's down in Secret with bombs, so they're going to just attack top halls. This is an interesting map so far.
No, it is.
I feel like most of the time on Hacienda, first 40 seconds, we're planting a bomb. Both teams being very patient on how they're working up the map, but now we're into a 3 versus 3.
Dude, you see nothing over here that entire time, and then the second you're like not looking, Ghosty just takes space.
And then Hydra is able to find the flank. And I think this is why you see a lot of fast plans, because you just get choked out on these bomb sites.
Bro, Awakening's been last live 1v3 for like 4 rounds in a row or something.
This is actually getting ugly.
I talked about leveling up. He's not had a chance.
Yeah, nice control.
It's not. I say that because she's almost.
We'll be out of here. Quick day.
Just that thing in my head. Okay.
solid.
Really like made up this stat about him. But he's getting.
I don't even got nothing to say. They're just
much he can do. Thieves take another one. Yeah, no, it's been an interesting hacienda. It has.
Stick to your guns. Like play with speed, get a bomb down quickly, force them to have to retake. This sort of patient game is, you can just tell they want to pick you apart.
Yeah, it's not really their game.
No.
They've been talking to Slasher or something. Changing their.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't got nothing to say. They're just they're shitting on them, man. I appreciate them for making it a quick day, man. Thank you.
That's the problem with it. And I hear what
Go
you're
ahead, go ahead and get out of here.
Yeah.
I think the Celtics game starts in like an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, risks like that, unfortunately, yeah.
Cool.
That's one of those plays that could work. It just doesn't. Oh.
Almost lined up both.
Wake, last alive once again.
Good shots there from Hydra.
Wake 1v3 for the fourth round in a row.
Bro, what is going on? It's every round. It's literally like all but one round, I swear to God. Nowhere to go.
Why did he let him run through? I think he was trying to take him hostage.
How did he get through?
No, yeah, he must have got insane timing with the guy because there was a guy holding right side door, right?
Yeah,
he just looked the other way.
He looked right, yeah.
Oh, I thought he let him go. I thought he was trying to assassinate him.
No, yeah,
it was Envoy.
He went drive side.
Yeah. No, that must have been insane. Insane little timing there, but Envoy, well, he won the round here. Purge has got to trade that out. Envoy, 3 HP, survives to see later in the round.
And this is just game prep, right? This is just prep for the type of team that you're playing. You know what they like to do.
Yeah, I'll bet you $5 Awakens will be in a 1v3.
It's making a 1 versus 4.
Clearing top balls. Now he's going to fight this from mid. Got a car in play for a second and it's gone. Hydra finds the timing, finds the pick, and the fact that he gets away. Unreal play there from Hydra. Sets up Envoy then. Awakening will not be last alive this time through. But as much as Boston Breach needed to win this map, I do not believe they're going to. It's going to end the way
for top halls control.
It's going to end the way it started. Purge and Snoopy in the 2v4.
No pressure on a bomb, just...
Nothing was working.
No.
They were just hard countered every step of the way, it feels like.
I mean, again, this is just props to Thieves, how they're playing this.
Props and preps, I think.
All right. Hey, just go ahead and die, man.
Purge last alive.
Hey, Purge. Just go ahead and die, buddy. Thank you. All right, now this is what I've been waiting for. Hold on, this map 3 is important though. All right. Let me see what we need. I took a lot of unders on this. Hold on.
You can almost tell, I swear, like seeing the boss.
Let me kill his weight getting this S&D. Has this scoreboard worked all day today? Is the scoreboard fixed now? It worked. I think it worked all day today. Wake has 5. All right, cool.
Just early off, I don't know, man. Just didn't play like their kind of game.
Okay.
It didn't seem that way.
So Wake has 26. I need Wake under 24. Okay, Wake under 24. I need Snoopy under 22 and a half. I need Cammy under 21. Ghosty under 22.
Yeah, no, that seems to be the case.
Yeah. Okay.
Reminder of the maps and modes.
We can work with that. No, this is the last match. This is the last match, and this is the last map. I'm pretty sure. So we got about another 10 minutes. Timing worked out really well. Dude, this Steve series is what? Less than 30 minutes? Like, how long has this been? Hold on. This shit started...
Talk to us about the first 2.
Dude, my DoorDash is still
26 minutes ago.
Let's take a look here.
It's gonna be like a
Search and Destroy 615
35-minute series.
It's not a very long highlight reel, Allie, but there's
the
a
Rocker series is like an hour and a half.
Red players in it, specifically by a couple of names, like, I don't know, Scrap, maybe Ghosty, maybe Hydra, maybe some Envoy mixed in there. This map 2 was just clinical outside of LA Thieves. I think Merc said it really well about Breach. Like, everything they were trying just wasn't working out. I go back to the round where 2 of them literally just run up mid, try to find an open lane, and Envoy's like, you guys thought we're not even buying the trade, let alone the first blood. So this is unfortunate from the side of Boston Breach.
And you mentioned that this guy, Scrap, it looks like he's using less bullets to secure kills than anyone else in the lobby. Is that due to his teammates doing early damage, or is he just hitting headshots?
Bro, he's just extremely accurate. Like hitting center mass every gunfight. Scrap is like actually different. We talk about AR players. He's unreal. And to the game plan from Thieves, I think the biggest thing, like my biggest takeaway from what they did here was they took away mid from them. There was a couple rounds where Purge tried to like a late play, get bottom rugs and make a play, sniffed it out immediately. Or the round that Ali mentioned where Envoy's just waiting for Snoopy or Purge to try to get down low into secret, finds both of them right away. And, you know, upon doing so or getting information, then Thieves would then take their own space, right? So Boston not able to get away with a lot of things that they usually do on Hasi, puts them in a precarious spot because you got to go into vault control. This is tough.
Let's take a look at map number 1. If Boston loses map 3, by the way, there will be 4 teams with 1 and 3 records going into their 5th match this weekend. Here's a look at Envoy and friends doubling up on the scoreboard, 250 to 125 something.
Yeah, Envoy had an insane start to this map as well. He already goes like double positives, open things up.
You're a good map.
Gives a good 40-point lead. From then on
Well,
out, it was just
just
like
in time for the end of this 3-0. What is Steve's record on vault control?
But nobody really took over. You see on screen, like when you're going up against
they're 15-2 on it.
Unfortunately, and I'm looking kind of at the ARs for the side of this.
Oh,
because
man.
Giga, again, when you're used to getting a 1.0, in this stage, you're getting a 0.7, you're going to feel the effects and respawn. It's unfortunately just how the cookie's going to
I mean, it's really
what are
only
their, I don't feel like finding their losses, but
and you look at it coming in, Boston dead last in all percentage this
what
split.
did they? I don't feel like finding their loss.
On a red card, Thieves breaking at will.
Is there a way I
Setups
can
super,
find
super
their
easy.
loss
Players
on
getting
it?
really aggressive.
Who do you think they lost
Boston,
to, like Ultra or
to
something?
what Clint and Joe were talking about, it just looks like they're hitting a slump right now at the worst imaginable time of the season.
I don't think there's a way for me to find that without clicking on each one, which I'm not clicking on all these.
LA Thieves in full control. And speaking of control, that is game number 3. How good is Boston at it? Well, last 4, not so good, but they started 7-0. Ali, how do we get back to the winning ways, or did everyone else just catch up?
Vegas doesn't play vault, that's why I'm wondering who their losses are to. Right here is one. Oh, they lost on protocol here.
It's just egregious. I mean, it's down about 0.10%.
I'm thinking they lost to Ultra.
You're gonna feel it.
Yeah, they've lost 3 Hasis in a row.
Hope they beat Ultra here. I don't know who they lost to.
Has still been solid in that spread of controls that you saw.
You got to shoot better.
Yeah, I mean, in this series.
Get back to that 1.1
Hope
KD.
they beat Breach on this one. I don't know. I can't find it. I don't know. I was just curious, but
shooters, always straight down the middle of the fairway.
I'm not looking through all their matches.
That's not true, but I swear, Allie's just slowly turning into Ant. Every time she says egregious, she's slowly turning into Ant. It freaks me out.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, no, it's happening.
Oh, they're not even in their chairs, man.
The graphic was perfect. Yeah,
Fuck, man. Hurry up. You don't need a break, man.
Seems to be slipping away from
Let's get it going, man.
7-0 from what were they? It was like 5-16 or something at that point.
Yeah, crazier stretch may have been the first 20 or so.
5-16. Yeah. True.
But no, honestly, the fact that that's impressive. Yeah, they turned it around.
Now 4 straight.
And I mean, they played some decent control teams, Surge, Optic, Ravens you throw in there, so it's not like they're losing to the bottom of the barrel teams in that game mode, but you're hoping, like, we put so much time into this, we're going to be good to go. Not happening.
Yeah,
Back to the drawing board.
Not happening, and maybe it is just the first, like, kind of online slump that these guys are going to hit. This is the standings and how it looks, so Thieves with the win here, right back in the mix. They beat, what, 4 teams then at 2-2. Still waiting for butts and seats for a couple of players, but hopefully we're into this map 3 quickly. Scrap and Envoy.
Yeah, Scrap was like shouldering, like, I don't know what he was doing, IRL.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're having a blast. I'm glad they're at least like sitting on the proper sides there, where it looks like they're talking to each other, not like one looking the other way. It worked out well. But now they're having a whole lot of fun. Fun to be had when you're up 2-0 and dominating in this series. This one has been casual and clean for Thieves. Looking real easy. Here's the road to Major 4 for Thieves. You win this, and then you just have Cloud9. So what? After coming out with a couple losses, you can win 3 straight, and being winners, being a good spot.
Yeah, it's tough for C9, which is what they're one of the teams sitting at 2-2. I mean, not the easiest matchup tomorrow for LA Thieves. C9.
Well, they're taking so long.
But it's one of those, if they're playing.
We all got unders, man. I don't know what the fuck's happening. They're taking so long. They're gonna come back relaxed, man. They were fucking locked in, ready to go. Now they're gonna come back on fucking just bullshit, man. I can already see. Don't like what's happening here.
Great time to do it. Easy flight to Dallas, middle of the country. Come join us. If you haven't got tickets, there are still VIP tickets available.
Fuck, man. Dude, why are they taking so long? Is he taking a shit or something? Like, what the fuck?
Right around the corner.
mean, that's what I'm most
They're
excited
taking
for
so
fans.
long.
You know, it's hard to watch every single game.
Yeah,
every
it's,
day,
it's
but
in
you
downtown
walk around,
Dallas.
check out some other games.
I don't even know. Wait, I don't even know where it's
people
being held at
all
actually,
dressed
but they're
up.
calling it
They've got
Dallas,
stuff to
but
do.
I don't know where it's
Last time I was
actually
at a
at.
convention. I mean, I've been to some E3s, I've been to some Gamescoms.
I think
All
it's
I
at the
remember from
big
Gamescoms
ass
is people
convention
just
center.
smell. I swear,
was insane.
people just need to shower. Like I still
Which
know
that
what
is
they do.
downtown.
There was a lot of people. There was a lot of booze.
There were so many people, and just people are scammers are stinky, dude. I just do you guys own deodorant? I just remember walking through a hall and just be like, it's just PO.
That was in Germany, so
Yeah.
Thieves has double defense,
Oh,
unless they are trolling.
why is that my one thing I remember? It is. It
Let's
really
see.
is. All right, last 5 controls. What we just showed. I mean, they're on a 4-loss streak after the 7-win streak.
I think
Basically, I need everyone under 20 kills, and I'm good, and I ain't gotta worry about it. Once people start getting into the 20s, then we're gonna start stressing out.
So we'll see.
So nobody over 20.
Control it, get back to the swing of things. But LA Thieves, I mean, their only losses really are to like FaZe and Control. Like FaZe and Thieves, just it's not even close in terms of Control.
Yes, no, 100%.
Yes, Thieves are on defense. All right, let's go.
More often than not, our
Please,
top
man.
teams are your just top teams in the league overall. Into the mix we go. See if Breach can find something to bring this back. I mean, it can be Snoopy's paradise. Purge's paradise. They can find so many openings here just like this. Find timings, get through, break up rounds. Comms have to be on point for Thieves. And you have to be able to watch 2 crosses sometimes.
Yeah, nice stun out of Purge. Josie does pick up the one player that was lurking B side off the break for Boston. Purge hoping to find his second, just centering a little bit off. But you're keeping people here, and Envoy just shoves the door in Awakening's face, and now you have to retain map control or try to regain it.
Great corner, Envoy, man. That's what I love.
If Hydra doesn't get that first multi-kill, if Purge gets
Love
it,
this guy, man. Guy's hiding in the corner. Good shit.
Kind of shifts.
Awakening's not funny in SMG.
Yep. I could have gone very, very differently, but at least pausing the clock at 47 seconds here for a moment and trying to get something done. Cammy, best of luck.
Oh yeah, Envoy's fucking pissing on him.
Unwinnable with the sub in your hand.
Might get a tick. We got one.
One tick is in.
One tick on B.
A chance for more.
As long as they don't cap A. Ghosty has 1 kill. Hey, we're looking great on Ghosty. Wake has 0 kills. Also looking good on Wake.
Back there by Purge. A progressing first bid.
Cammy not really doing anything either. This is looking good. This is looking very good.
Purge gets one, but that's it.
This
So
is
back to the
looking
drawing board.
extremely
We go for
good.
Breach with just over 30 seconds to go. This next wave of fights
Envoy is
gonna be huge.
pissing
That
on
is a
them.
snap
Hey,
on
remember
Envoy,
when I was
6-1,
telling y'all
5 straight out of him.
the lists or whatever? Envoy's like 3rd in the league in control or whatever.
Find that first. He's just been alive, top ammo. Just forcing them to have to fight through catwalk, then getting involved. Finally, he's taken down. Oof. Gonna stop that spree. Awakening is going to get on A and get a double. So maybe a chance here, but you still have multiple members for Thieves.
Yeah, and lives. Yeah, you're taking whatever ticks you can get. I doubt you're winning this round with 8 lives remaining, but can you get that second tick at least here? Maybe get a minute extension. Second tick is close, but it's Ghosty clearing it right now. The team gets smoked, and that second tick on A more than likely not going to come. Purge tries to line everybody up and drop them.
Good
Can't do
round.
it. So what, you get 1 tick on each.
That was a
point.
great round.
Boston will take those 2, but overall,
Now we need a quick Thieves offense.
Yeah, fundamentally, a couple multi-kills sort of change the tide there for LA Thieves, get them in the positions that they want to, but once they had map control,
I don't even think Thieves went like 3 dead once. I don't know if they ever even went like 3 dead.
No, and I think that's sort of the difference, right? We talk about with the top teams, just their ability to play their lives. When's the right time to go? When isn't the right time to go?
And we talked to Nasty about their control struggles a bit with Surge, and that's what he mentioned. He's like, we just go 4 dead too much. We just have these stretches where all 4 of us die and control just flips on its head. I mean, there were a lot of 3 deads for one team. I mean, Breach many times, but Thieves not running into that. Always keeping a presence near mid-map and keeping a pressure really to the back line of Boston Breach. You mentioned that stretch of Envoy where he's alive for 2 straight minutes. Break off. Back and forth. Breach technically numbers for a moment, but they didn't know where Envoy was.
Where does Hydra rank all time on pure ability? Top 5 for sure, I think. I think he's one of the best players I've ever watched, just like his POV.
And spot Cammy. Nice win there by Cammy. And put some damage in as Awakening is going to trade it.
I thought once Cammy swung off the heady, he was about to get fried, but no. Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, I was like, stay on the heady and just shoot him.
Gotta hit the slide, baby.
Itching to slide. All right, now Hydra.
He's pushed up. Can be one of the best in the game. I mean, you just think of like High Rise last year. Like when he gets the spots where he can get behind the enemy line or apply pressure from either side of it, he's just so good at finessing and finding openings. They deal with him really well.
And I think like maybe him and Shotzi are like the two. I feel like find themselves in the position pushed up hard side. Like, not many others, I feel like, find the timings in the openings the way they do.
Yeah, they 5-0'd Scrap.
Like that was sort of the key in stage
I think
one.
Kiz actually shit on him more than Hydra did, even I think in finals.
Down, but I feel like those two still find themselves pushed forward.
A little bit different breed, that's for sure. 14 and 7 out of Hydra right now. And A.
All right, they got A. Good
so
shit.
You have a minute 45 to work with, 4 life advantage. You're in a great spot here to take a 2-0 edge and, well, get close to closing out this series. Things don't work out for Envoy, though, on one side of it. Let's focus on the 3-man push now straight up towards B. Envoy is spawned in. He's going to get in to try and reinforce this. Actually, he's just kind of holding the push through, worried maybe there's going to be some presence from Breach.
A little bit of B.
Continue to take fights.
All right, we got a minute. Oh, they only got 7 lives. Oh, we're good.
Breach are able to clear them. And you only lose, what, a life? 2 lives? Like, you bring it back a bit.
Yeah, bring it back a bit, but there's still 90 seconds, so every little skirmish... Well,
no, sorry, 15 to 11. You got 4 lives. I just made that up. 15 to 11.
We got a minute, bro. We should be good.
It's more winnable. Hydra, though, again, finding his timings.
I don't know.
They're just so worried about him. No, that's a big double out of Awakening. Gives him a chance. 3 versus 6
There's no
now.
way they lose this round.
He's 8 and 14, but finds a huge time for the double. Thieves just going to try and take their time.
He thought so. Envoy was thinking, I'm going to go on
the the rest of them were taking routes, and I thought really taking their time to play the kills.
Maybe he wants to turn heads, right?
Yeah, no, true.
Probably turn heads.
That was a big kill by Wake. Hello? Don't you dare lose this round, you fucking morons.
Come off a spawn. That's going to be Scrap.
Don't you dare.
They're going to group up middle. Ghosty just sort of playing his life, but thankfully
Thank
you had a
you.
minute and a half to work with. You had so long. You find the pick. All down to Snoopy. He hits the nade. Another player is weak.
You gotta kill the...
Start to move. He's got to go. Nade.
Darren Till?
Time. Simtex hits, softens him up, and they'll deal
Who's
with
he fighting?
If there was less time, that might have been a really good defensive stand out of Stupid Awakening, because they did pretty well with what, the card they were dealt. But yeah, there's just so much time.
Got a little scary, but we're good.
Close this one out.
All right, now we just need a nice defense.
And also had the best play.
Oh, just some random
19
shit.
and 11. Awakening somehow doesn't get caught by Ghosty, and he wins that gunfight.
UFC.
That's real
I mean,
winnable.
just the main event. Honestly, I don't really care about the rest of that card at all.
Thieves still laughing it up, a round away from a quick 3-0, handling business in back-to-back series. Scrap your kill leader, Hydra right there behind him. Not shocked by that. Cammy having a tough one. See if he can turn it around here. Comes down to this offense.
Are these the correct kills? Is this? I think the scoreboard's fixed, bro.
They gotta win 3 straight rounds and 3 straight maps if they're gonna somehow do this.
It's actually
so far pretty good break. Immediate presence onto the point. 1 player in hole is Hydra. That's gonna hope to find a
I think
great
it's been good all day. I think we're good on the Cammy and Ghosty, bro. On that, I mean, we're pretty much good on everybody. I mean, Snoopy's getting a little up there.
One more chance, and it does. That 1 kill from Hydra, and well, that is the chance that they need. We talk about specific kills and their importance. There was one of them, and then Envoy just flies on in, hits the triple.
See, I thought Hydra pounced a little too late. I was like, as everybody dropped.
Yeah, but he still got 2.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong.
Yeah, you can. Well, you control. You control how many ads per hour. I don't control how they do it. You control how many per hour, and then they just run them. I think you can run them yourself. I guess I don't know if anybody does that, but
2 more bodies at this, and Ghosty gets the double.
you can play an ad.
Not done yet. They're making Breach work for this A capture, and they're gonna clear this.
Yeah, now Envoy's he's gonna be in ammo. This is where round 1. He was just so tough for them to find. Have everybody spawning poolside, as you're saying.
Well, you were just so close. I thought they were just trying to leave a body on it and clear it. to make them have to work that final
3
tick
dead,
again.
that's
But
good.
no, there's
4
no kills.
dead,
They're just putting it right
and
back
that
into
should
the
beat
bonus. It's gonna be
around.
4 dead, and with 30 seconds to go.
Can they decap? They're stressing me out.
Every gunfight's so crucial.
Decap
now.
that,
Scrap
man.
is putting damage into everyone. Maybe not walking away with kills, but that's literally one shot, 3 players.
Yeah, that's why he's running at him with a pistol, because he knows he's just like, I need a kill.
I want one. Oh, I can't get you. He's so fast and
What
elusive.
the
It's
fuck is
Snoopy.
going on?
Finally gonna catch him. The kill will come through.
Hello?
15 seconds to go now. Last effort for Boston Breach, and I mean the problem is the lives too. They just continue to be choked out. Can they get on it and get the extension and pull off some kind of miracle? Hydra one. I just got deleted. All right, Snoop talked about a miracle.
What the actual fuck, man? Come on, man. Dude. Don't you dare. Dude, don't you dare lose the round, man. Nah, they only got 2 lives. Okay.
That might seal it.
Holy
They
shit.
had to walk away with something there for the miracle, and they got absolutely nothing out of that wave of kills. Thieves.
That was, oh my god. Wait, what were the kills, dude? I think we're good on everything,
It's
man.
up there with one more dominant series on the year. Like you win what 6-1 the surge.
Only Snoopy's the only one.
You 3-0 here.
But definitely Cammy and
maybe the most dominant on the year, but
Ghosty are good for sure. Hold on.
Absolutely. You're right. I said that.
Like there was no chance, and I was like, Boston has a chance at this.
Nah, that's the
I
last
said that,
game.
and I immediately regretted it because it was just.
I don't know if they're gonna pull it up or I gotta back up.
What the hell just happened?
No, you're right.
I'll back up. Hold on. The scoreboard's working, so I thought they'd pull it up, but I don't know.
Snoopy, that can continue to be behind. They got absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'll show you right here.
Yeah, miracle's gone.
They had to walk away with something there for the miracle.
I don't think nobody on Boston gets a kill here. No, okay. This is it. Basically, this is it, because nobody on Boston gets a kill. And Ghosty's... Wait, Ghosty had 20. Wait, actually, hold on. Ghosty has 21. What do we need Ghosty at? Holy shit. I didn't realize Ghosty had 20. Wait, what the fuck? What do we need on Ghosty? Oh, I had Ghosty at 22. Oh my god. Why was that so close? Wait, I needed Ghosty at 22. I needed Cammy at 21, that's cool. I needed Snoopy at 22 and a half. And I need Wake at 24. God, I took 1 through 3. Oh, I'm good. I hit everything. Holy shit. When did Ghosty get 21? I felt like he wasn't even doing nothing the whole game, and then he has 20. He's 11 and 13, and somehow he had 21. What the fuck? When the fuck did he get all these kills? I didn't even notice he was popping off.
Immediate presence onto the point. Literally one.
He popped off at... Dude, he has 16 with 19 seconds left, and he just popped off at the end. Holy fuck. Snoopy had 22.
Shot.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh this. Hold on.
Of maps versus the Vegas Falcons.
I think it'll be here. I'll show you.
Right
That's the final.
Say
Everything
will
hit.
once again be the favorites, or one of the favorites.
Or at least my lines hit. I don't know. My lines all barely hit, other than Cammy, who got shit on, but Snoopy was 0.5 and Ghosty hit by 1.
Yeah, I mean, they've a lot of maps lost, a lot of 3-0s.
Damn.
That's 3 of them now for them in their 3 losses. Obviously, the big game 5 winning against Optic, but you know, for Boston, it's not even about like.
It was a little. It got a little scary.
Making strides forward and improving at things that they're bad at.
But we're good though.
There's been these series where they've rolled over.
It was a good day of picks. Very other than LAG just randomly getting shit on the control, every pick would have hit. The only one that didn't hit was Merc.
They've gotten cooked like this consistently.
Yeah.
Implies something's going wrong in their camp. And then to the side of LA, Thieves agree with everything Ali said. I mean, this is just Thieves like.
Well, that's the only reason I did it because Thieves has defense. If Thieves didn't have defense, I wouldn't have done that.
This is the team that won that championship.
Cammy got slammed today. I hate to say it, one of my favorite Scotsmans.
Do you know many Scots?
Or did they do an interview or no?
I got Marky B. Who else you know?
I don't know any.
Yeah, come at me, Al.
What was the final? Hold on, what's the final? Scrap had a 1.5. Envoy had a 1.4.
It's his opposition.
Yeah, they got shit on. Hydra didn't even have to do anything.
All 4 of them.
Yeah, so when you asked Ali, like, what was the thing she was most impressed by, she said Hardpoint. For me, it was the surge. I thought, you know, coming into this Boston, we're 8-3 on hot CSD. They get lost all the time. Well, LA Thieves were just so prepared.
Where the fuck is the interview, man?
Down the mid, not letting Snoopy get through, like, big plays. Their search looks terrifying.
I see that. Their search does look terrifying. The only reason it wasn't that impressive to me is because we've seen them play a lot of Pastia to Search and Destroy now, and that's easily one of their best maps. So to me, that was just kind of like they were expected to take that.
All right, well done, LA Thieves. This is a squad that now improves to 2-2. Right, you're right in the mix of things. You're probably looking at a 3-2. Who's their final?
Well, they
team
also
to
just
play
won
against?
3-0 back to
Cloud9.
back. Yeah, and they just 3-0, 3-0'd. So even if there was a 2-3 tie, they're in a good position regardless to make it into winners.
Great call out there. All right, we are joined now in our Monster Winner Spotlight by the one and only Dan Ghosty. Dan, I just keep getting sent photos of us hanging out in the Major 3 Lounge. You were vibing with us on the Playa the Beach.
Yeah.
Are the vibes back
we
in
were
the LA
vibing.
Thieves camp? It's been looking a little shaky at the start.
Yeah, the first week was a little shaky. You know, dealing with some sickness, some other shenanigans. Not an excuse, but definitely dealing with some outside stuff. But we're looking to be back on track with these back-to-back 3-0s, like you said.
Told you.
Yeah, post-event sickness for sure.
It is post-event sickness. We're all used to having a little weekend to like take some vitamin C, recoup. But this time we
100%.
What the fuck is happening?
Totally
I put Snoopy with the Jokic free
free
square.
So I guess my biggest question is like, as one of the better teams, what were you guys focusing on during the split? And do you feel like you reached that goal at all?
I feel like there should always be a goal to reach, so you're never per se reaching it. But we're just making sure that we're working on our map pool, keeping the things that we're good at consistent, and working on the flaws that we do have. Just making sure that we're grinding every day.
Dan, what's you don't have to dive too deep into it, but what's like the practice regimen like for Search? Because in the match today, you guys were prepared for everything. Are you guys scrimming Search, or are you just watching a ton of VOD?
I'd say both, 100% both. We're making sure we do our due diligence.
He's not giving up nothing.
Yeah, we ain't gonna ask you anything else because I have a feeling we'll have one more Monster Winner Spotlight. Best of luck in your 5th and final qualifier match.
Cheers, thank you guys.
That's LA Thieves. They're done for the day, and that means so are we, except we got to catch everyone up with what happened at the start
of the day.
It's
All right,
not
man.
the team you thought it would be. LAG
Tomorrow,
gets
what's tomorrow's
another
match? Let me
win
see.
on the season.
FaZe, Falcons, we will have some unders. Thieves, Cloud9. That's actually a decent match. Miami. It's actually decent matches tomorrow. Your WNBA? But they play at 10 p.m.?
I mean, these guys played with some energy.
Why are they playing so late?
The Hardpoint has been
Oh, do they have to? Do they have their own arena, or do they share? I don't even know. Anyways, this is tomorrow. I'm gonna stream probably after the Celtics game. Celtics game starts in like an hour, so probably after the Celtics game I'll stream on Twitch. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you either tonight or tomorrow. I'm out.